Prior to the one-sided edition, this book, already several years old, concerns the body work now more than a century old, the writings of Karl Marx. It raises the question of today we must study Marx's views and Plato, or rather whether Marx's work pertains to contemporary value and significance. In other words, whether his work contributes to the realization of the contemporary world. Does Marx's work continue to hold for us historical interest and only historical interest? Does it represent an isolated episode in history of thought and knowledge? Is its importance then only cultural, or does it remain perhaps even key to understanding modern society and modern reality? This book's fundamental thesis still stands. It can be stated as follows: Marx was neither a philosopher nor VTT sociology of Marx, and economist, nor historian, nor sociologist. Yet within his work finds responses to various problems of philosophy, as well as to those of particular specialized fields: economics, history, sociology, anthropology, etc. How is this so, and why? Marx's thought is global. It achieves, even constitutes, a totality. Marx was no philosopher in the classic sense of the term. In effect, he desired to go beyond the philosophical because he wanted to alter the quality of life and the social order, rather than merely being content with understanding and interpreting them. Yet Marx retains philosophy's need for a coherent whole, bringing together practical experience, acquired knowledge, and anticipation of the future that is possible. Similarly, Marx was not an economist, despite certain dogmatic and widely popular interpretations of his work. On the contrary, he produced a critique both of economy and of economics. A historian? Yes, in a sense, since his method first requires a return backward in time, followed by reciprocal and inverse progression, a movement that reconstructs the origins of contemporary reality. This process, referred to as historical materialism, is too often reduced to simplified historicism. As a concept, however, it is bound up with very general ideas concerning the role of historical conflicts and contradictions, ideas incontestably philosophical in origin, but which Marx judges to be confirmed by experience. Sociologist, analyzing society of his era, Marx studies precisely those objective and subjective realities which are incorporated into the realm that differentiated and specialized field of knowledge known as sociology, the family, nationality, and the nation, political representations, and strategies of various class struggles, etc. He did not, however, carve out reality as one does today and epistemological. Preface to the one-sided edition 9. Field bearing the name sociology. On the contrary, Marx would repudiate any such limitation that stands in the way of global apprehension and comprehension. The same is true for anthropology. Yet one must realize that Marx now sees in this area a different physical view forward, especially to celebrate 1844 manuscripts. Some disdain by Marx's certain tendencies and these works not always been read and studied in a larger context. One cannot, however, avoid the fact that the notion of totality is difficult to define and even more difficult to employ. Many Marxist theoreticians, including Jackson and others, have failed in this undertaking because of their tendency to use this idea dogmatically. One cannot deny that Marx receives the idea of Hegel and through him from the philosophical tradition. Marx himself is a little clarified. The efforts of numerous commentators have obscured it more than they explained it. Moreover, the idea has drifted toward the notion of system, but there is no Marxist system. Marx's thought does not close itself off. It remains open simultaneously to knowledge and discoveries, to practical action and political action, to the furthering and deepening of theory. An open system, in a sense one can say so, but this label overlooks profound originality of Marx's work, reducing his thought considerations and definitions in which he did not recognize himself. In fact, Marx's work engages a multi-or three-dimensional conception of time and space, of origins, the present moment, of the possible, and of the future. An understanding of this, inherent in the sociology of Marx, still does not respond, however, in a totally satisfactory way to several questions. Where today is Marx's totality evident? Might be found in the mode of production that X, the sociology of Marx, is capitalism, which has been developing for centuries despite, or perhaps by means of, conflicts and contradictions. How, according to Marx's dialectical schema, can a totality contain, that is, at once conceal and recover active contradictions? Could not today's idea of the total be that of the worldwide, and foremost, the worldwide commerce for which Marx only sketches theory, or perhaps the total be the critical state in which all contemporary societies find themselves? Does not this critical state totalize the aspects of the entire planet in such a way that they may become what Marx after Hegel calls the labor of negativity, of crisis, which now permits us to conceive of totality? This latter hypothesis today seems the most probable, and its volume hypothesis present only implicitly, not explicitly, since it only formulated in recent years, those of the global crisis. The reader will thus find here some reflective, almost unprecedented themes that do not abolish the sociological study of Marx, but rather situate that study in a new light. Moreover, it is true that since Marx's time specialized science has developed and even been legitimized, within the human social experiences, knowledge has bearing upon the genesis of the real and upon the differences which it conceals. Let's take, for example, the stages of the social. It is not always easy to define it as the proper object of sociology or the domain of sociological research. The social cannot be confused with economic and political. The frequent confusion and brutal hierarchization of these levels have great consequences for both theory and practice. They lead, in effect, to the obscuring, the valorization, and even the collapse of the social as such. At least in Europe and France, these positions have led more than one. Preface to one edition. Sociologists do not critique, obliging him to state explicitly the goal and method of this discipline. One emphasizes the fragmentation of specialized fields cannot continue indefinitely under pretext of rigor and precision. Today, work of many researchers demonstrates the need for generalities, and need for epistemological reflection desires to satisfy which is insufficient to delay. The expectation of a need for unity, for synthesis, and consequently for global comprehensiveness is coming to light in those sciences called human, as it is called natural. What thus proposes itself to us in these circumstances is Marx's thought, and to use the Hegelian term taken out of familiarized by Marxist, his sociological moment. Henri Lefebvre, May 1982, translated by William Toronto. The sociology of Marx, I Marxian thought and sociology. This brief study we have elsewhere as a new reading of Marx. What we have in mind is not another interpretation, but first and foremost an attempt to Marxist. The attempt seems to remain in view of the diversities and to have marked the dominant of Marxist thought in. To define the purpose of the book more, we shall begin by conception of the dialectical movement of reality and truth. We'll come back to this at the departure. In between, we will analyze the hypotheses involved in greater detail and develop the themes. A. The truth of religion, what religion really is discovered in philosophy. This means 4. Contributes a radical criticism of religion that lays bare the essence of religion, namely the initial and fundamental alienation of the human creature, root of all alienation, and that it can demonstrate how this alienation came about. This particular truth was arrived gradually in the course of long and bitter struggles. Born of religion, key philosophy grows up around religion, has prepared and battles hard against it, not always victoriously. B. The key philosophy, what philosophy really is discovered in politics. Philosophical ideas use the world of society, and a man elaborated by philosophers have always been related in some way to political issues and goals. This has been so whether philosophers took their stand for or against the powers that be. A cultivated human reason arises in two contradictory yet closely linked ways. As raison d'etat, law of the state, organizational capacity, its ideological power, and its philosophical reason, organized discourse, logic, systematic thought. This long philosophical and political development culminates in the perfect philosophical political system, Hegelianism. Its very perfection brings about its situation. The radical critique which accomplishes this out is still usable bits and pieces from the wreckage, specifically method, logic, dialectics, and certain concepts, totality, negativity, alienation. See now, are politics and the state self-sufficient to contain and control the truth of the reality that is history? Marx denies this Hegelian thesis. The truth of politics and hence of the state he maintains is to be found in society. Social relationships account for political forms. They are living, active relationships. Marxian thought and sociology 5. Among people, groups, classes, individuals. Contrarily to what Hegel thought, what he called civil society has more truth and more reality than political society. To be sure, these social relationships do not exist in some substantial absolute fashion. They do not subsist in the air. They have material foundation for productive forces, that is to say, tools and machines, also the way the world is organized. Tools and techniques, however, are used and are effective only in the framework of social division and labor, are directly dependent on the social conditions of production and ownership, on the existing social groups and classes and their conflicts. These active relationships taken as a whole make it possible to limit the concept of social action. This dialectical theory of truth and reality is inseparable from given society's actual concept of life. Both theory and practice are based upon one essential idea that overcoming, of going beyond, is this that unites them, because this going beyond is at once theoretical and practical, real and ideal, is determined by both past and present activity. The Marxian going beyond entails a critique of the completed Hegelian synthesis. The latter in fact eliminates dialectical movement, historical time, and practical action. Religion can and must be overcome. It has been overcome in and through philosophy. The overcoming of religion needs its disappearance. Religious alienation, the root of all alienation, will be eradicated. The process of going beyond philosophy differs from the overcoming of religion. It is more complex. Against the traditional philosophies, including materialism with emphasis on the abstract thing, we must first of all rehabilitate the world of the senses, rediscover their richness and meaning. This is 6. Sociology of Marx, what is usually called Marx materialism. The speculative, systematic, abstract aspects of philosophy are rejected. But philosophy does not advance it in never been. It leaves behind it the spirit of radical criticism. Dialectical thought grasps the ephemeral side of existence, dissolves and destroys the power of the negative. Besides leaving us a certain number of concepts, it opens up the possibility of full flowering of human potentialities, reconciliation of the real and irrational, of spontaneity in thought, and the appropriation of human and extra-human nature. Man has an essence, but this essence is not something given once and for all. A biological and anthropological datum going back to the earliest manifestations of humanity. It is a developing thing. More than that, it is the essential core, the quintessence of the actual process of historical development. The human species has a history. Like any other reality, generic man comes into being gradually. Philosophers have formulated the essence of man in several different ways. They have also taken part in developing it and constituting it, as singling out certain crucial features of some social development. Philosophers proved incapable of realizing this philosophical project, which in any case was completely and abstractly formulated. Consequently, to go beyond philosophy means to bring this project to realization, and at the same time to put an end to philosophical alienation. In the course of it, sometimes acute conflicts with the state and political society, with all the forms of alienation, each of these presents itself as an immutable eternal essence. Religion, politics, technology, art, etc. Philosophy is brought down to earth, becomes worldly, sheds its Marxian thought and sociology 7. Philosophical form. It realizes itself in the world, it becomes the world's actual doing and making. Going beyond politics implies the withering away of the state and the transfer of its functions. Also, the rationality that M monopolizes, on which it superimposes its own interests, those of government and bureaucracy, to organize social relationships. More precisely, Marx holds the key to what is true about all political forms. They all lead to Marx, but Marx lives only by struggling to preserve itself, and by going beyond itself towards society free from the state and from political alienation. The rationality that is immanent in social relationships, despite their conflicts or batteries, so far as these conflicts stimulating and creative, is not salvaged. The management of things will replace the course of power of the state or people, and so we come to a fundamental idea. Social relations, including direct relations of ownership and property, constitute the core of the social whole. They structure it serves as intermediaries between the foundation or substructure, the productive forces, the division of labor, and the superstructures, institutions, ideologies. Though they do not exist substantially in manner of things, it is they that prove the most enduring of the ages. They render possible a future reconstruction of the individual on new foundations, so that he will no longer be negated, reduced to an abstract fiction, or driven back upon itself, cut off from themselves. The immanent rationality which is constituted and developed in the course of historical struggles between peoples, nations, classes, and groups, able to grow, and 8. Sociology of Marx, Bloom. Practice is not confined to this rationality. In the broadest sense, practice also includes the action forces alien to man, though the alienation and alienated reason, i.e. ideologies. Neither the rational nor the creative capacities that go beyond the rationality and in social life they are left out of account. Nevertheless, this rationality with its problems, its glaring gaps, and its potentialities lies at the core of practice. When we get to the very heart of Marx's thought, which he took over from Hegel transforming it, we find the search for an overall thesis concerning the relation between human activity and its accomplishments. We recognize the philosophical problem of the relation between subject and object, free of abstract speculative trappings. To Marx, the subject ECT is always social man, the individual view in its actual relationships with groups, classes, society as a whole. The object to him is the product of nature, the production of mankind, including techniques, ideologies, institutions, artistic and cultural works. Now, man's relations with that which he produces by his unaided efforts are twofold. On the one hand, he realizes himself in them. There is no activity that does not give form to some object, that does not have some issue or result which its author enjoys directly or indirectly. On the other hand, or rather, at the same time, man loses himself in his works. He loses his way when deprived of his own effort, which turns against him, weighing him down, become a burden. At one moment, he sets up his action events and carries him away. This is history. At another moment, what he created takes on a life of its own, that enslaves him, politics and the state. Now his own human, Marxian thought and sociology 9. Reality also fascinates him. This is the power of ideology. Now the thing he has produced with his own hands more accurately, then he runs to turn him into within himself, just another commodity, an object to be bought and sold. In short, individual and social manipulation object is one of evidence and alienation, self-realization, and loss of self. Hegel then grasps this twofold process, but incompletely and imperfectly in his terms run around or upside down. Marx thought bipolarizes distortion, but to human thought, human history, which Hegel wrote upside down back on his feet. They will view the process whereby products, goods, works are created as a process of alienation, in which man's activity is swallowed by the object. He views the alienating factor, namely the abstractness of the thing created, as a product of human consciousness, of man reduced to mere consciousness of himself. As for the process of alienation, Hegel conceived of it one-sidedly and speculatively. According to him, this alienation is achieved by philosophical awareness. According to Marx, it is achieved in the course of actual struggles, i.e. on the practical plane, and theory is but one means, element, stage, intermediary, and necessary but insufficient one in these multiple form struggles. Thus, a specific alienation can be clearly defined only with reference to a possible disalienation, i.e. by showing how it can be overcome, actually, by what practical means. The worst alienation is the blocking of development. This dialectical movement with three fundamental concepts of truth, going beyond and disalina. 10. The Sociology of Marx. John characterizes every aspect of Marx's WNTNGs, the order in which they were written, their logic, the very movement of his thought. The critical attitude, the negative moment or stage, is fundamental to cognition. There can be no cognition without critique of received ideas and existing reality, particularly in the social sciences. According to Marx, the foundation of all criticism is criticism of religion. Why? Because religion sanctions the separation of man from himself, the cleavage between the sacred and profane, between the supernatural and nature. The critique of religion is the prerequisite of all criticism. The foundation of this critique is the following: man is religion. Religion does not make man. Alienation is defined not only as man losing himself in the external material world or in form of subjectivity. It is also, and above all, defined as the split between the objectifying and the subjectifying processes in the individual, so that the unity between them is destroyed. What religion is the consciousness of a man who has not found himself, or who, struggling to find his essential reality, has lost it and gone astray. Such a man, however, is not some abstract being. He is a social man. This state, this society produces religion, a mistaken split, isolated consciousness, and inverted world. 3. Philosophy claims to show the true nature of this world, and its sense of claim is justified. Philosophy unmasks religion as general theory of this inverted world, as its encyclopedic guide to popular logic. Its spiritual deep honor and its moral justification. Philosophy liberates man from non-philosophy, i.e. from Maxim in Sociology 11, and tacit ideas uncritically accepted. Consequently, philosophy is the spiritual quintessence of its epoch. In its thesis, Marx said that philosophy, essentially Promethean, rejects all heavenly and earthly gods who do not recognize that man's consciousness is the highest divinity, or all the same. Philosophy is no more than theory. It comes into being as the truth of the non-philosophical world of religion. Mythology is in turn the non-philosophical world of a different kind of world of practical activities, ranging from the most mundane to the political. The philosopher comes into collision with these activities. He cannot affect them, he cannot organize them, he cannot transform them. He is thus led to the view that there is something intrinsically inadequate about philosophy. As he confronts the non-philosophical world, his philosophical consciousness is split, nor can he do anything to prevent this. He is driven on the one hand to this or that species of voluntarism, on the other hand to positivism. Thus, two opposite tendencies arise. The first opposed concept, the principle of philosophy. This is a theoretical tendency that attempts to derive practical energy from philosophy. The mind's power becoming an active force in the world. The attempt comes down to one realizing philosophy. The other tendency criticizes philosophy, stresses man's needs and aspirations, what is actually going on in history. This is an attempt to abolish philosophy. These two tendencies break up the historical process, split into wide development. Both involve a fundamental error. That of the first is to suppose that philosophy can be realized without being abolished itself. That of the SEC. 12. The Sociology of Marx. On is to suppose that philosophy can be abolished without being realized. Philosophy, in short, like religion before it, aims to change the world, but the philosopher can no more realize his ambition than the religious man can realize his. To the extent he does realize it, he destroys himself. Philosophy defines the non-philosophical world, the philosopher is to penetrate and transform, yet cannot penetrate, cannot change reality into truth by his own means. The image of man forms cannot be made real. Thus, there is philosophical alienation, which seeks to invest the world to become historical and universal. Radical criticism shows, first of all, that philosophy is merely religion translated into thought, and is equally to be rejected as another form of the alienation of the essence of man. The philosophical consciousness is merely consciousness of the alienated world, and the philosopher, who is himself an abstract version of the alienated man, sets himself up as a measuring rod of the alienated world. 6. Actually, philosophical discussions have political meaning in every case, i.e. they are related in some way to given social groups or classes, hence to conflicts among them. Philosophy differs from religion because it criticizes religion from the state because its problems and solutions are not directly political. However, generally speaking, philosophical ideas are those of the dominant groups and classes. The philosophical currents that represent the interests, goals, and prospects of the oppressed have never been very strong and have been readily defeated. Philosophers, advancing motives of their own, always came to terms with religion and need. Marxian thought, Sociology 13, state that despite such compromises, inevitable conflicts arose within philosophy. Worse still, the most elaborate, the most systematic, the impossible of mad philosophies were all bound up with one or another bureaucracy. For every bureaucracy possesses a system of knowledge. Self-justification, which sets standards for filling the ranks and promoting its members, for legitimizing hierarchical order. In this view, one philosophical materialism is especially suitable for giving expression to corporate and professional groups at the basis of the bureaucratized society, what is called civil society. Spiritualism, on the other hand, is better suited to the apparatus of a narrowly political bureaucracy. However, there are constant mutual borrowings, encroachments, and compromises between the two. Summing up, philosophy must be superseded, i.e. its project must be realized on one hand, and on the other hand, the philosopher's alienation, philosophical abstraction, systematized dogmatism must be rejected. Where is the truth of philosophy to be found? In the history of the state which epitomizes social struggles and social needs. The truth we are looking for is the social truth. Once historical and social reality has been unmasked, philosophy loses all claim to autonomous existence. It is no longer needed. Its place will be filled by, at most, a summary of the most overall results to be extracted from historical development. What are these results? Let's call them innovative human potentialities. The methods, concepts, and spirit of radical criticism free of all philosophical compromises. What use and do they serve? They are extremely important. The philosophical heritage is not to be scorned. 14. Thanks to it, we are enabled to lay out the historical materials in meaningful order. Philosophy bequeaths us some valuable resources, on condition we do not, like the philosophers, expect to supply us with a recipe or schema within which to legitimize the setting up of historical epochs. 9. Philosophy takes us only to the point where real problems arise. Exposition of the past, present, and the possible. A correct ordering of the materials of reality. The transformation of reality according to the potentialities actually holds. Philosophy supplies us with some means for addressing ourselves to these problems, for formulating and solving them. In short, the critical study of religion and political state, it leads us as far as the social sciences. No farther. Marx still in quarters with the economist. He is believed to have championed a certain economic determinism, according to which the level of development of productive forces mechanically or automatically determines the other relations and forms that constitute social life, property relations, institutions, ideas. For allegedly holding such a view, he is sometimes criticized, sometimes approved, but it should hardly be necessary to point out at another time. This interpretation overlooks the title, which was a critique of political economy. After all, wasn't capitalism founded itself upon economic reality, commodities, money, surplus value, profit? By contrast with capitalism, in which the mediation of money changes relations between persons, is a quantitative relation that obtained between abstract things. Medieval society was founded on direct relations among human beings, relations between masters and serfs, no doubt. Marxian thought in Sociology 15, relations of bondage, but perfectly clear ones. Once society has been transformed, human relations will then become clear and direct, only without stability. As for political economy as science, it is the study of certain practice, how goods in short supply are distributed among groups unequal in size, influence, function, place, and social structure. Political economy must be superseded, is capable of surmounting itself. This should be achieved in by society living in abundance, making full use of its technological potentialities. The process entails the overcoming of law that aggregate of norms and rules governing the distribution of products and activities in a society that has not yet achieved abundance. Consequently, political economy is merely the science of scarcity. To be sure, every society had and still has an economic foundation or base. This base determines social relations, however, only to the extent that it limits the activities of groups and individuals. It imposes shackles on them. It arrests their potentialities by limiting them. In giving reins to their potentialities, individuals are representatives of groups and classes undertaking on their own initiative, which may or may not succeed, but which finds the economic reality more complex, higher, more varied places in the social whole. For all that, the transformation of capitalist society calls for a modification of the economic base in relations of production and ownership, in the organization of work, and in the social division of labor. Capital is the study of a specific society, namely bourgeois or middle class society, and a specific mode of production, namely capitalism. It considers these two aspects of one and the same reality, taken as a whole. Competitive capitalism is here grasped theoretically the 16 Sociology of Marx, better to be described and challenged. As a description, Marx's work deals with this society's self-regulated mechanisms, the balancing mechanisms that tend to uphold its various structures. How the average rate of profits arrive at? How reproduction on progressively increasing scales of proportion. Competitive capitalism constitutes a system. Within it arises a specific form of product of human labor, the commodity. Specifically, capitalist relations of production and ownership determine the specific structure of both the productive forces and the social forces. As a challenge, this work shows how the proletariat is led to become conscious of capitalism in the course of its struggles with bourgeoisie, the dominant class. Marx goes farther than this and demonstrates that competitive capitalism is fated to disappear. Two socioeconomic forces threaten it, tend to break up its internal structures, the working class and the monopolies, the latter resulting in the inevitable concentration and centralization of capital. In short, though capital contains economic theory, it is not treated on political economy. It contains something else more important, always superseding political economy, through radical criticism of it. The economic or accurately, the humanistic interpretation distorts its work when it cuts down its real scope to a single aspect, at the same time truncating the conceptual range of the work. We recognize only one science, the science of history, Marx wrote in the Ideology. This work, composed in collaboration with Engels, expounds the principles of so-called historical materialism. Any historicizing interpretation of Marxian thought must take this as its starting point. At first, Marxian thought in Sociology 17 glimpses the formula this point seems clear. It says that history is the fundamental matter for knowledge, the science of man. However, as we scrutinize it more closely, we may wonder what Marx meant. How could he grant such a privileged status to history, and what did he mean by history? Indeed, if, as proclaimed, history is the only science of human reality, how could Marx have devoted himself to economic studies? Why should he have bothered? Must we conclude that his method and outlook changed, that he shifted from sources of economism, from one specialized science, overestimated at a certain moment, to another specialized science? These questions are answered in the present and afterwards, as well as in the work itself. This work expounds the development of competitive capitalism as a whole formation, expansion, apogee, and inevitable disintegration. Starts from this hypothesis which the work as a whole is intended to verify. Capitalist society, like any other reality, comes into being, grows, declines, and dies. This is true of natural realities, social realities, individual ideas, institutions. The history of competitive capitalism unfolds on many planes and at different levels. The work contains some political economy, theory of the commodity, money, rate, profit, capital accumulation, etc. Some history power, chiefly among the English middle classes, and English capitalism. Some sociology, pre-capital societies are discussed. Also, the bourgeois family, social classes viewed from the inside there. May we more say that Marx conceived and projected total history, one that history in the strict sense history as a field of knowledge, a science beyond compass. History at A18 THF, Sociology of Marx, process and history as science do not coincide, but they converge. By historical reality or historicity, we denote the process by which man is formed, what he produces in the broadest and strongest sense by himself through his practical activity. Man is born in nature, he comes into being, he emerges, he asserts himself. When he becomes, it results in his own efforts, his struggle against nature and against himself. In the course of this dramatic process, forms and systems make their appearance. The formation of social man, like that of biological man, is marked by periods of relative stability, relatively stable structures. These two are eventually joined to the process of change, are sooner or later dissolved or destroyed, yet they emerge for a rhyme, they are part of history, and deserve to be studied for their own sake. Man, both as individual and as member of society, who comes to look upon himself as a historical being, his essence is historical and unfolds within history. Constitutes, creates, produces himself in the domain of praxis. There is nothing in him that is not a product of interaction among individuals, groups, classes, societies. The historian, however, can grasp only some aspects of this whole history, but we can and should try to grasp them more and more in depth. Mankind's socio-economic formation, as Marx calls it, simply has room many aspects, exhibits too many differences, and goes on through many levels to be treated by a single discipline. The economist, the psychologist, the demographer, the anthropologist all have their contributions to make, and the sociologist as well. According to the interpretation still widely accepted in the Soviet Union, historical materialism is A. Marx by L. Sociology 19, kind of general to occur in capitalist countries to be sure in broader and truer sense. According to this establishment Marxism, historical materialism formulates the laws that govern all societies. The universal laws of development as applied to history dynamics continuous qualitative changes and gradual quantitative changes. This interpretation of Marxism is one of the less satisfactory ones, for how the universal laws of dialectics and materialist sociology would apply to social development to be conceived. There are two possibilities. Either they are held to be part of philosophy, in which case historical materialism is viewed as part of dialectical materialism, and as such open to criticism of and philosophical systems in general. And the temptation is to do so in no future philosophy, abstractly, dogmatically. This is a regression to the theoretical level of Hegelianism, or even farther back. Alternatively, universal laws of dialectics are linked with methodology, in which case they serve as conceptual tools for analyzing actually existing societies, no matter what contents, experiences, facts they may consist of. Concrete sociology still be constituted on the basis of the dialectical method Hegel elaborated and Marx transformed, who deal with contents, facts, experimental data. If so, historical materialism may be viewed in the direction of sociology, but not as sociology. Furthermore, the thesis we are rejecting here neglects the dialectical analysis of development in all its various aspects. The processes, contents are separated from the forms they produce, the systems, the structures. We have, on the one hand, the process of growth, considered quantitatively, economically, in terms of material production, and on the other hand, development, considered qualitatively, socially, in terms of the progressive complexity and richness of human relations. The idea of change or becoming remains pretty crude, well-minded, visible, for all the pretentious talk about concrete history, materialism, dialectics, and science. Marx did not formulate a philosophy of history. On this score too, he broke with hegelianism. His originality was conceived as a totality, the direction of man by his own efforts, his own labor, starting from nature and from need in order to achieve enjoyment, the appropriation of his own nature. Thus Marx conceived of historical science that would avoid limitations of narrative and institutional history. Such a science in collaboration with other sciences was to consider the development of man in all its aspects at every level of its practical activity. The term historical materialism does not designate a philosophy of history, but the genesis of mankind as a totality, object of every science of human reality and goal of action. It must be emphasized that this conception of mankind's development does not come down to history of culture any more than to economic history. Moreover, Marx pointedly refrains from giving a definition of the human being. He expects mankind to find itself in practice. How can man be separated from nature which maintains a dialectical relationship of union, decision, struggle, and alliance? Man's destiny is to transform nature, to appropriate it as his own, both around and inside himself. Having discarded the economist and distorted interpretations of Marxism, argues with the sociological. Marxian thought in Sociology 21. Interpretation? Are we Marx as a sociologist? Such interpretation would be just as inadequate as the others, though it has been fairly widespread in Germany and Austria. It began by getting rid of the philosophy attributed to Marx, without, however, analyzing the meaning of the IRS full implications, and without formulating any thesis of how it is to be overcome, i.e., fully translated into practice. As a result, this interpretation arbitrarily mutilated Marx's thought, giving rise to endless discussions culminating in Byzantinism or scholasticism. From this point of view, Marxism falls, God is dulled, loses IRS cutting edge, exercises dialectical method ways to worship facts, critical challenges oriented description. In the use made of the key concept of totality is never allowed to overshadow the essential dialectical contradiction. On the contrary, the principle of contradiction takes on a sharpness it had lost in Hegel's systematization. Marx keeps multiplying and emphasizing contradictions between men and works, otherness and alienation, groups and classes, substructures and superstructures. The sociologizers, on the other hand, are led by their treatment of society as a whole, play on contradictions. Classes and class struggles are blurred. So-called society is readily identified with the nation and the nation state. This alleged Marxian socialism fit only too well into the ideological and political framework Marx criticized so vigorously in his Comments on the Author Program 187. Every positive sociology presenting itself as Marxist has always tended to reformism, hence its bad reputation among some and detraction others. Today, this sociology, 22, the sociology of MARX, is becoming overtly conservative, whereas originally practiced, for instance, by St. Simon and Fourier, belonged to left-wing romanticism. It did not separate knowledge from criticism. For quite a number of reasons, then, shall not be a sociologist without Marx. Anyone who ascribes such a thesis to us on the basis of the title is visible, even never opened it or attacking bad faith. We mention the possibility because far worse things than this have occurred in the context of such discussions. Marx is not a sociologist, but there is a sociology in Marx. To interpret this seemingly inconsistent statement, we must keep in mind two groups of concepts and arguments. One, the unity of knowledge and reality of man and nature, and the social sciences and the physical sciences. He explores the totality and process of becoming and its present stage of development, a totality comprising levels and aspects which are now complementary, now distinct, now contradictory. As such, his theory therefore is not history, not sociology, not psychology, etc., but comprehends these approaches, these aspects, these various levels of the whole. Therein lies his originality, its novelty, and its lasting interest. Since the end of the 19th century, there has been a tendency to view writings of Marx especially. In terms of the individual sciences, actually, it is only since today that they become specialized in a system of academic compartmentalization who may be sure Marx was opposed, which is theoretically all of these, has been reduced to a treatise on history, on political economy, on sociology, even on Marxian thought and sociology 23. Philosophy. Marxian thought is too wide and to fit into the narrow and ever narrower categories of latter-day philosophy, political economy, history, and sociology. Nor is it correct to refer to it as interdisciplinary, a conception recently advanced, not without risk of confusion, to remedy the disadvantages of latter-day division of labor in the Marxian investigation bears on differentiated totality and centers around a single theme, the dialectical interrelations between men, active society, and their multifarious contradictory accomplishments. Two, and compartmentalization that have gone on in the sciences of humanity since Marx's exposure to competitive capitalism, hard meaning. The totality of human knowledge can no longer be encompassed as it could in Marx's epoch, at once from the inside and from the outside, both the reality and the possibility, critically and descriptively. All the same behind endorses breaking out of the social sciences. It encourages us to forget the totality, society as a whole, the totality of human efforts. Of course, human reality is growing steadily more complex, and this mounting complexity is part of history in the broader sense. We are dealing with a broken up totality, fragments which confront one another and sometimes separate when they do not enter into the conflict capitalist world, the socialist world, the undeveloped world, the various cultures, the diverse forms of the state. It has even been suggested that the concept of world and worldwide might replace the concept of totality to signify the extension of technology into a planetary scale. With such questions of terminology still pending, the indispensable presupposition in the social. 24. Sciences remain the unity of knowledge and the total character of reality. Thus it is possible to recognize in Marx works of sociology of the family, of the city and the countryside, of subgroups, classes, and whole societies, of knowledge, of the state, etc. And this can be done at such a level of analysis and exposition as not to encroach upon the rights of the other sciences, political economy, history, demography, psychology. On the other hand, it is possible to continue Marx's own effort, starting from and embracing its method, by inquiring into the genesis of so-called modern society, its fragmentations and contradictions. 2. The Marxian concept of throughout his life Marx renewed his fortress, perhaps a better metaphor would be opposite of hedonism. It had something he wanted, that was his by right, or to put it differently, he wanted to save what was worth saving from the wretched overstating from the right of the absolute system. No doubt this matter of the exact relationship between Marx thought and Hegel will continue to present riddles for a long time and to inspire research. The relationship is a dialectical one, i.e. one full of conflict. Marx in one sense continues Hegel, in another sense breaks with him. Now he merely extends, now he transforms him utterly. It was quite late in life when he was writing that Marx formulated a dialectical method of his own, spelling out J us how it differs from the Hegelian method. At a very early date, 26 Sociology of Marx, however, he substituted the concept of overcoming, which is from Hegel for absence, which in construction of the Hegelian system crowns completes, and immobilizes thesis and antithesis. It is no part of our present endeavor to trace point by point, topic by topic, where Marxian thought takes over or extends Hegelian thought, and where it differs radically. We shall be content to indicate the major point of the distinction, the matter of reference to which Marx thought collided head on with Hegel's. It has frequently been lost sight of since, in the course of Marxism's complex history. This was a question of the state. To Hegel, at least by the time he became philosopher of the state, the state is amongst the whole society together, and society's crowning achievement. Without the state, the elements that compose social reality of the states, the crafts and corporations, subdivisions like municipalities and families will fly apart. Without IRS rules and regulations, there would be a breakdown of OJ active morality, manners, customs, morals, and of subject active morality, sense of duty, sense of obligation, alike. Human history attains IRS peak in the modern constitutional state. There is nothing further to look forward to in the womb of time or to expect from human endeavor. Marx took a diametrically opposed position. The state is J us and other institutions depend on historical conditions. It does not summon them into being, and then by some ethical process give them shape and meaning. To phrase it in terms Marx had not yet selected when he embarked on his radical criticism of Hegel's philosophy of right and of the state, institutions have a base and are themselves superstructures. As for the Hegelian thesis according to which the middle class, the Marxian concept of practice 27, and the state bureaucracy bound up with it, is the universal class era of knowledge and consciousness of all mankind, Marx laid it in the strongest possible terms. Now, the question has to be asked, is Marxian criticism a theoretical one? Yes, it is. It proceeds by analysis of concepts to the very core of theory and beyond. But it is a fundamentally practical criticism at the same time. The trouble with the Hegelian system was that it made history culminate in the present, represent the sort of end of history, and thereby paralyze real action. From the first Marx thought as a man of action, his whole life was one long battle for democracy, for socialism and communism, for a better society. His initial strategy called for an alliance with the proletariat. Why? Because the working class was flatly challenging the truth of the current establishment, was doubting the built-in virtue of existing institutions. He was unable to accept philosophical system which was concentrating in the strongest sense of the term, making wholly canonizing the existing state and system of rights. Now Marx himself believed the Hegelian system to be the perfect philosophical system. Marx's criticism of the state is intrinsically interwoven with his criticism of philosophy. But the relationship was not just one head-on cohesion, as Galileo came before Descartes, so Hegel came before Marx. We might speak of the Hegelian Marxist revolution in knowledge of man, but it would be more accurate to give content credit for major shift in emphasis. What does the revolution consist in? In this, that first to Hegel and then to Marx, the object of investigation and knowledge is time. In the 28th Sociology MARX, sciences and conceptual thought elaborated before them space played the leading part. Needless to say, time is not altogether absent from even the most mechanistic thought, but there was a word to determine by the dimension of space. With Hegel, extensibility in time, becoming, comes firmly to the fore, takes on primordiality, mankind's life is now in time, is historical, its very consciousness, a succession of changing stages and shifting moments. In Marx's view, Hegel betrayed his own finest insight when he gave to understand that his philosophy was the culmination of human thought and the contemporary nation state and history. This is a legacy of Hegel that Marx takes on his own shoulders and carries much farther. With Marx change becomes truly universal, since both nature and history are now conceived historically. Man and all things human are from now on characterized in temporal terms, where hours are counted, occupations are broken down and traced back to their source. Technological changes and their progressive social effects carefully noted in detail. Marx's so-called philosophical work consistently pursues analysis in historical depth, until the point to reach where he burst the categories of philosophical systemization and challenged every formulation of human. Life and time as advanced as definitive. Hegel was able to formulate a system of freedom. His system of knowledge is therefore dangerous, and yet with Hegel he laid the foundations of historical knowledge, and this has become the foundation of all knowledge of man. In Marx, even more explicitly than Hegel, time, the Marxian concept of practice 29, has a twofold aspect. It is at once growth and development. The beings that are born into the changing world with a certain degree of stability grow, as they increase gradually in respect to certain of their characteristics. These characteristics are quantitative and hence measurable. At the same time, and are the same process of change, new characteristics, qualitative differences emerge. Growth and development go hand in hand. There is a connection between them, stipulated by the most general principles, laws of dialectical thought. A being that only grew quantitatively would soon turn into a monster. And yet these two aspects of the process of change differ and sometimes separate and diverge from each other. Monstrous forms of life to exist are not at all rare, and perhaps represent the form of decline and death. Growth then is quantitative, continuous. Development is qualitative, discontinuous. It proceeds by leaps, it presupposes them. Growth is easy to predict, development less so. It may involve unforeseeable accidents. The sudden emergence of new qualities irreducible to pre-existing qualities and determinate expectations. History's rich frustrations, always rich in works and forms, and our knowledge allows us to predict our reflection to expect. When one reads Hegel in the light of Marxism, particularly of the concept of practice turns out there. In his analysis of what he calls civil society, Hegel distinguishes it from political society, the state and its personnel, the government and bureaucracy. Civil society includes the fruits of families, crafts and occupations, estates, towns and other territorial groupings. The needs of its members are organized into a coherent system and are satisfied by deity. 3. Science and labor. Civil society arises from the interaction of these elements and is consolidated and crowned by the legal system, the system of rights, the state, the government, the bureaucrat, apparatus of the state. The concept of practice is and is not present in Hegel, for in his philosophical political system defined, providential state creates its own conditions, and he only counts materials for juridical and political structure. Because Hegel views these elements or conditions merely as moments, stages in the development of the higher reality of the state, without any substance of their own, he treats them as secondary. In Marx's manuscript of the Art and Fear of the Holy Family, and written in collaboration with Engels in 184-46, the concept of praxis is clarified. The manuscript of 144 criticized and rejected basic categories and concepts of philosophy, including concepts of materialism and idealism. When substance is the philosophical sense of the term, is nature and metaphysical guise arbitrarily separated from man. Similarly, consciousness is the human mind and metaphysical guise arbitrarily separated from nature. Both materialism and idealism are interpretations of the world, and both are untenable in the face of revolutionary praxis. They are no longer opposed and hence neither is valid. The specificity of Marxism, its revolutionary character, and hence its class character, do not derive any option from materialist assumptions from its practical character. From the fact that it goes beyond speculation, and hence beyond philosophy, beyond materialism, idealism alike. There have been interpretations of the world and theory of thought. 18th, the Marxian concept of praxis. 3. Century bourgeois thought most notably, although it is true that materialism, generally speaking, has been the philosophy of oppressed and revolutionary classes, including middle classes. The function of the working class is derived from the new one. By clearly stressing praxis, society's actual doing and making, based on industry, which makes it possible to become conscious of ultimate praxis in history. This class leaves behind and rejects once and for all earlier interpretations of life which correspond to obsolete stages in the class struggle. Consequently, Marxism, which theoretically clarifies the situation of the working class and gives the class consciousness at the level of theory, is not a materialist philosophy because it is not a philosophy. It is neither idealist nor materialist because it is profoundly historical. It makes explicit historicity of knowledge. It elaborates the socio-economic formation of mankind in all its historicity. Philosophy explains nothing. It is itself explained by historical materialism. Philosophy, a contemplative attitude, accepts the existing. It does not transform the world, or only interpretations of the world. The contemplative attitude, when remote consequences of the division of labor, is a mutilated of fragmentary activity. Now, the true is the whole. Philosophy cannot lay claim to being supreme in total activity. The results achieved by this contemplative activity are inconsistent with empirically observed facts. There are no moral absolutes. There is no such thing as spiritual beyond. Every absolute is a match justifying man's exploitation by man. Philosophical abstractions themselves have no value, no precise meaning. The true philosophy, J. Sociology of Marx, concrete. The propositions of Brand are apologies about content, or receive concrete meaning from historical, empirically verifiable content. To rise above right world by pure reflection is in reality to remain imprisoned in pure reflection. This position does not imply anomalous consequences. The universal around in practice which is itself objective. Marx denies the existence of several qualitatively different types of knowledge, such as philosophical knowledge on one hand, scientific knowledge on the other. Abstract philosophical thought is justified only as abstraction from particular scientific insights more accurately, for some of the most general results obtained from the study of historical development. Historical materialism is justified by the inverse strength of human thought, its active strength they had in the beginning prior to the division of labor, when I was directly linked to world practice. But it is also justified by the philosophical decision not to be taken in by real illusions of the epoch and to create a truly universal doctrine. This triple requirement that thought should be efficacious, true, and universally human, and one strikes science philosophy and never represents IRS continuation, can still be regarded as a philosophical requirement. It is not fully developed in ideology and the Holy Family, but we add the other treated, the polemics, and the criticisms contained in texts written later. The concept of praxis comes before in Marx so-called philosophical texts, as we have J. said praxis. The Marxian concept of praxis 33 is defined by being opposed to philosophy and to philosophers' speculative attitude. Feuerbach, who rejected Hegelian philosophy in the name of materialist anthropology, did not succeed in getting beyond the philosophical attitude. Although he emphasizes the world sense, he overlooks the subjective aspect of sensory perception, the activity that fashions the object, that recognizes it, and itself in it. Feuerbach does not see that the object of perception is a product or the work of creative activity at once sensory and social. Because he neglects the practical sensory activity, he all the more neglects the practical critical, i.e. revolutionary activity. The left opposition to philosophical materialism should not take praxis into account. Idealism develops the subjective aspect of human thought, but only abstractly, ignoring sensuous activity seized on Feuerbach. 1. Feuerbach himself saw only the GR my workaday aspect of praxis. However, philosophical materialism has even more serious consequences. It attributes changes in mankind to change circumstances and the effects of education, forgetting that it is men alone who change their circumstances and that educators themselves have to be educated. Hence, the materialist theory tends to divide society into two camps, one which is raised above the other. Consequently, just like idealism, materialist philosophy justifies the state, not on the pretext that organization that education seizes on. The question of human thought can arrive at objective truth is not theoretical but practical question. Is in practice a man's truth. 34. That is the reality, the exactness, the power of his thinking. The dispute over reality or non-reality of thinking isolated from practice is a purely scholastic question. Feces on Feuerbach, the various branches of knowledge find their scope and meaning in the way they are bound up with practical activity. The problem of knowledge as speculative philosophers treat it is a false problem. Abstract logical consistency, theory divorced from social activity and practical verification have no value whatever. The essence of man is social, and the essence of society is practice. Acts, courses of action, interaction, separated from practice, theory mainly comes to grips with falsely formulated or insoluble problems, bogged down in mysticism, mystification, theses on DM. In these early works, practice is defined chiefly in negative terms, as that which philosophy ignores or discards, as that which philosophy is not. This is a polemical determination, although the negative serves to bring out what is essential and positive for dialectical thought. Still, the new concept is not fully elaborated. Marx has not yet clarified well enough to forestall certain confusions. The criterion of practice, formulated in the second of the theses on, will later be interpreted as a total rejection of theory in favor of practicality, has adherence to empiricism and cult efficiency, as a kind of pragmatism. In the name of the critique of philosophy, the importance of philosophy will be lost sight of, as will also the fact that Marx's practice involves going beyond philosophy. Some writers hold that the social sciences, the human or behavioral sciences, among which sociology, the Marxian concept of praxis, 35, stands in the forefront, are an adequate substitute for philosophy on IRS last legs. According to them, the symbols, visions, and concepts of philosophy, which they treat as equivalent, will be supplanted by formulations of empirical fact in the field of sociology, anthropology, cultural history, etc. These thinkers will find themselves at a loss sooner or later when confronted by findings specific enough but fragmentary, limited in their import, such as can take on depth and remain only by return to some sort of philosophizing, whether needed as such or not. Or else, it comes to the same thing fragmentary techniques that specialists will properly impel philosophers to step in and give speculative unity to the form of massive facts, techniques, results. There will be a tug of war between positivism and relativism, the objective and the subjective, empiricism and voluntarism. Others maintain that Marx's practice is alright, and his discovery makes philosophy useless, while at the same time clearing the way for realization of the philosopher's dreams. Actually, the concept of practice is more complex than that. We know that it involves differences, levels, polarizations, contradictions. To analyze its creative power, we must take our point of departure from the universal concepts that philosophy has elaborated. If the discovery of practice is interpreted as a rejection of philosophy purely and simply, are we more moving power of philosophy of practice? Pragmatism or something like it, i.e. J. of philosophy, derivative of or substitute for philosophy in the old sense? All these tendencies are to be discerned in the contemporary and Marxist movement, Hegel without. 36. Elucidation of hypotheses or implications. Actually, for all practical purposes, official Marxism takes an empiricist, positive attitude under cover of philosophical theology. IRS will confidence goes to the sciences and technologies and natural physical sciences rather than historical and social sciences. In this way, under cover of ideologized Marxism, it comes close to endorsing technocratic praxis. As for the philosophy of praxis formulated by Gramsci, it turns into the justification of one particular practice, that of the Perry, the modern prince. In other words, it becomes the philosophy of Machiavellism, bestowing the cachet of philosophy on political pragmatism, as for G. Lukács in his class consciousness. The proletariat class consciousness replaces classical philosophy. The proletariat represents totality, the apprehension of reality past, present, and to come. The domain of possibility and radical negation of existing reality. Unfortunately, no such historical consciousness is to be found in the working class anywhere in the world today, in no real individual, in no real group. It is a purely speculative construction on the part of a philosopher unacquainted with the working class. Thus, it is subject to the general criticism which distinguishes between spontaneous, uncertain primitive consciousness and political consciousness, resulting from the fusion and action between the conceptual knowledge of scientists and scholars, i.e. intellectuals and spontaneous consciousness. Lukács substitutes the philosophy of the proletariat classical philosophy. His philosophy delegates philosophical authority, the power of representing and systematizing reality to one thinker. This perpetuates the Marxian concept of praxis 37. It's the risks and dangers of classical systemization, even more than ever when the theory becomes a collective thinker. Lukács' theory of class consciousness has the same defect as the philosophy of praxis elaborated by Antonio Gramsci. Both Marxist theoreticians have conceived the end of philosophy without its realization of very widespread error. The discovery of praxis does away with autonomous philosophy, with speculative metaphysics, but it progresses toward the realization of philosophy only to the extent that an efficacious revolutionary praxis relegates to the past along with the division of labor and the state, the opposition between the world of philosophy, the world of truth, and the non-philosophical world, the world of reality. For a number of reasons, some of which were present in Marx's lifetime, some of which have emerged since, but all of which are connected with the contradictory development of Marxism in our time. We believe it indispensable to provide an explanation of the concept of praxis. To do this is not enough to group together excerpts or quotations from Marx and Engels. We have also to clarify the concept in the light of modern man's experience and ordeals. Only a full exposition of the concept of what it implies as well as the way it is explicit will show that it contains many sociological elements, a sociology of needs, of objects of knowledge, of everyday life, of political life, etc. In the reading of Marx proposed, this concept are rapidly integrated in ever broader and closer conception of practical political action. Marx never went back on his criticism of philosophy or on his concept of praxis. To the very end of his life he and J. the Sociology and Marx tended to write an exposition of the dialectical method, but he died without having carried out this project. Not only is Marx's work unfinished, even its most developed portions are insufficiently elaborated. This has contributed to no small extent to later misunderstandings of it. An exhaustive study of the concept of praxis in Marx assumes that such a study is possible to involve comparative analysis of a considerable number of texts. We are leaving this task to others, as also the task of redefining the relation between Hegel and Marx and many other unsettled questions. Our sole purpose is to make certain confusions less likely, if not to prevent them entirely, and to show how Marx's concept of praxis leaves room for sociology in the most modern sense of the term. A. The rehabilitation of the world of sense, restoration of the practical sensuous is called attention to above. As we have seen, the sensuous is the foundation of all knowledge because it's the foundation of being. The sensuous is not merely rich in meaning, it is human creation. The human world has been created by men and women in the course of history. Starting from the originary nature, which is already transformed by our own efforts, tools, language, concepts, science. Wealth, graspable and inexhaustible, the practical sensuous shows what praxis is, a one continuous relation. As disclosure so unmistakable that we only open our eyes to perceive the enormous scope of praxis in this human creation, which encompasses landscapes, cities, objects of common use, and rare objects, works of art. The unity of the sensuous and the intellectual, of nature, the Marxian concept of praxis 39, and culture confronts us everywhere. Our senses become our theoreticians, as Marx and immediate discloses mediations it involves. The sensuous leads us to the concept of praxis, and this concept unfolds the richness of the sensuous. Relations between human beings are part of this world of sense now rediscovered, revealed, recognized. For before becoming another consciousness to a conscious subject, a living being is merely an object. Precisely as the sensuous OBJECT, it enters into more or less rigid complex social relations which reveal it as subject and allow it to exercise its subjective powers, activity, reflection, desire. Being and the beings first of all, a creature of need. He is this to a greater extent than animals are, for nearly all of them perform possess means of survival in their own bodies and their immediate environment. Failing this, we die, individuals and species alike, in all human activities, need in general, generically, as sense itself as a condition of human life. There is nothing in human life that does not correspond to some need or does not create a need, even in the most remote reaches of culture and technology, let alone economic life. In addition to individual needs which are satisfied only socially, there are social needs, proper and political needs, immediate needs, cultivated needs, natural needs, artificial needs. Recognition of the subjectivity of other human beings does become human, that is, a social fact until the point is reached where recognition of others' needs becomes itself a conscious need. Finally, reason, rationality at individual and social level does more emerge until development of needs have progressed to the point where 40. Human communities have need of reason in their activities. Once he makes his at once individual and historical appears in the world, man, a creature of need, remains for a long time weak and unable to defend himself. It is a matter for wonder how the human species has survived, in view of how poorly cruel and mother nature has put it. In viewing man as a creature of need, did Marx and not consider him the object of special science such as might be called anthropology? No doubt. The manuscripts of 184,412 contain an outline of anthropology, but also a number of critical remarks. Anthropology, Feuerbach is a typical example, tends either to immerse man in nature or to separate him from it. What must be grasped, however, is man's relation to conflict with nature, unity. Even at the highest point of development, man is not separated from nature and struggle. Human activity rests from nature as abstraction of human needs, and in doing so transforms and despoils it. Man's fundamental relation to nature may legitimately be called ontological. On the other hand, everything man does is part of the process of change, i.e. of history. We have no right to ontologize history any more than nature, to make a philosophy of it, and thereby to introduce another separation between human and natural. Needs are thus proper matters for study insofar as they form part of the overall development of the human species, and insofar as they stimulate the activities of man in the process of becoming human. This legitimizes the introduction of concepts such as the comparative richness of property needs, their diversity, their transition. The Marxian concept of practice 41. From the need for objects to the need for other human beings, from natural utility to human use, study of needs discloses an interplay of dialectical processes. Man differs from animals in this, and in order to obtain satisfaction of his needs, he created tools and invented work. Need is at once abstract activity and a complex relationship with nature, with other human beings and objects. Through his own work, man controls nature and appropriates it in part. Work is not a natural activity. It is even anti-natural in two senses. As toil requires effort and discipline, and modifies nature both externally and internally. Work becomes a need. The senses develop and are refined in and through work. Needs change and become more sophisticated as work modifies them by producing new goods or possessions. Thus man emerges from nature and never remains able to break away from it. Enjoyment is what reconciles man to his fundamental ties with nature. It brings momentary relief to constant struggle, sense of separation, estrangement. For needs market helplessness, work substitutes need as capacity for enjoyment, as the power to accomplish such an action. In this way, man as natural being replaces immediate, barely or scarcely differentiated unity with nature by differentiated totality. Multiple human risks of mutilation and alienation. The Hegelian theory of the system of needs controlled by the state must be rejected as too narrow. It does not take into account the sum total of needs and the need for totality, i.e. for fulfillment, plenitude, the exercise of all activities, gratification of all desires. The process of transcending limitation of going beyond initially given bounds tends towards total fulfillment. 42. We thus discover that all practice rests on a twofold foundation. The sensuous on the one hand, creative activity stimulated by need transforms on the other. This whole phenomenon, need, work, sensuous enjoyment of the sensory object, is found at every level. Work is productive of objects and tools for more work. There is also productive of new needs, production needs, and needs for production. New needs in both quantitative and qualitative sense, we have the person to produce them. And so we gradually develop until the highest and deepest forms are reached. The subtlest and most dangerous, desire for human presence, and presence of desire, desire for power, and power of desire. In a sense, all history is characterized by the growth and development of needs, nor forgetting artificialities, perversions, and alienations. Communism really sells out human need by carrying it to its ultimate development, freeing it from alienations. The goal is the supplanting work by technology, where before this terminal point for skill development can reach work must become a primary need. The contradiction between work and non-work, between human effort and the means for cutting down and eventually eliminating such effort, including both machines and production techniques, is especially stimulating. Non-work is idleness for also spontaneity of genius, the ability to work and the reward for toil. It is neat cooperation of complete enjoyment. The human species progresses from the non-work of the animal to the non-work of being powerful enough to attain technical mastery over matter, having gone beyond the relentless and oppressed labor of the. The Marxian concept of praxis 43. Human masses and non-work idleness of their exploiters. See work is part of a dialectical process of enjoyment, within which is one practical and historical moment or stage. In the course of this process, it requires our own determinations, and new processes interact with earlier ones. Work is broken up, division of labor, biological, technological determined by the tools, and social divisions of labor interact. Functions get split up. The separation between city and countryside go hand in hand with that between intellectual work and physical work. The city usurps the managing functions, and the latter become more refined within the urban framework. Planning, administrative supervision, political orientation, relations with other territorial groups. For long periods, particularly within Asiatic mode of production, the city lives parasitically on the countryside, only performing non-productive military, administrative, political functions. Later, especially in Western Europe, the city plants the countryside with respect to work. This process is especially characteristic of the capitalist theory which accelerates it. This represents the end of long historical development during which inequality of functions became more and more accentuated. Productive work, mainly agricultural, devalued in relation to other functions, those of chiefs, elders, warriors, priests, and sorcerers. The various groups which persisted from millennia before becoming classified clearly among themselves with standing circles of the society's production. As yet, the privileged functions are unable to free themselves from the control of the community. They, 44, must make careful use of their prestige in order to strengthen it, to imaginary roles, sacrifice themselves to the conditions of their primacy. The stating process of emergence does not yet permit them to take the common people for granted. More particularly, the privileged groups are for a long time obliged, in order to justify themselves, Roman networks, to build monuments, to embellish the city, to organize celebrations and festivals. At this point, when the privileged functions, the ideological function takes on particular importance. Efforts performed by the priests only much later become more specialized intellectual poets, philosophers, scientists, writers take over. Before going into the concept of ideology, we may call attention to the social underpinnings of all ideology and group of specialists who elaborate ideas and present them to larger society. B. We must distinguish activities concerning physical nature and activities concerning human beings. The latter arise out of the division of labor, and yet the term labor does not quite apply to them. We speak of religious, political, and cultural functions rather than religious, political, cultural. Let us designate two groups of activities by the term poiesis and praxis, respectively. Poiesis gives human form to sensuous. It includes man's relations with nature's labors as a farmer, craftsman, and artist. And more generally, the appropriation of nature by human beings, both of nature external to themselves and that which internal to themselves. Praxis comprises interhuman relationships, managerial activities, and the functions of the state as they come into being. In the Marxian concept of praxis 4J, a broad sense, praxis assumes in a strict sense, it only designates the matters actually deliberated by members of society. The distinction proposed here follows the developmental sequence of language viewed as the embodiment of society's consciousness. It emphasizes the way human activities within the unity of the social are themselves divided against themselves constitute duality. Poiesis results in the division of the body social turn divided. Productive labor, agriculture, crafts, and labor industry is devalued in relation to creative activity proper, or more accurately, the activity that is alone regarded as creative, namely, that which an individual pursues in producing work. The thing, the product, the work comes to be distinguished from one another. Similarly, in praxis, in a strict sense, some activities come to enjoy specially privileged status, namely the mediations or activities of intermediaries, the trader, the orator, the political leader. In the course of this vast process, work comes to be in conflict with itself. It is at once individual and social, differentiated and total, qualitative and quantitative, simple and complex, productive and unproductive, heterogeneous and homogeneous. It comes in conflict with non-work, idleness, leisure. Work dialectical process and content gives rise to a specific form, the form assumed by private physical labor, commodity. The fact is, praxis first and foremost dialectical relation between man, nature, consciousness, and things, which can never be legitimately separated. In the manner philosophers make them two distinct substances. But thereby every praxis is content. This, 46. Content creates forms. A content only by virtue of the form born into contradictions. These usually resolve imperfectly, and seeks to impose coherence on the content. Thus, every society is creative of forms. As for the development of praxis through many vicissitudes and dramas, among them the disappearance of many societies, including the noblest and happiest, it has perpetuated and perfected certain forms. We may mention the forms of politeness, of direct personal relations, the aesthetic forms, formal logic, derived from reflection on discourse, law, rules governing contracts and exchanges. Lastly, the commodity, form assumed by the product in the course of the generalizing of exchanges, with its consequence, or rather implication, money. The commodity form has one very important characteristic. It does not attach itself to its content, the labor that has gone into it. As a thing is both use value and exchange value, a human product. In relation to labor and the contradiction of the productive labor, the commodity is at once end user and what is measured. It has value only through labor. The average time of social labor, says Marx, embodied in it, but labor in sum ends up having value only in so far as it produces commodities itself becomes a commodity rhyme spent on labor. Once launched upon its career, the commodity carries to the end the potentialities inherent in this form. With the commodity, ever greater importance is assumed in praxis by the mediator between the various types of productive labor, the trader. By the latter's activity labor is subjugated and brought into subject action, money becomes primordial, and the intermediaries become more essential and creative or productive activities. The Marxian concept of praxis 47. In the first 100 pages of Capital, Marx shows how a thing, a product assumes, under certain conditions, the form of a commodity. The thing splits into, without losing its material reality and use value, is transmuted into exchange value. The thing as such is subjected to a transubstantiation, whereby passes from qualitative to quantitative status, from a separate identity to confrontation with other things, from a substantial reality to a pure form, coins, money. The form attains perfection when every single commodity can be evaluated by one universal equivalent, money. This analysis of use value and account of its form development are well known. To Marx, the commodity form, which traces through each successive transformation, possesses the peculiar capacity of concealing its own essence and origin from the human beings who live with it and by it. The form is fetishized. It appears to be endowed with boundless powers. The form reacts on its own content and takes possession of it. The thing turns man into a thing, disguising its own origins and the secret of its birth, namely, that it is the product of specific human interrelations. This fetishist character of commodities, money, capital, has far-reaching consequences. It generates real appearances that defy reality practice, the more effectively because they are part of it. Analysis must dispel this fog, cut through the veil of appearance. The fetishized form takes on these two properties. As abstract thing, it becomes autonomous and dissimulates the real relationships. We shall come back to this analysis in closer detail. Man's reflections on the fond of social life, and consequently also the scientific analysis of these forms. 48. The Sociology of Marx. Take a course directly opposite that of their actual historical development. It begins post festum with the results of the process of development ready to hand before him. The characters that stand products of commodities, and the establishment of the necessary preliminary circulation of commodities, have already taken on the stability of natural self-understood forms of social life. Before man sets out to decipher not their historical character, for in his eyes they are mutable. But their meaning. 14. In other words, the form is deceptive. It induces false impressions, erroneous thinking. Namely, the impression of fixity, confusion between the natural, immobile thing and the social thing, abstract, henceforth historically, and it carries the whole of society with it in a very special process. Reification. However, these very important observations by Marx are not to be systematized as a single theory of reification, which according to some constitutes the essence of capital and Marxism generally. The school of practice overestimated the theory of reification to the point of making it the foundation of philosophy and sociology. The two are regarded as identical in systemization. Now, the abstract thing, the form commodity, money, capital, cannot carry the process of reification to a conclusion. It cannot free itself from human relationships. It tends to dominate, to distort, to change the relations between things. It cannot fully exist qua thing. It remains an abstract thing for and through active human beings. What involves thus in order of formal human interrelations. Commodities cannot go to market under their own power in order that these objects may enter. The Marxian concept of praxis 49. Interrelation with each other as commodities. Their guardians must place themselves in relation to one another as persons who reside in these objects. They must recognize each other right of private proprietors. This direct relation, which expresses itself in the contract, whether such contract be part of the developed legal system or not, is a relationship between two wills and is but a reflection of the real economic relation between the two. 15. The abstract thing or form thing thus involves the formal order of human relationships, namely contractual relations. The form splits into, on the one hand, the commodity with IRS social and economic consequences, on the other, the contract with social and juridical implications. The correspondence between these two aspects is secured by the unity of the underlying process. The economic study of the process of exchange is marked by another study, that of juridical relation and their consequences. Once the way has been clear for money and commodity, once their rule emerges in history, the code of contractual interhuman relations is promulgated. Napoleon's civil code, for example. Once such a code has been formally elaborated, it provides the key to the new society, makes it possible to decode bourgeois society, and discover the ideas pure sense it makes. It must not be forgotten that underneath formal appearances, the content persists. Work in IRS dialectical movement, individual and social, qualitative, quantitative, simple and complex work. The theory of the value form refers to the second theory of division of labor. Joe, the sociology of Marx. The world of commodities implies the existence of a highly developed division of labor. This division is manifested directly in a great variety of use values, which confront each other as particular commodities and which embodies many different kinds of labor. The division of labor, embracing all particular kinds of productive applications, is a complete expression of social labor. Its material aspect views labor creating use values. But from the standpoint of commodities and within the process of exchange, it exists only in its results, in the variety of the commodities themselves. 17. E. The specific character of agriculture would seem to prove that man's appropriation of his own nature, nature within man's sensations and sensibility, needs and desires, falls under the head of poiesis rather than praxis, in a strict sense. It is the work that appropriate man's nature in the agriculture. This piece, however, is not to be formulated or accepted without observations. The appropriation results from both activities from a unity that persists even after separation. We must distinguish between domination over nature, external nature, and appropriation of nature within man. Control can be exercised over nature without advancing its appropriation. Some societies have stressed appropriation, historic example, Greece. Others have stressed control over nature and domination by men, historic example, Rome. The respective elements of various societies, cultures, civilizations have differed greatly on this score. We have also to distinguish between controlled, dominated, or appropriated sector and non-controlled sector. The latter does not fall entirely within. The Marxian concept of praxis are I, physical nature. Within man too, there is area man is not known, is not controlled. An individual part and less than public. But let us take history. At one part of human reality, historical and social should be known, dominated, or appropriated, while another part should be unknown and should continue to operate blindly. It is social and historical fact of major importance. Men make their society and their history, but without knowing how, in a fashion characterized by the ambivalent mixture of knowledge and ignorance, conscious action, and blind compulsion. The two sectors coexist, but there is anything but peaceful coexistence. It is Marx that peaceful coexistence is marked by their struggles continuing renewed. Since Marx first familiar with Greek thought, 1989 assumed that he was familiar with the well-known distinction between causes and reasons, determinism, intention, human will, and choices. These three words define conflict with one another in life actual society. The third word tends to expand and encroach onto others. Without ever absorbing or eliminating them, one widely recognized scheme distinguishes various levels of practice, the base or foundation, productive forces, techniques, organization, labor, structures, production, property relations, superstructures, institutions, ideologies. This schema is in keeping with some of the text by Marx, that cover the whole of practice. Must we look upon it as necessary and sufficient? We do not think so. The same goes for the no less popularized scheme according to which economic life is looked upon as the anatomy of society, and sociology as theology. Such schema freezes into dogmas and 52 the sociology of become fallacious. They leave out account mediations, the encroachments, the interactions, and all the forms. For instance, in the first of the above mentioned schemata, what place are we put science knowledge? It is closely related to techniques, hence to the base, and to ideologies, hence to the superstructures. And where language, logic, and all belong, both schemata tend to underestimate the importance of human activity, the living and two-sided relations between men and works. They leave out fundamental dialectical moments, both those relating to need and those relating to work. In short, they overlook or break down the concept of practice. Without rejecting analysis according to levels, we shall propose another schema that we believe to be faithful to Marx's inspiration. There are three levels of practice: repetitive, the innovating, and between these two extremes, the mimetic. In repetitive practice, the same gestures, the same acts are performed again and again within determined cycles. Mimetic practice follows models, occasionally creates without knowing how or why, but more often imitates without creating. As for inventive creative practice, its highest level is reaching revolutionary activity. This activity can be exercised in knowledge and culture, ideology, as well as in the field of politics. Political action, however, concentrates and condenses all partial changes into a total phenomenon in a revolution that transforms the mode of production, property relations, ideas, and institutions, the entire way of life. Revolutionary practice introduces continuity into the overall sociohistorical process. This process actually has two aspects: a quantitative, right aspect, and qualitative one. Technique, knowledge, physical production, productive forces generally exhibit certain continuity as they gradually increase. The qualitative development of society, particularly in the West, is very dramatic in character. It is marked by repression and periods of stagnation. It launches into social existence, a seemingly inexhaustible variety of ideas and forms. In the course of this development, radical transformations historically forward occur. Revolutions question society as a whole, with established forms and orders which no longer express steadily growing productive forces. Revolutions and comparable mutations disclose societies as totalities. Thus, in the course of transformations, feudalism gradually came to manifest itself as a whole, as a system. The same has been true of competitive capitalism and more recent times. Consequently, it is correct to say that revolutionary practice is what introduces concrete, dialectical intelligibility into social relations. Thanks to it, thought and feeling are once again brought into accord with reality, institutions into accord with productive forces, the base, social forms into accord with their contents. Here again, we encounter the fundamental idea of going beyond a given historical stage, of progressing to a higher stage. It creates intelligibility as living reason and heads of men and rationality in social relations. Revolutionary practice, born of growth and launched into historical development, invariably runs headlong into an opposed conservative political practice. The latter seeks to preserve established forms, institutions, orders. It tries to hold on to them either by readjusting them to contents which change in the process of 4 hours. Growth or by denying that any change in content has occurred. Such efforts may be more or less successful according to the political strength of the classes individuals involved. Radical changes are always historically determined, and may be carried out in two ways: starting from the bottom of society by revolutionizing practice as a whole, or starting from the top by furthering institutions, established forms, political leaders. Example: Bismarck in Germany after the failure of the 1848 revolution. Only changes of the first kind are decisive, for only they create obsolete forms. Changes of the second kind are not as far-reaching, but according to Marx, they pave the way for more radical transformations. Here we are faced with another fundamental idea: everything in society is act. The essence of the human is what it accomplishes. Even working out historical necessity involves recourse to action practice. If the transition from the possible to the real is to be effected, and so leaves room for human initiative. Every possibility presents mankind with two alternatives: that of greater alienation, that is alienation. Alienation, like any other process, tends to become real. This alienation is brought about by conscious struggle progressively more conscious. Once the working class appears on the stage, history against alienation. Everywhere and always, social man is inventive, creative. Everywhere and always he is enthralled with his own achievements. Practice in supreme realization, creative, revolutionary practice, does not exclude theory and makes it verifies. It comprises theoretical decision as well as decision to act. It involves tactics and strategy. The Marxian concept of practice H. There is no activity without an in view, no political practice saves the possible future or envisaged. The concept of practice and actual practice should by now begin to reveal the wealth of determinations they contain. We must not be misled by the Hegelian term determination. So its determined practice remains open. It always points to the domain of possibility. Dialectically, this is precisely what determination is. The negative that contains the positive negates the past in the name of the possible, and so manifests it as totality. Every practice has two historical coordinates. One denotes the past, that which has been accomplished. The other, the future, on which practice opens and which it will create. Determination does not signify determinism. Confusion on just this point lies at the bottom of good many misunderstandings of Marxian thought. Determinisms are inherited from past. Their forms, systems, structures, and some survive more or less intact and have yet to be superseded, or have yet only incompletely superseded. They continue to exert an active influence on the present. Determinisms do not rule out accident, contingency, or creative efforts on the part of individuals groups to do away with such rivals. In examining how practice, both the reality and concept unfolds, we started from the biological, the needs of man as a living being. We briefly surveyed the development of human needs and the levels of reality which they manifest themselves: anthropological, economic, sociological. We have noted some of the major forms generated in the course of this process. 6. The sociology of Marx. Is it possible to specify which of the concepts formulated by Marx and bear on the special science of sociology has constituted Marx's day? This is possible, at least viewing these concepts as hypotheses. The Marxian sociologists will study divergent forms, the way forms react on contents, structures, and processes. The result of the process is a change of human life respectively on the one hand, and modified on the other. While any form was constituted, exhaust possibilities inherent in it, which are always determined, hence limited. Other forms, structures, and systems make their appearance. These entities want to change, seek to survive, and act upon one another in society as well as in nature. It is incumbent on sociologists to analyze and examine all these interactions. The historian studies specific forms and the formation of structures, and the economists specific forms of structures stated in themselves. The interaction of forms and structures leads them to their end. Therefore, the sociologist will study stable, bound structures with reference to the elements that undermine them. He will study the established entities with reference to their ephemeral aspects, that is, dialectically. Study of practice, including the aspect of the innate idea of particular content, leads to a sociology in our view, and does so through a dialectical reversal inherent in the method. Thus, we assign a specific domain to Marxist sociology. Another way of dealing with the question, confining ourselves to the elements which remain sociologically interesting today, would not be beyond academic. Scholastic framework. Marxist sociologist. The Marxian concept of practice in helps determine the perspectives of Marxian sociology. Such a sociology would accentuate the critical aspect of Marxian thought. The structures generated by the process, the forms created by content, tend to mobilize the latter. Radical criticism of structures and forms is thus inherent in knowledge, not just the imposition of value judgment on sociology, as a value judgment may be imposed on a statement of fact. The results of practice alienate human beings, not because they objectify human capacities, but because they immobilize creative powers and keep progress to a higher stage. Consequently, the concept of alienation does not lose power as original force, dwindling to a vague designation of relations between man and his works, but becomes an integral part of the sociology of structures and forms, of the disintegration of forms and dissolution of structures. One last observation on practice. God being our distinct, but at the same time form unity. Marx, inspired by Parmenides, wrote in manuscript 1844 according to him. Philosophy becomes unity of thought and being difference, and saving the difference. The solution of theoretical wills is a practical task. True practice is the condition of real theory. The only true practice is the revolutionary practice, which goes beyond the repetitive and mimetic varieties. The revolution of theoretical entities is possible only in a practical way, by virtue of man's practical energy. The revolution is by no means a purely conceptual task, but by a real task which philosophy could not perform precisely because philosophy conceived it as purely. 58. Sociology Marx. Theoretical task. These philosophical claims include subjectivism, spiritualism, and materialism, activity against passivity, taken abstractly. Marx sees that philosophy must be transcended, thus taking on deeper meaning. True practice lies united with being, consciousness with physical nature, the mind with spontaneity. Our emphasis on practice sanctions neither the practice interpretation nor the elaboration of new philosophy, the philosophy of practice. It calls for the analytical study and exposition of practice itself. This thesis does not relegate philosophy to the dust of history, but situates it in the dialectical movement of consciousness and being, forms and contents. Philosophy was formed distinct, too detached from contents in the course of human development. This development is not thereby endowed with some ontologically specially privileged status, such as would promulgate historical time explaining man in terms of causality or finality. Man retains an ontological foundation, where, in nature, anthropology has a domain of its own, and man can be defined as within each other's definition, never justify separating man from its material foundation, or dissociating culture from nature, or what is acquired from what is spontaneously given. Like the other sciences, sociology carves out a halfway house somewhere between nothingness and the whole of reality. It has no right to set itself as a total science, claiming to encompass the totality of practice. 3. Ideology and the sociology of knowledge. The concept of ideology is one of the most original and most comprehensive concepts Marx introduced. It is also one of the most complex and most obscure, though the term is widely employed today. To clarify, we shall begin with a few preliminary considerations. A. It is well known that the term ideology originated with the philosophical school, empiricist and sensationalist, with a tendency to materialism, which enjoyed considerable influence in France at the close of the 18th and the beginning of the 19th century. According to the philosophers of this school, this is what the best known. There is a science of ideas, i.e. of abstract concepts, which studies their genesis and reconstructed in full starting from sensations, a concept that goes back to contact. This science was 60 sociology Marx, called ideology, and the philosophers who practiced it are called themselves ideologists. Marx transformed the meaning of the term, or more accurately, he and Engels gave their approval to a transformation in meaning which the term underwent once the school of the ideologues died out. The term now became a pejorative one. Instead of denoting a theory, it came to denote the phenomenon the theory attempted for. This phenomenon now took on entirely different dimensions. As interpreted by French ideologists, ideology was limited to concrete individual representations by causal psychology. To Marx and Engels, the phenomenon understood became collection of representations characteristic of a given epoch in society. For example, German ideology. The original meaning was not entirely lost sight of. Marx aimed at formulating a theory in general, i.e. social representations. He defined the elements of explanatory genesis of ideologies and related the latter to historical and sociological conditions. B. If we introduce terms such as transparency of a given society in our exposition, we may be charged with substituting images for scientific definitions. However, Marx himself uses such images and views them as elements of knowledge. Transparency stands for immediate presence or intelligibility, a quality that is not often found in representations. Since Marx and Proust's experience is our favorite theme with political economists, let us take a look at him on his island. Moderate will be, yet some few want these to be satisfied and must therefore do away. Ideology and sociology knowledge 61 will use the word of various sorts such as making tools and furniture, taking notes, fishing, hunting. Of his prayers and the like we take no account since they are sources of pleasure to him, and he looks upon them as so much recreation. All the relations between Robinson Crusoe and the objects of his own creation are simple and transparent. Let us now transfer ourselves from Robinson Island bathed in light to European village shrouded in darkness. For the very reason that personal dependency forms the foundation of society, there is no necessity for labor and its products to assume a form different from their reality. They take the shape of services in kind and payments in kind. Here the particular and natural form of labor, not as a society based on production of commodities. Its general abstract form is the immediate social form of labor. In the patriarchal industries of the peasant family that produces corn, cattle, yarn, linen, and clothing for home use, these different articles are, as regards the family, so many products of labor. Whereas between themselves, they are not commodities. Let us now picture to ourselves a community of free individuals carrying on their work with the means of production in common, in which the labor power of all different individuals is constantly applied as combined labor of the community. The social relations of the individual producers with regard both to their labor and to its products are in this case perfectly simple and transparent, and that regard not only production but also distribution. Trade nations probably call this only the lunch money of the ancient world, but the gods of the ancient world, Jews and poor Polish society. Those ancient social organs of production are, as compared with bourgeois society, extremely simple and transparent, but they are founded either on the 62. The sociology of Marx. Pure development of man individually, who is not yet severed in the umbilical cord that unites him with his fellow men and primitive tribal community, or upon direct relations of subjection. The life process of society, which is based on the process of material production, does not strip off its mystical veil until it is treated as production by freely associated men and is consciously regulated by men, according to the cell plan. Clearly, according to Marx, the social consciousness generated by human practice typically reflects only in specific situations. Namely, when practice is not shrouded in mystical veils when interhuman relations are direct, without opaque intermediaries. The various types of social practices within specific social structures and modes of production give rise to representations. These representations increase or decrease the degree of given society's opacity. They illumine or obscure the society. Sometimes they illuminate it with false clarity, and sometimes they plunge it into shadow or darkness in the name of doctrine even obscure than the reality generating it. Social reality, that is interacting human individuals and groups, produces something more else than mere illusions. Such appearances are the modes in which human activities manifest themselves within the whole they constitute in any given moment, call them modalities of consciousness. They have far greater consistency, let alone coherence, than mere illusions or ordinary lies. Appearances have reality, and reality involves appearances. In particular, the production of commodities is enveloped in fog. We have to keep getting back to the commodity, for here we find the key to Marxian thought and sociology. In Anna, lyrical reflection, the commodity is a pure form, hence something transparent. In practical everyday experience, on the other hand, is opaque and causes opaqueness. The very existence of the commodity is strange, the more so because men are not aware of our strangeness. A commodity appears at first sight a very trivial thing and easily understood. Analysis shows that it is in reality a very peculiar thing, abounding in metaphysical subtleties and theological niceties. It has a mystical character. It exists only thanks to human beings and their relations, and yet it exists apart from them and modifies their relations, redefining the latter and making them abstract. Many centuries had to go by before critical thought and analysis revealing the mystery of the power of money and capital. Thus, the commodity, a form of system implying the existence of money and capital, must inevitably give rise to an opaque society. In popular terms, the opaqueness is expressed in the fact that money holds sway over human beings. People with money inbreed their way to power, the powers that be constitute a cult order. The opaqueness or non-transparency of society is due to social or rather associated economic fact. Only revolutionary practice by articulating true theory and furthering practical, verifying modes of action restores the conditions for transparency. Revolutionary practice does away with the conditions illusory representations thrive on, brings out new conditions to dispel them. This much is clear. However, Marx's writings contain two definitions of ideology sufficiently different too. 64% of race questions call for illumination of the concept. Ideology, we are told, is an inverted, truncated, distorted reflection of reality. In ideologies, men and definitions appear upside down like images on the lens of camera. Supposedly, this comes out as a result of a specific biological process, similar to the physical process which counts away images are reversed on the retina. In their representations, individuals similarly grasp their own reality upside down, and this fact is part of reality. Consciousness is no more or less than individual consciousness, yet one law of consciousness decrees that it must be perceived as a thing apart from self. Human beings do not perceive themselves exactly as they are, but instead projected upon a screen. Illusory representations of reality, the illusion is being ordained by this reality, refer either to nature and man's relations with nature, or to interhuman relations. Ideologies by this account come down to false representations of history or to abstractions from history. Every ideology then is a collection of errors, illusions, mystifications, which can be accounted for by reference to historical reality it distorts and transposes. Study of ideologies thus leads to a critical view of history, general representations, philosophy, law, religion, art. Knowledge itself, cloudy precipitations rising from human brain from superpositions over material and biological processes which can be empirically observed without them. Morals, religion, metaphysics, and other aspects of ideology and corresponding forms of consciousness are only seemingly autonomous. They have no history, no development, i.e., they cannot be understood unless they are related to the modes of production and exchange obtaining in society had. Ideology and sociology of knowledge 65. Begin moment. It is not consciousness that determines life, but life that determines consciousness, according to the famous formula. So I quote it out of context. Actually, the context is very clear. It says that there are only two ways to understand history. Either we start from consciousness, in which case we fail to account for real life, or we start from real life, then we come against this ideological consciousness that has no reality and must account for it. Historical materialism puts an end to speculation which starts from consciousness, from representations and hence from illusions, where speculation on real life stops, real and positive science begins. The object of such science is practical activity, the process of human development on the practical plane. This process is self-sufficient. Reality and rationality are inherent in it. Knowledge puts an end to phraseology to ideology. More particularly, when philosophy devotes itself to representation of reality, it loses its medium of existence. What takes place in philosophy? Study of results of historical development, which have no interest, no meaning, no value outside history. Inherited philosophical concepts can serve merely to facilitate the ordering of historical materials, indicate the sequence of successive deposits. What follows in more ideology goes to correct what experience in this theory. Once ideology is related to real conditions that give rise to it, it ceases to be completely illusory, entirely false. For what is ideology? Either it is a theory that is unconscious of its own presuppositions, its basis in reality, and true meaning, a theory unrelated to action, i.e. without consequences or with consequences different. 66. From those expected in 14. Or it is a theory that generalizes special interest class interest lies to mean that abstraction, incomplete or distorted representations, appeals to fetishism. If so, it is erroneous to maintain that every ideology is pure illusion. It appears that ideology is not after all to be accounted for by certain ontological fate and compels consciousness to differ from being. Ideologies have truly historical and sociological foundations in individual labor on one hand and language on the other. Man possesses consciousness. On this score, the philosophers who formulated and elucidated the concept of consciousness were right. Where the philosophers went astray was when they isolated consciousness from conditions and objects of consciousness, from the diverse and contradictory relation to all that is not consciousness. When they conceived of consciousness as pure, but above all when they ascribed purity to the historically earliest forms of consciousness. In this way they raise insoluble speculative problems. For from the outset, the supposed purity of consciousness is tainted with original sin. It cannot escape the curse of being soiled with matter that here takes the form of agitated layers of air, in short language. Language is as old as consciousness. There is no consciousness without language, for language is the real practical consciousness which exists for other human beings and hence for beings that have become conscious. Marx discovers that language is not merely instrument of pre-existing consciousness. It is at once the natural and the social medium of consciousness, IRS mode of existence. It comes to being the need for communication with human intercourse in the broadest sense. Consequently, being inseparable from language, consciousness is social creation. It remains to know what human beings communicate to one another, what they have to say, to begin with. The object of their communications includes the centrally perceived environment and their immediate ties with other human beings. They also refer to nature insofar as it is a hostile power before which man feels helpless. Human consciousness begins with animal, sensuous awareness of nature, but even at this stage is already social. This gives rise to a first representation, or religion of nature, which is state relations, however elementary, or relations and vice versa. What we may call tribal consciousness emerges out of early barbarism, early illusions, as productivity expands, as tools are perfected, and as needs and population increase. What had hitherto been a purely biological division of labor, based on sex, age, physical strength, etc., begins to become a technological and social division of labor. As society develops, it takes on every new form and subdivisions, seeking to exercise social political functions. Trade production, not to mention the ever sharp distinction that comes to be drawn between individual and social labor, partial and overall labor, etc. So far as the development of ideology is concerned, the most important division is that between physical and intellectual labor, between creative action, operations upon things with the aid of tools and machines, and action on human beings by means of non-material instruments, the primary and most important of which is language. From this consciousness becomes capable of detachment from reality, may 68 the sociology of Marx now begins to construct abstractions to create a pure theory. Theology supplants religion of nature, philosophy supplants religion, morality supplants traditional manners and customs, etc. Ever more elaborate representations are built up and overlaid direct. Immediate consciousness now felt to be most crudely diluted, for having remained at the natural sensorial level. When these abstract representations come into conflict with reality, i.e. with existing social relations themselves have become contradictory, both as between themselves and between them and their social base, namely the productive forces, the technological division, and the social organization of labor. These representations give rise to theories. Consequently, what we are dealing with is not detached, isolated representations, but ideas given coherent form by ideologists, a new kind of specialist. Those who wield material, economic, and political power within the established social and juridical order also wield spiritual power. The representations, i.e. the consciousness of society, are elaborated into a systematic idealizing of existing conditions, those conditions that make possible the economic, social, and political primacy of a given group or class. Individuals acting on planet practice play an important part in forming general consciousness and excluding representations contrary to the interests of ruling groups. As a result, their ideas are the dominant ideas of their epoch, but in a way which leaves room for invention. For instance, when king, nobility, and bourgeoisie are striving with one another for dominance, we find political theory of the separation of powers. To understand a given ideology, we have row weight into account everything that is going on in the higher circles of society and question classes, fractions of classes, institutions, power struggles, diverging and converging interests. It must also be kept in mind that the ideologists themselves are rarely active as members of their given class or group. This attachment on their part is passed on in their treatments of realities they represent, whether in justification or condemnation. The theoretical conflicts are not unrelated to the actual conflicts discussed, but the realizations do not accurately, point by point, reflect the realities they represent. This leaves room for revolutionary ideas, and a revolutionary group or class actually exists in society with a practical end in view, namely the transformation of society through solving its problems, resolving existing contradictions. According to Marx and Engels, ideology possesses the following characteristics. 1. Their starting point is reality, but a fragmentary. Partial reality, in its totality, escapes the ideological consciousness because the conditions of its consciousness are limited and limiting, and historical process loses the human will with respect to conditions of their dimension. 2. They refract rather than reflect. Reality projects the SCMD representations selected by the dominant groups and acceptable to them. Old problems, old points of view, old vocabularies, traditional modes of expression, thus stand in the way of the new elements of society and new approaches to its problems. 3. Ideological representations, the distorted and distorting not because of some serious fate, but as a result of the historical process within which they become a factor, tend to constitute a self-sufficient whole. 70. And late claim to be such. The whole, however, comprises practice, and it is precisely this that ideologies distort by constructing an abstract, unreal, fictitious theory of the whole. The degrees of reality and unreality in any ideology vary with the historical era, the class relations, and other conditions obtaining at a given moment. Ideologies operate abstractly in reality they interpret and transpose. They culminate in systems, theoretical, philosophical, political, juridical, all of which are characterized by the fact that they lay behind the actual movement of history. At the same time, it must be admitted every ideology worthy of the name is characterized by a certain breadth and a real effort at rationality. One typical example cited by Marx and Engels is German philosophy between the end of the 18th and the middle of the 19th century. Every great ideology strives to achieve universality. The claim to universality is unjustified, however. Save when the ideology represents a revolutionary class during the time it served as a vehicle of historical interests and goals with genuine universal significance. This was the case with the middle classes in the period of their rise to power. For consequently, ideologies have two aspects. On the one hand, they are general, speculative, abstract. On the other, they are representative of determinate, limited, special interests. In setting out to answer all questions, all problems, they create a comprehensive view of the world. At the same time, they reinforce specific ways of life, behavior patterns, values. If we may use here terminology that is not current Marx writings. Ideologies are thus ignorant of the exact nature of their relations with practice, do not really understand their own conditions and presuppositions, nor the actual. Ideology and sociology of knowledge setting one. Consequences to which they are leading. Ignorant of the implications of their own theories, they comprehend neither the causes of which they are effects, nor the effects which they are actually causing, the real why and how escapes them. At the same time, they are inescapably involved in practice. They are at once starting points and results of action in the world, however effective or ineffectual. Ideological representations invariably serve as instruments in struggles between groups, peoples, nations, and classes, and fractions of classes. But their intervention in such struggles takes the form of masking the true interests and aspirations of the groups involved, universalizing the particular, and mistaking the part for the whole. Five, since they have a starting point and a foothold in reality and practice, or rather to the extent that they do, ideologies are not altogether false. According to Marx, we have to distinguish among ideology, illusion, and lies on the one hand, and ideology, myths, and utopias on the other hand. Ideologies maintain class illusions, have recourse to outright lying, political struggle, and related to myths and utopias. Historically, all sorts of illusory deceptive representations have been inextricably mixed up with ideological thinking and real concepts. That is scientific insights. Sometimes the ideology has served as a vehicle of sound thinking, sometimes as agent of distortion of expression. The evaluation of ideological thinking only on constitution, who gave some more or less radical critical thought. The typical example cited by Marx in Engels is German philosophy. Thanks to Germany's economic and social backwards, his figures were capable of speculating in the first half of the 19th. 72, the sociology of Marx century, whereas the same period English thinkers were creating theories of political economy, the theory of competitive capitalism, and the French were operating on playing direct political action, making revolutions. The Germans transposed practices to the realm of metaphysics, and their systems is so heavily disguised as to be all but unrecognizable. This was perfectly in keeping with the actual process of the nation, which were once limited to the abstract and severely limited, practically speaking. At the same time, however, they did give expressions of new concepts among others. The concept of dialectical change, which were eventually integrated in scientific theory and revolutionary practice. It is incumbent on critical thought and revolutionary action to salvage what is valid and directed collapsing systems and common ideologies. 6 said that ideologies make room for non-scientific extractions, whereas concepts are scientific extractions, for instance, the concept of use value and of commodity. Such concepts do not remain forever shrouded in the mist of abstraction. As we have seen, they are integrated in practice, but we still have to specify just how. They enter into practice in two ways, as a constraining factor and as a form of persuasion. Abstract ideas have no power in themselves. For people who hold power, economic or political, make use of representations in order to justify their actions. Moreover, and this is the main point, the most completely elaborated ideological representations find their way into language become a permanent part of it. They supply vocabularies, formulations, terms of thought, but also terms of phrase, social consciousness, awareness of how multifarious and contradictory social action can. Ideology and sociology of knowledge 11. B. Changes only in this way, by acquiring new terms and idioms to supplant obsolete linguistic structures. Thus, it is not language that generates what people say. Language does not possess its magical power or possesses it only fitfully and dubiously. What people say derives from practice from the performance of tasks, from the division of labor arises out of real actions, real struggle in the world. What they actually do, however, enters consciousness only by way of language. That being said, ideology is mediated between practice and consciousness, i.e. language. This mediation can also serve as a screen, as a barrier, as a break on consciousness. Consider the words, symbols, expressions that religions have created. Revolutionary theory, too, has created its own language and introduced it into social consciousness. The most favorable conditions for this occur when a rising class is mature enough to take in new terms and assimilate new concepts. Even then, we must expect to run into formidable obstacles. These are created not only by voluntary actions of contemporaries, but also by long-set ideas reflecting contemporaries' limited horizons. An individual member of the middle class is not necessarily malicious or stupid, but he is incapable of rising above the mental horizon of his class. His outlook is formulated in the medium of language, which moreover is the language of society as a whole. Now, language not only the language of ideologists, e.g. philosophers, but also all those who speak towards practical reality. According to Marx, neither thought nor language forms an autonomous domain. Language is a repository of ideas and keeping society as a whole. It's full of errors and illusions, trivial truths as well as profound ones. There is always a problem of making. 74. The transition from the world of representations, ideas to the real world, and this problem is none other than that of making the transition from language to life. The problem thus has multiple aspects: the actually existing language, ideologies, practice, class situation, the struggle actually going on. When the bourgeois speaks of human rights, human conditions, etc., he actually means bourgeois conditions, bourgeois rights, etc. He is not distinguishing the two because the very language is fashioned by the bourgeoisie. Marx then tries to situate language within practice in relation to ideology, classes, and social relationships. Language is important, but it is not by itself a crucial factor. Let's go back briefly to commodity. In one sense, every commodity is a sign. Why exchange value is only the outward and invisible sign of human labor expended to produce it. However, it can be declared that the social characters assumed by objects, or the material form assumed by the social qualities of labor under the regime of the technical production, are mere signs. It is in the same breath also declared that these characteristics are arbitrary fixed sanctioned by the so-called universal consent of mankind. 29. This view, according to every commodity is a sign which was much in favor during the 18th century, is ideological. It is not a conceptual scientific account of puzzling forms assumed by social relations. In analyzing language versus other form of commodity, we must isolate its formal character, but we must never separate it from its other aspects: content, development, history, social relations, practice. To gain a better understanding of the Marxian concept of ideology, we may compare it with the collective. Ideology, FL, the sociology of knowledge, 7 seconds. Representations of the Durkheim school. In a way, every ideology is a collective representation, but whereas the Durkheim society is an abstract entity, to Marx it results from practical interactions among groups and individuals. Thus, again, ideology does not characterize society as a whole. It arises out of individual inventions made within social framework within groups, whether castes or classes, struggle to assert themselves and gain dominance. On the other hand, ideology does not affect individual minds from the outside, for they are not extraneous to the real life of individuals. Ideology utilize language real life, and hence are not able to coerce the pressure society exerts on the individual, according to Durkheim sociology. Those who use ideology rarely hesitate to resort to force when it is justified by the same ideologies, in which case we have real constraint exercised by the powers that be. Ideologies as such, however, as instruments of persuasion, guide the individual and give them a sense of purpose. Viewed from outside, ideology seems self-contained rational systems. Viewed from inside, they imply faith, conviction, adherence. In pledging allegiance to a given ideology, the individual believes he is fulfilling himself. In actual fact, he does not fulfill himself, he loses himself, he becomes alienated. Though this is not immediately apparent to him, and when it does become apparent, it is often too late. Thus, ideologies impose certain obligations on individuals, but these obligations are voluntarily accepted. The inner or outer penalties imposed by ideologies are expected, demanded by the individual concerned. Thus, the power of ideologies is very different from that of Durkheim's collective representations. Every society, every authority has to be accepted. 76. Given social structure, with its social and political relations, must obtain the consensus of the majority, if not the totality of its members. No social group will constitute society is possible without such adherence, and sociology is justified in stressing the consensus. But how is the consensus arrived at? How conquerors, rulers, masters, those in power make oppression acceptable? Marx and Engels have repeatedly emphasized the fact that no society is based on sheer brute force alone. Every social form finds its rationale in society's growth into the abundant, in the level of practical forces and social relations attained. It is the role of ideologies to secure the ascent of the oppressed and exploited. Ideologies represent the latter themselves in such a way as to wrest from them, in addition to material wealth, their spiritual acceptance of the situation, even in sport. Class ideologies create three images of the classes struggling for dominance: an image for itself, an image of itself for other classes, which exalts it, an image of itself for other classes, which values them in their own eyes, drags them down, tries to defeat them, so to speak, without shot being fired. Thus, the feudal nobility put forward the image of itself, a multiple image with multiple facets: the knight, the nobleman, the lord. Similarly, the middle class elaborated an image of itself for its own use, as a bearer of human reason in history, as uniquely endowed with good and honorable intentions. Finally, as alone possessed with capacity for efficient organization. It also has its own images of the other classes: the good worker, the bad worker, the agitator, the rabble rouser. Lastly, it puts forward itself in the use of other classes: how its money serves the general good, promotes human happiness, how the ideology and sociology of knowledge 77. Middle class organization of society promotes population growth and material progress. No historical situation can ever stabilize once and for all, though that is what ideologies aim at. Other forms of consciousness and rival ideologies make their appearance and join the fray. Only another ideology or true theory can struggle against an ideology. No form of consciousness ever constitutes the last word. No ideology ever manages to transform itself into a permanent system. Why? Because practice always looks forward to new possibilities, a future different from the present. The consensus in ideology succeeds in bringing about in its heyday, when it is still growing militant, eventually crumbles away. It is supplanted by another ideology when it brings fresh criticism to bear on the existing state of affairs and promises something new. When we analyze mostly the views on ideology propounded by Marx and Engels, we may have the elements for an orderly outline of origin and development. A. First of all, some representations are illusory, for they arise prior to the conditions under which concepts can be formed. Thus, before the concept of historical time had arisen, there were representations concerning the succession of events. How the undertakings of given society or group is leader or initiated and succeed or fail as they did. Such representations had a mythical, legendary, epical, heroic character, elaborated by still relatively undifferentiated social groups. They were refined by priests and poets. The same is true of the earliest representations of natural forces and of the few human acts as yet capable of modifying natural processes. Such representations describe human beings. 78. The sociology of Marx, or rather certain individuals, a fictitious power of control of the unknown, and so account of the lesser ability and inability of other men and of society as a whole to do as much. B. Related to these elaborations are the early cosmogonies of the images of the world which are often projected against the background of the actual life of social groups, and the actual organization in villages and towns. These great constructions include interpretations of the sexes, masculinity, femininity, of the family, according to the division of labor age, of the elements, often presented in pairs, earth and air, fire and water, of the relationship between leaders and subordinates of life and death. Were these grandiose images of society, time and space, and history scarcely begun, the prehistory of the race, were they ideologies? Yes and no. Yes, to the degree they justified the nascent inequalities among men, including possession, primitive appropriation, of the territory by a single group and seizure of the group resources, the scanty surplus. Product by its leaders. No, because it is not yet possible to speak at the stage of classes or even of castes. No, because these constructions of the mind are works of art like monuments and abstract systems. They belong to the same category as styles in art history, compendia of moral wisdom, cultures. They show to what extent rulers feel the need to justify themselves in the eyes of the vanquished and the oppressed. Such works serve both to justify and to consolidate their rule. C. It does not seem that Marx's mythologies can be regarded as ideologies. They are much closer to genuine poetry than formal constructions. Marx thought that Greek mythology, the soil that nourished Greek art, was the expression of the real life of the people, and ever fresh source of the eternal charm of his art. The Greek myths and the Greek gods were symbols of man or rather of his powers. They gave a magnified form a picture of how human beings appropriate their own nature in the various activities of their own lives: warfare, metalworking, in games, love, and enjoyment. Cosmogonies, myths, and mythologies are turned into ideologies only when they come to religion, especially in great religions that they claim to universality. Then the images and tales are cut off from the soil that nourished them, the beauty of which they represented to the eye and mind. Now they take on different meaning. The great religions, all inclusive character and claim to universality, are marked on the one hand by abstractness and by loss of their original noble flavor, and on the other by an ever-growing gap between individuals, between groups, between peoples, and between classes. The great religions were born concomitantly with consolidation of the power of the state, the formation of nations, and the rise of class antagonisms. Religions make use not of a knowledge-free illusion, but illusions antedating knowledge. To these they add unmistakably ideological representations, i.e. representations elaborated in order to disguise practice and to give it a specific direction. As theoretical constructions, they alternate between poetry borrowed from the earlier cosmogonies and sheer mystification intended to justify the acts of the powers that be. Incontestably, according to Marx, religion in general, religion to the extent that they claim to universality. A. Marx, to represent the fate of mankind, of the human species, is the prototype and model of all ideology. All criticism begins and is renewed again with the criticism of religion. Radical criticism, i.e. criticism that goes to the roots, tirelessly keeps going back to the analysis of religious alienation. Something that Marx thought, we can now formulate the sociological features of any ideology. It deals with a segment of reality, namely human weakness, death, suffering, helplessness. It includes interpretations of the wretched portion of reality, consciousness of which, if taken in isolation and ill-emphasized, acts as a break on all creation, all progress. By virtue of their link with reality, are reality transposed and interpreted ideologies can affect reality by imposing rules and limitations on actually living men. In other words, ideologies seem part of actual experience, even though they are unreal and formal, reflect only a portion of human reality. They offer a way of seeing the world and living, that is to say, up to a certain point, a practice which is at once illusory and efficacious, fictitious and real. Ideologies account for and justify certain number of actions and situations which need to be accounted for and justified, the more so the longer and more absurd they are, i.e. in process of being surmounted and superseded. Thus, every ideology represents a vision or conception of the world, a wealth and shower based on extrapolations and interpretations. Another feature of ideologies is their perfectibility. An ideology may encounter problems, but not the kind to shake it fundamentally. Adjustments made, details are altered, but the essentials are left intact. This gives rise to passionate and passionately interesting discourse. Silence between conservatives and innovators, dogmatists and heretics, champions of the past and champions of the future. As a result, a given ideology becomes associated with a group or a class, but always a group active within the class. Other groups within this class may remain ideologically passive, though they may be most active in other respects. Within the group that takes up the ideology, it serves as pretext for zealousness, sense of common purpose, and then the group tends to become sect. Adherence to the ideology makes it possible to despise those who do not adhere to it, and needless to say, leads to their conversion or condemnation. It becomes a pseudo-mentality which closes itself, no longer runs into external or internal boundaries, whether limitations situations where outside resistance. In short, it becomes a system. Man has emerged from nature in the course of the historical process of production of himself and of material goods. Consciousness as being seen emerges at the level of the sensuous and then rises above it without being cut off from it. This practical relationship, which is essentially and initially based upon labor, is consequently brought into include the entire process of society in which the various kinds of labor become differentiated and unequal. At this point, OBJXCS situation acts as the artist as it means in relation to the overall meaning of social life in the course that follows. However, human groups design well-formed productive physical labor who are unable for many long centuries to elaborate in such an adequate situation to directly play in social practice, which is the essence of their activity. Multiple conflicts are caused by the scarcity of goods. Age 2 sociology of Marx, Henri, and their struggle over the tiny surplus of wealth produced. In the course of these conflicts, conditions that make possible production of surplus, however small, and sometimes production itself, were destroyed. In peace and war, the interests of the productive groups were sacrificed on the symbolic plane of ideology. These sacrifices were given in war of ideology and spirituality. In actual fact, there was nothing mysterious about the sacrifice. The oppressed were sacrificing the oppressors, and the oppressors to the very conditions of oppression. The gods, affairs, the goals of their political actions, as a result, products were required transcendent significance, which amounted to an ideological and symbolic negation of their actual significance. All this served to justify the actions of the ruling groups and classes seeking to control means of production and lay hands on the surplus product. Man's appropriation of nature took place within the framework of ownership, that is, the private appropriation of the social surplus by privileged groups to the exclusion of other groups, whether within society or outside, and so gave rise to endless tension and struggle. Religion expressed its general attitude of privileged groups and classes, who described into an ideology that held other groups and classes to hope either oppression eventually come to an end one day, or being allowed to share in the advantages of oppression themselves. The features of the stress in religion, or more accurately, in religion which have theoretical systems, are also to be found in philosophy, though there are certain differences. The philosophers elaborate the incomplete rationality which is present in social practice and confusingly expressed in language or logos. Thus, philosophy breaks off in turn from religion, from poetry, from politics, and finally from scientific knowledge, and against these more or less specialized domains claims to express totality. But religion, the state, and even art and science make the same claim. The difference is that, whereas the latter may use the concept of totality for their own purposes, philosophy also refines it. Unlike the other ideological activities, philosophy contains a self-transcending principle. Philosophical systems reflecting aspirations, aim at rigorous demonstrations, they express symbols of human reality. The systems eventually disintegrate, but the problems they raise, the concepts they formulated, the themes they treated do not disappear. They enter the culture, affect all thought, in short, become part of consciousness. The relationship between philosophy and practice, including the consciousness of practice, is thus more complex and far more fruitful than that between religion or the state and the same practice. Among the philosophical attempts at totality, i.e., as genius system once closed and encompassing all existence, the systems of morals are most ideological in character. They set themselves above practice, promulgating absolute principles and eternal ethical truths. They prescribe sacrifice for the oppressed, promising them compensations. They also prescribe sacrifice for the oppressors, when the conditions of their dominance are threatened. Consequently, every morality is dictated by the ruling class according to its needs and interests in a given situation. The generality it claims is dubious, its universality illusory. It is not on the moral ethical plane that the universal is completely realized. Morality substitutes fictitious needs and aspirations. 84. Fleeing the constant pressure of the ruling class for the real needs and aspirations of the oppressed. More particularly, under capitalism, human needs diverge sharply into highly refined, abstract needs on the one hand, and crude, grossly simplified needs on the other. This association is sanctioned and consecrated by bourgeois moralities. The latter goes so far as to justify the state of non-having the situation of man separated from objects and work which are meaningful themselves, and give concrete, practical meaning to life. The state of non-having is the extreme form of spiritualism, a state in which man is totally unreal and inhumanity totally real. It is a state very positive, having hunger, cold, sickness, crime, degradation, super, every conceivable inhuman and anti-natural thing. Now, objects, i.e. goods, products, and works of social man, are the foundation of social man's objective being, his being for himself as well as for others. To be deprived of objects is to be deprived of social existence, of human relations with others, and with oneself. Morality qua ideology, Marxist privation, and even substitutes a fictitious plenitude for it, a sense of righteousness, a mistaken factitious satisfaction, and not fulfillment of the self. Political economy, at least its beginnings, elaborates scientific concepts of labor, exchange value, distribution, overall income, etc. At the same time it contains an ideology. It is a true moral science, even the most moral of all sciences. Aristotle is stating, i.e. abstinence, the less you are, the more you have. All the things you cannot do, your mind can do. 32. A scientific concepts are all mixed up with the moralistic ideology in ways some authors do not notice. But we separate from the chapel later in the name of radical criticism in connection with revolutionary practice. Summing up, as Marx thought, ideology involves the old problem of error and relation to truth. Marx does not formulate this problem in abstract, speculative philosophical terms, but in concrete historical terms with reference to practice. Unlike philosophy, the Marxian theory of ideology tries to get back to the origin of representations. It retains one essential philosophical contribution. Emergent truth is always mixed up with illusion and error. The theory discards the view that error, illusion, falsity stand off in sharp and obvious distinction from knowledge, truth, certainty. There is continual Taoist dialectical movement between the true and the false, which transcends the historical situation and gave rise to these representations. As Hegel has seen, error and illusion are moments of knowledge, out of which the truth emerges. But truth does not reside in the Hegelian spirit. It does not precede historical and social conditions, even though it may be anticipated. Thus Hegel's philosophical, i.e. speculative, abstract theory is transformed into historical and sociological theory, a continuation of philosophy in the sense that it preserves the latter's universal character. The representations men form of the world, of society, of groups and individuals, remain illusory as long as the conditions for real representation have not ripened. One notable example is how time is represented as a society of the city state, as existing in time prior to the emergence of fully elaborated concepts of 86 sociology of history and historical knowledge. These last are rooted in active social consciousness of the changes taking place within practice. While the myths surrounding natural phenomena are being dispelled, the mystery, the opacity of social life keeps fading. While increasing human control over nature, technology, the division of labor makes it possible to elaborate non-ideological concepts of physical nature. The actions of the ruling classes grow veiled obscurity over social life. Practice expands in scope, grows more complex and harder to grasp, while consciousness and science play increasingly effective part in it. Thus it has been possible for illusory representations, mythologies, cosmogonies, to become integral parts of styles and cultures, including Greek culture. They must now give way to knowledge. Revolutionary practice and Marxism qua analogy do away with the ideologies. According to Marx, Marxism has gone beyond ideology signals and hastens the end of ideology. Nor is it philosophy, for it goes beyond philosophy and translates it into practice. It is not morality, but a theory of moralities. It is not aesthetics, it contains the theory of works of art, of the conditions for their production, how they originate and how they pass away. It discloses not by some power of pure thought but by deeds, the revolutionary practice. The conditions under which ideologies and works of man generally, including whole cultures or civilizations, are produced. When their course and pass away, it is on the basis of conscious revolutionary practice that thought and action articulated dialectically, and that knowledge reflects practice, i.e. is constituted as reflection of practice. Until then knowledge was character. Ideology and the sociology of knowledge 87 lies precisely by its failure to reflect reality, namely practice can only transpose it, disorder, confused with illusions, in short, knowledge is ideological. At the height of development, ideology becomes a weapon, deliberately used in the class struggle. It is a mystifying representation of social reality or the process of change of its latent tendencies in its future. At this stage in contemporary racism, for instance, the real element is present. The human species does in fact include varieties and variations, ethnic groups and ethnic differences. But in racism, extrapolation and transposition are carried to fantastic lengths. The extrapolation of real elements is combined with values, and the whole systematized with extreme rigidity. Consequently, racist ideology can hardly be mentioned in the same breath with such philosophy, say, as Kant's. In the 20th century, ideologizing has reached a sort of apogee within the framework of imperialism, world wars, and monopolistic capitalism linked with the state. At the same time, and because of this, ideology is discredited. Extreme ideologizing is accompanied by a certain conviction that the end of ideology has been reached. But ideology is not so easily eliminated. To the contrary, it is more present and flare-ups and mixed by and complex. A version of ideological excess is no more than a pale foretaste of the transparency still to be achieved by revolutionary practice and its theoretical elaboration on the basis of Marx's work. In this situation, a sociology inspired by Marxism might well address itself to relations between the following concepts, which are still insufficiently distinguished: ideology and knowledge, utopia and antithesis. 88 as sociology of Marx, Shaun of the future, poetry and myth. Such a critical study needs to be taken up again in our changing world. Here's a choice theme for the sociologist, one with plenty of scope for critical thought and for the most positive findings. The distance between ideology and practice, between current representations of reality and reality itself. 4. Sociology and social classes. Capitalism has displayed a vitality and elasticity Marx could not foresee. In Marx's predictions, let us not hesitate to keep repeating this have come true. On the basis of analysis and bearing upon the phenomenon as a whole, he predicted the end of competitive capitalism under the combined effect of two forces. The working class on the one hand, the increasing concentration and centralization of capital on the other hand. And indeed, because of the continuous contradictory action of these two forces, competitive capitalism did in fact come to an end. These social and political forces did in fact between them destroy the monolithic unity of 19th century capitalism and its ruling class, the bourgeoisie. What happened was that the World War 90, accurately, the world marked split into three sectors: monopoly capitalism, state socialism, and the third world, i.e. the backward countries economy is. In non-Marxian terminology, still at the starting point, or as Marx put it, are at a stage of primitive accumulation. Monopoly capitalism, born of the concentration of capital, the great capitalist organism produced by this concentration being linked more or less permanently in various ways in different countries, giving rise to different types of state control by the still dominant birth and middle classes. Monopoly capitalism too has displayed unforeseen powers of survival and adaptation. This is not the place to analyze this development. Among its many causes or reasons that may account for it, we shall mention only the challenge of two mutually opposed social and political systems facing each other. The step-up pace of technological change and the Second World War. The upheaval caused by this war ended forever the untold complacency of a malfusion-minded middle class held over its investments. Over such a long period, the class structure of capitalist society was bound to undergo many changes. New classes and configurations of classes made their appearance while others disappeared. Some class lines became blurred, others more clear-cut. The process varied according to the different countries involved, their level of economic growth, their political structure, and the circumstances that affected this structure. The very concept of class and corollary concepts, class consciousness, class psychology, etc., were modified, fear shifted, and given new kinds of emphasis. We shall set all these questions instead. Sociology and social classes 91. Examine the concept of class treated by Marx, i.e. within the framework of competitive capitalism. Here, as with respect to other matters, we believe that the concepts elaborated by Marx are still necessary but insufficient to understand the reality of the century later. This is not the place to verify this assertion with reference to our case. The task must be left to the works and other researches. Why do we not begin with the theory of classes and the class struggle, calling attention to the sociological aspects of this theory? An approach to Marxian thought from this angle is perfectly conceivable. Actually, it is not possible to treat Marx's sociology without making repeated reference to the concept of class. The theory of classes and class conflicts. And yet, according to Marx, any society in which polarization between antagonistic classes becomes essential is, historically speaking, a late society chronologically the last for socialism, namely capitalist society. Prior to it, every society, each successive stage of social economic development, has exhibited splits, oppositions, contrasts, conflicts. Wherever such contradictions fail to manifest themselves, society is stagnating or regressing. Social change, whether progress or regression, is always determined by internal differences and contradictions. But before the stage of capitalism is reached, such contradictions or differences are distinguishing features rather than essential conflicts. Let us again call upon feudal society for an example. What characterized as a whole was the directness, the immediacy of social relations, the relations between persons, and hence transparent. Relationships of this type obtained within the family and all other forms of debt. 92 sociology Marx. Tendency from the family group to the village and the lords to the mezzanine. They obtained between the vassal and the suzerain, the serf and the lord, system of relationships covering the entire range from the lowliest peasant to almighty god. Being dependent, the peasants could be oppressed, and surplus labor extorted from them in the form of ground rent. To extort this rent, the lords, in addition to their prestige and ascendancy, needed armed troops who served them also in rivalries among themselves. The system was oppressive, and yet the serf, bound to the soil, could not be separated from the influence of his neighbor's land, his house. Exploitation and oppression ran up against limits and custom. At least to begin with, the lord was the leader of the peasant community, the upholder of custom, judge, and dispenser of justice. Feudal society is thus characterized by its hierarchical organization, not by polarization of opposing groups. Marx never made the mistake of confusing groups, castes, or classes in process of formation with already constituted classes, polarized classes. Moreover, all history shows that ideologies elaborated by classes still in process of formation, and even by constituted classes, keep a residue of older elements. Class ideologies mask reality by clinging to representations that are historically out of phase. One may go so far as to say, emphasizing this ideological aspect. The middle class is defined as a class that denies the existence of classes by stressing the idea of nationality or society as a whole. Finally, Marx brought to light an especially important process, the socializing of society, as means of communication and method of exchange steadily increasing the number, partitions, and particularisms are. Sociology and social classes 93, broken down, is precisely within society the process of socialization that antagonistic classes make their appearance. The opposition and contradiction between the socializing process and according to Marx, the deep conflict that results can and must be resolved only by socialism. However, this comes out ideology must not allow the mass situation to obstruct the process. For all these reasons, we discuss the problem of ideology before taking up the problem of social classes. The polarization of society into essentially antagonistic classes is always accompanied by so-called economic phenomenon, the generalizing of the commodity, i.e., an ever-increasing number of products become commodities. It is once everything can be bought and sold, we might say, that society divides into two hostile groups, those who sell and those who fall into the category of saleable objects, just like things. This formulation, however, is not so clear or explanatory as it may seem. Let's take a closer look at what actually takes place and go back to our basic analysis. As we've seen, the commodity today, to grasp its form in its pure state, in the opening pages of Marx, deliberately sets aside chaotic psychological and sociological content and acts of exchange the needs they satisfy. The parties and collaborators attend these acts. He proceeds by way of reduction, and this reduction clears the way for structural analysis. Let's follow this analysis in the first chapter of a commodity is in the first place an object outside us, a thing that by its property satisfies human needs of some sort or another, the nature of such needs. 94. Whether for instance its strength or fancy makes no difference. Neither are we concerned to know how the object satisfies these needs, whether directly as means of subsistence or indirectly as means of production. 34. And footnote Marx adds, things have no intrinsic virtue. This is our special term for value use, which in all places have the same virtue. As the lodestone to attract iron. Nicholas Barton, the new writer, in answer to Mr. Locke's considerations, Nancy, London, 1696. The property which the magnet possesses of attracting iron came to be used only after by means of that property the polarity of the magnet had been discovered. Marx put in brackets all kinds of properties of things, among them the fact that they correspond to needs and the needs to which they correspond. These values of commodities furnish material for a special study, that the commercial knowledge of commodities. 35. The objects listed in quality and quantity, matter and form, use value, corresponding to a need, to usefulness, desirability, and exchange value. Once the qualitative aspect, namely the use value of objects, has been satisfied by analytic reduction, there remains in the property which makes it possible to compare them quantitatively, their property being products of human labor. The result of expenditure of labor embodied the average time of social labor needed to produce them, as Marx has shown. Sociology and social classes 95. Thus, the commodity presents itself as something twofold. At first sight, the commodity presents itself to us as a complex of two things, use value and exchange value. Later on, we saw also that labor too possesses the same twofold nature, for so far defined expression and value, it does not possess the same characteristics that belong to it as creator use values. I was the first to point out and to examine critically this twofold nature of the labor contained in commodities. Things internally split in this way become related and equivalent to other things. More exactly, the relation between our twofold thing and other things is itself twofold. Is the analysis of this dual form that involves difficulties. The equation x equals expresses the fact that quantity x of the commodity equal in value to quantity y of the commodity, instance, Zoe yards are worth one coat. The limit expresses its value in the coat. The form of commodity plays an active, the latter a passive part. The coat initiates as equivalent of the lin, whose value is the relative form of value. The relative form and the equivalent form are two intimately connected, mutually dependent, inseparable expressions of value, but at the same time mutually exclusive antagonistic extremes, i.e., poles of the same expression. Note the terms of the structural analysis Marx carries out here. The dual or twofold form, relative equivalent, sets two complementary elements against each. 96. Other than mutually exclusive poles. This form relationship breaks the place of sensuous physical reality of the object, and as a result of this substitution, the object is metamorphosed into a commodity, an abstract thing. As such, an abstract thing, the object or product in question is convertible into a series of different elementary expressions of iris value, which may belong to any length. Is equal to equal to. This series denotes the equivalence of time of social labor embodied in the various objects. It refers to the specific characters of social labor, simple and complex, qualitative and quantitative, etc. The form of iris whole structure entails the dialectical movement of social labor. On the one hand, all labor is, speaking physiologically, an expenditure of human labor power, and its character of identical abstract human labor creates and forms the values of commodities. On the other hand, all labor is the expenditure of human labor power in a special form and with a definite aim, and in this its character of concrete useful labor, it produces these values. Just as commodities must first and foremost be values, so labor must first and foremost be useful in order to be regarded as expenditure of human labor power in the abstract sense of the word. However, in this dual form, social labor with iris contradictory determinations is merely implied. 39. The form series of commodities with their real links does remain indefinitely open. In developing it becomes determinate. The fully developed form and value form expresses the values of all commodities in terms of a single commodity, which can be any commodity. Sociology and social classes 97. But in social practice there is a well-defined and well-known name, money, gold, or silver. Let us now try to imagine how this perfectly coherent form functions. Qua values, all commodities are expressions of one and the same unit, human labor, and interchangeable. Consequently, a commodity can be exchanged for another commodity whenever it has a form that makes it appear as a value. 40. The commodities constitute a continuous circuit, commodity, etc. This circuit is then linked to two other similar circuits, the sum total of which is the worldwide circulation of commodities, which goes on endlessly. Each time a commodity disappears, is destroyed by being consumed, another equivalent moves into the vacant place. The result is the general equilibrium of exchanges, endangering one or several places remain vacant when links are missing in the chain. In itself, the result is harmonious, at least this is. The view of economic liberalism, which steps forward, promotes circulation of commodities, assuming the automatic self-sufficiency of the market system. For better or worse, however, the view that free trade is self-regulating and results in harmonious balance of exchanges is untenable. It would be true if human vehicles exchange, for instance, were exclusively craftsmen, or if all were producing and consuming at the same rate, with tradesmen performing a pure middleman function. Actually, there is one commodity that breaks the circuit and destroys the harmony. This commodity is labor. To make labor a commodity just like the others, taking its place in the endless round of commodities circulation without interrupting it, all that would be needed is for labor to sell himself, body and soul to anyone who may wish to buy him. This is the situation of the slave, or even of the followers of the feudal lord. However, in this case, the value of labor and his exact place in the endless chain of commodities remain unspecified in the sense that he does indeed belong body and soul to another. He does not himself buy anything. In order for them to be themselves buyers, i.e., in order to bring about a generalized extension of the commodity, it is necessary that labor should nor be sold. What has the laborer to sell as a commodity? Nor himself, not his person, only his labor time, his labor power. Then he remains free and can become part of the continuous circulation of commodities. More exactly, he becomes part of this continuous circulation as seller and buyer on one hand, and on the other hand, as an element in the contractual relationships linking the owners and exchangers of commodities, which add their real form to the formal sum of exchange values. Those who have nothing but their labor dispose of become links in this two-way endless circuit in two capacities as producers and buyers on one hand, and as sellers and contracting parties on the other. In short, commodities do not serve themselves qua things, but rather kind of logic. It is the form that confers upon them its total character, or if you will, totalizes their capacity to permeate and swallow up everything. It is only by virtue of their form that commodities function as things, as economic fetish commodities, gold and silver, capital influence human beings. Sociology and social classes 99. The products of labor become commodities. Social things, qualities are at the same time perceptible and imperceptible by the senses, but the existence of things qua commodities and the value relation of the products of labor which stands with commodities have absolutely no connection with physical properties and with material relations arising therefrom. The definite social relation between them and men assumes in their eyes the fantastic form of relation between things. In order therefore to find an analogy, we must have recourse to the myths and other regions of the religious world. In that world, the production of the human brain appears independent beings endowed with life and entering into relation both with one another and with the human race. So in the world of commodities with the products of man's hands, this is called fetishism, which attaches itself to the products of labor, assumes it produces commodities, and which is therefore inseparable from the production of commodities. The thesis of reunification misinterprets the essential meaning of the socio-economic theory found in capital. The fetishes that take on the own become autonomous and impose their laws on interhuman relationships can function only as things by reducing human beings to the status of abstract things. By relegating them to the world of forms, reducing them to these forms, to their structures and functions. There is a logic immanent in commodities qua forms, a logic which tends to constitute a world of its own, the world of commodities. Because this world is formal, it is related to the formal aspects of language and rational action, to logos and logic in a strict sense. It can be conveyed without distorting current language, and it gives rise to a particular type of rationality calculating quantifying type. But it is not possible that language functions in these and other forms, including the commodity form. The world of commodities makes its way into practice, penetrating it, not taking it over entirely. Human beings do not become things. This takes place only under slavery, which precedes and remains outside the gradual formation and expansion of the world of commodities and in prostitute. Sean, which has played an important part in the rise of the market economy, but is not a distinct feature of it. What is more likely is that human beings would be turned into animated abstractions, living, breathing, suffering fictions, did not put up dramatic resistance to this process. The logic of commodities, however, for all its encroachments upon practice and its complex interactions with other forms of society and consciousness, does not succeed in forming a permanent closed system. With its complex determinations, human labor is not entirely taken over by this form, does not become an inherent element of its content. Once set in motion, the endless circuit of exchanges cannot be closed. It gives rise to a movement that sweeps it along, a historical dialectical movement. Paradoxically, the commodity form can become all embracing only by giving rise to something else that transcends it. The movement overflows the form, the emergence of men deprived of everything save their labor power, laborers, workers. The commodity they throw on the market is very different from other commodities. It has one uniquely distinct property, although it can be exchanged, although its value is D. Sociology and social classes 101. Turning the market circulation of commodities by quantity of social labor needs to produce and reproduce it. It creates a value greater than its own in the process of being consumed and being used. If labor did nor have this property of producing surplus value, there would be no reason for employing it to operate tools and machinery, resulting in labor. This is why labor can no longer be reduced to a set of determinations inherent in the content of the commodity form. It overflows the form and comes to dominate it. The system of commodity circulation is reorganized once the stage of reach in which surplus value is produced and capital is accumulated. The commodity form and the contractual form correspond to particular levels of reality in historical societies and specific types of practice. Such societies and such types of practice inevitably become polarized. On the one hand, we have those who make use of and manipulate the forms commodity, money, and capital contracts. On the other, those who possess the active and productive content but only that, namely labor power. In political economy, the proletarian is defined as the wage labor who produces capital and makes it therefore. The emergence of classes and the permanent conflict between them are thus introduced to rewrite the starting forms, functions, and structures. The concepts of which make it possible to give intelligible meaning to history. The analysis proceeds simultaneously on three planes that have pure form logic, that of the relationship between form and content, dialectical logic, and that of social labor with iris and internal contradictions, dialectical movement, which includes the preceding determinations. As we have anticipated, the sociological wheel, area type of practice has, so to speak, been born before our eyes, generated by the dialectical relation between form and content. An historical movement conceived theoretically. We have merely summed up the first 100 pages of capital, discarding superficial interpretations of value. The conflict between the bourgeoisie, which controls the means of production, comprising the results of past labor, capital machines, raw materials, and the available money. The variable capital, which supplies the funds for wages, and the proletariat as the foundation of reality. It has become the custom to add the term objective to the term foundation. Why this redundancy? A foundation is objective or is not a foundation. Rather, the foundation in our case is objective too. It exists in consciousness, i.e., in relation to the entity become conscious. The objective and the subjective factor are inseparable, and the conflict between the two are an aspect of their underlying unity. And once the objective is objective, the class concept is perpetual, though sometimes only latent, and sometimes overt and explosive. It never stops, though it sometimes appears to have done so. Earlier we have assigned to Marxist sociology, claiming this to be Marx's own thought, the task of studying interactions between forms and contents, structures and tendencies, functions and genetic processes. At this point, we can clarify our point of view. Marxist sociology can integrate iris as objective for made by working class to turn iris advantage to form laws exchange value, so it's all to form by making use of and controlling iris laws to prevent real wages from dropping below the market value of labor power. To achieve a wage above this value and to increase this value itself, i.e., the needs that must be satisfied in order to reproduce labor power. Sociology can and should extend its domain to include the effort of the working class to transcend the laws of value and the market world of commodities through revolutionary practice. This effort of the working class, which can justly be designated as a class struggle, is continuously going on, not always at the same intensity. The advance of capitalist production develops a working class, which by education and provision, adequate upon conditions of production as self-evident laws of nature. The dull compulsion of economic relations completes the subjection of labor to the capitalist. Direct force outside economic conditions is of course still used only exceptionally. In ordinary run of things, the labor can be left to natural laws of production. 11. The laws in question are none other than those governing exchange value of commodities. When the working class remains passive, they do operate with the force of natural laws. The proletariat has to intervene directly to interrupt the ordinary run of abstract things which impose their law. As a rule, the authorities, the state, step into restore the ordinary run of things, smooth working of the law, the ruling class has power of decision. The frequently used term tension is only superficial and sordid image of reality. What matters is the degree of tension, how dynamically charged it is. By itself, the term is safe effect for cause, and masks the reality underlying the observable phenomena. When this is used instead of the term as contradicted. Sean, conflict or antagonism, the point of view is deliberately reformist. Such forms of more serious acute struggle turns the aspiration to transform existing social relations. It may be useful to recall here that classes and class struggles can be cited at several levels. A. The level of productive forces and production. Relations. The working class is a productive force. This essential feature is discovered in the production unit, the enterprise. To hold the working class down to this level is to mutilate its reality and its potentialities. The working class is, among other things, a social and political force to scale society as a whole. But first of all, it has a production function, which results from the division of labor. As for the bourgeoisie, it endures only by continually unsettling conditions of production. The moment it stops doing so, the society it dominates is threatened by stagnation, disintegration, parasitism. What characterizes the bourgeois epoch is the continual transformation of production, the continual unsettling of all social conditions, insecurity, and agitation. Says the manifesto, thus the bourgeoisie swings wildly between Malthusianism and the aims of preserving the status quo just as it is, and furthering technological innovation. Malthusianism is ideology in periods of depression, of retreat, laid on the defensive. Technological sovereignty becomes ideology in periods of expansion, animation, prosperity. Sociology and social classes 105. Both ideologies reflect the current level of productive forces. The organization of labor is inseparable from tools, machinery, equipment, techniques. It is necessary to distinguish between technical and social division of labor. This would be in order to understand how one generates the other under given conditions. What distinguishes and what unites them in any well-functioning organization of labor? It entails study of the overall forms of the division of labor in each country of the world market and within the national groups, including agriculture, industry, etc., without forgetting special. Even singular forms peculiar to a particular workshop. Class distinctions in modern capitalist society no longer rest upon class distinctions. On the contrary, as Marx shows, the division of labor within a single class can give rise to very different modes of labor. The social division of labor modifies the technical division, not only because managerial functions are reserved for certain groups which are actually or virtually part of the bourgeoisie, but also because production as a whole is oriented in accordance with needs creates for furthers, although not without resistance, contradictions, and conflicts. Study of production relations in the light of division of labor exposes a complex, changing class structure in every class society, and essentially identical economic base may, under the influence of various empirical factors, present considerable gradations and variations. Marx, especially in the semi-proletarian strata. In agriculture, retains the features distinguishing from industrial production until it too attains the level of big industry analysis discerns various classes. 106 Marx. Subclasses in social strata. Tenant farmers, farmers, agricultural laborers, small, medium, and big landowners, linked or not linked with the industrial bourgeoisie. These socioeconomic constellations form different groups according to the features of production in the agricultural sector, quantitative or qualitative, specialized or not specialized. Thus, even at the level of productive forces, structure, and particular combinations of circumstances interact continually. Further, resulting diversity and mobility do not in any way prevent the process of polarization of classes, which remains a pivot of analysis. The owners of merely power, the owners of capital, and the landowners, whose respective sources of income are wages, profit, and ground rent, in other words, wage laborers, capitalists, and landowners, form the three great classes of modern society resting on the capitalist mode of production. The importance of landowners is steadily decreasing. This class tends to be absorbed into the bourgeoisie, which is today no more than one stratum, a fraction, a special group, at least in the most highly developed countries. Analytical study of classes beginning with the technical and social division of labor must be carried forward down to such important though rather elusive differences, for instance, as that between productive and unproductive labor. In discussing Adam Smith, Marx devoted a number of passages to this distinction, most of them little known. Smith applied narrow strictly economic criteria to social labor, and deliberately confined himself to considering purely productive labor. As, for other Asian functions, he tended to assign them to a vague category of services falling somewhere outside social labor. According to Marx, the question is far more delicate and complex. Every society, whatever its structure or mode of production, distributes its productive forces, including its labor power and overall productivity, in a specific way. It satisfies in a specific way the individual and social needs of its members, needs which influences, at once creating and setting limits to them, so long as abundance, equality, and abundance have not been achieved. Social labor is the teacher, the physician, the actor, dispensers of information, newspapermen, and entertainers are indispensable as those of masons and metal workers. And yet they are not productive, tangible, consumable material goods. They are necessary for production and yet unproductive. On the other hand, the capitalist mode of production, bourgeois society, do not directly pursue the satisfaction of needs, above all, not social needs. They satisfy needs only indirectly, through mediation of the market, and only to the extent that the goods to be consumed pass through the commodity stage. More than that, the goal of capitalist production is not production of commodities as such, but profits. In this society, labor is productive only to the extent it creates profits for capital and capitalists. It follows that in this society dominated by the bourgeoisie, the labor performed by the artist, the writer, the architect, qua artist is more by contrast with the Middle Ages and Renaissance, regarded as social labor. What determines the value of works of art is a matter of psychological chance, the money at the disposal of those who have a special need for distraction, amusement, escape. For all that, a theater, for instance, remains an enterprise in which capital is invested and which is expected to yield profits. The spectator offers goods which they consume and pay for with income derived from overall production and surplus value. Another paradox, the production of armaments is classified as productive labor. The distinction between productive and unproductive labor, a distinction that does not need any form of separation, does not coincide with the division between physical and manual labor and intellectual labor. In order to labor productively, it is no longer necessary for you to do manual work yourself. Enough. If you are an organ of collective labor and perform one of its subordinate functions. In other words, it is indeed the division of labor we must look to, both its technical aspect, relatively independent of mode of production, and its social aspect, linked to mode of production. The overall features of a given society, its class structure, the activity of the ruling class, and its ideologies. In capitalist society, collective labor is the aggregate of production units, the capitalist enterprises, organized for the purpose of producing material goods and above all profits. It follows that in Marx's view, the nature of the collective labor changes with the overall character of the given society, with its mode of production. The analysis of various types of labor and of the division of labor in capitalist society must be modified when we deal with socialist society. This is especially true in respect to the differences between productive and unproductive labor, socially necessary and socially unnecessary labor. Sociology and social classes 109. Technicians such as engineers or productive workers, agriculture, fishing, the mining industry, the processing industries, the construction and maintenance industry are all productive activities. Also the commercial activities dealing with preserving, warehousing, and shipping consumer goods. Other commercial activities such as advertising are unproductive. The same goes for material and cultural services such as education and scientific research, as well as for the apparatus of government, banking, the armed forces, the police, the bureaucracy, etc. Without transition and without laying down any criterion for distinction, we have passed from productive to unproductive labor and from socially necessary to unnecessary labor, even to leisure unemployment and social parasitism, unless we assume that every activity or function is justified by virtue of the mere fact that it exists. In other words, the distinction Marx made is hard to apply, and yet it is indispensable. It drives analysis into a corner, so to speak, and confronts with difficult sociological problems of study, both critical and concrete functions, services of the social mobility that shifts individuals from one category to another, etc. Marx explicitly rejected sociological functionalism. In his view, it is just another ideology, according to which the various functions in bourgeois society presuppose one another and resolve the internal contradictions of. The society no distinction being made between technical and social division of labor, each used to justify the other. This ideology asserts in fact that functions and services are at the service of capitalism. This is at once self-evident and absurd, and makes it 110, the sociology of Marx, impossible to elaborate theory of civilization. This is lengthy and difficult discussion, which turns up again and again. We owe one of Marx's most brilliant passages. It deserves to be quoted for wit and liveliness alone, which fears the detract from sociological value, rather than the contrary. A philosopher produces ideas, a poet poems, a clergyman sermons, a professor compendia, and so on. A criminal produces crimes. If we look a little closer at the connection between this elaborate production and society as a whole, we shall rid ourselves of many prejudices. The criminal produces not only crimes, but also criminal law, and with this also the professor gives lectures on criminal law, and in addition to this, the inevitable compendium which the same professor wrote his. Lectures on the general market as commodities. This brings with it augmentation of national wealth, quite apart from the personal enjoyment which the manuscript of the compendium brings to its originator himself. The criminal moreover produces the whole of the police and criminal justice, constables, judges, hangmen, juries, etc. And all these different lines of business, which form equally many categories of social division of labor, develop different capacities of the human spirit, create new needs and new ways of satisfying them. Torture alone has given rise to the most ingenious mechanical inventions, and employ many honorable craftsmen in the production of instruments. The criminal produces an impression, partly moral and partly tragic, as the case may be, and in this way renders a service by arousing moral and aesthetic feelings of the public. He produces not only compendia on criminal law, not only penal code along with legislators in this field, but also art, medals, novels, sociology and social classes 111, and even tragedies. The criminal breaks the monotony and everyday security of bourgeois life. In this way, he keeps it from stagnation and gives rise to that uneasy tension and agility without which humans for competition would get blunted. Thus he gives a stimulus to productive forces. 490. It would be easy to show that this astonishing fragment contains the Marxian commentary on Balzac and his negative hero par excellence doctrine. It also shows with what breadth, what total lack of penetration, Marx analyzed bourgeois society, its productive forces, and its class relations. More particularly, what we must study is the division of labor taken as a whole, without being entangled in classifications according to sectors. Functions and levels viewed statically rather than dialectically, we have repeatedly stressed the importance of forms, of the scientific interest of interactions between forms and contents. Why? Because dogmatists who claim to see the name of Marx have long thought themselves obliged to stress contents to the point of ignoring forms. This attitude seems bound up with philosophical materialism, and actually was to the extent that this materialism dealt with the philosophical political system. The term form was given only a superficial extreme meaning. Form in the full sense of the term has an expression, formal logic, was misunderstood and neglected. The commodity form was no longer understood as such, no more than political, juridical, aesthetic, or philosophical form. It was forgotten that content is content only by taking on form, and that the dialectical interplay between form and content is a matter of most essential importance. 112. The sociology of Marx. Can it be said that the social division of labor supplies form is defined by mode of production to the technical division of labor? Certainly. Productive forces are content of production relations, the latter tending to hold productive forces within their nets, while the productive forces at the same time try to loosen their hold or break free. Production relations, including market, wage labor, power, money, and capital, are not something apart from productive forces, but constitute dialectical unity, marked by conflicts. But the sociological factor cannot be separated from the strictly economic factor. The two are not identical. This assertion will not be true when the social and technical division of labor come to coincide. Some technocrats assume that this is already the case. They believe that the growing predominance of technology, socio-economic reality, whether we call it capitalist or socialist, is moving closer to a state of balance which does away with the conflicts Marx described and analyzed. We cannot go into this matter here. We shall merely observe that in this core technocratic utopianism is especially vulnerable to criticism. It is possible to show that decisions are not invariably or exclusively determined by technological reasons, that strategic variables still depend on the overall character of the society and the mode of production, and that technology has not supplanted social relationships nor solved their inherent conflicts. In other words, sociology beyond the Marxist thought and Marxian outlook has not yet completely lost stability. More than that, it must be restored in all its analytic vigor, rather than be replaced with empiricism, pure and simple, or with ideology, such as technocracy. Sociology and social classes 113. B. The level of property and juridical relations. No society is mere aggregate of functions. Over and above the social and economic functions and forming as a whole, another set of forms is required to keep them in existence and regularize them rules, norms, values, juridical principles. This is true of every society, but especially capitalist society. The rule of commodities has its counterpart in the rule of contracts. The multiple contractual bonds between the members of the society, including the labor contract, are in contrast with the multiple conflicts that characterize it. More than any other, such a society needs a legal code or codes plus subsidiary codes. The rise of the bourgeoisie and the formation of capitalism are thus reflected in the elaboration and promulgation of the Napoleonic Code Civil. This code formalizes the property relations inherent in existing production relations. Inspired by Roman law, the code analyzes and gives coherent quasi-logical form to aspects of the contract. Bourgeois society is asserted and confirmed in only in disguised fashion and implicit in the form. The world of commodities appears in only its counterpart, the endless chain of interlocking contractual relations. Marx and Engels put great emphasis on the importance of Roman law. It has persisted not without modifications and adjustments through a number of modes of production, a number of societies, slavery, feudalism, capitalism, and even socialism, thus showing that it cannot be classified as a mere superstructure or institute. 140 SOCIOI.OG of Marx. Reon. As a form of human relations has a foundation deeper and more lasting than production relations. It regulates intermediate and intergroup relations so long as society is dominated by commodity exchange, and so long as the products of social labor are not sufficiently abundant to be distributed evenly. Legal justice is the corollary of injustice. Be that as it may, derivative forms are isolated from the other basic forms, which have imposed upon human contents, products, works, activities, form of logic. Commodity forms of language and discourse. Thus, the code has immense importance, and their functionalism does not discriminate between functions as they appear at the socioeconomic level, and the same functions as they are formulated and standardized in the code. Without a bourgeois society outside capitalist production units, we would be chaos and individual efforts and rival interests. The code introduces orders to chaos that atoms and moments, by making coherent forms within it principles, namely those governing private property. Thus, the code makes it possible to decipher the hidden sense of bourgeois society. It provides us with a key, discloses the specific features and basic alienations. For instance, the split between private and public sectors, between man and citizen, between reality of selfishness and the fiction of community. Although the code aims at a form of coherence similar to that logic, IR is characterized by degree of elasticity, a certain capacity for adaptation. The legal codes promulgated in different countries and by different nations are not identical, though they are based on sociology and social classes 1 to 15. Common principles. More subsidiary codes make their appearance. These act upon the basic code sooner or later merge with it or modify it. In this way, alongside bringing Napoleonic code and even at its expense, the rights of various existing social categories were drawn up by rights of workers, women, children, the old, the sick. The subsidiary codes merely reform the basic code. A revolution would abrogate it, though some of IRS elements would be preserved in altered form. A socialist society is still characterized by contracts and legal rights. To Marx, it cannot transcend the narrow horizon of bourgeois law. The admixture of formal qualities and actual inequalities this law regulates. Only a communist society, a society of plenty governed by the maxims, to each according to his needs, from each according to his capacities, will be able to dispense with the formal body of laws, norms, formal maxims, and gradually, in unforeseen ways, go back to the rule of custom. Until this historical moment has been reached, juridical sociology, the formalized sociological study institutions, will remain an especially important aspect of the study of class relations, i.e., of properly Marxian sociology. Codified juridical relations characterize the structure of society that admits inequalities. They express the relations of the formal system, and in this sense, we may be a capitalist or a socialist system. But we must keep in mind that the inherent contradictions are not thereby eliminated, but are merely attenuated, subject to a norm. Incomplete, unsatisfactory solutions are put forward, but these do not resolve conflicts. The systematizing and structuring posed to no deeper than a certain level of logic space. 116 is sociology of preserves a reality of its own. The latter shows itself from time to time in unanticipated difficulties, problems, technological and economic change wars, including depressions and financial crises. Meanwhile, the juridical structure rise to reinterpret, to take over and to impose new forms of such contents as cannot be contained by the structure proper. It is crude and naive to view such systems or structures as literally representing functions. In real societies, i.e., at a level of practice, such terms are neither so all-inclusive nor comprehensive as they appear. There are glaring gaps, distortions, areas of social reality they fail to cover. The powers that be keep filling empirically all these elements, filling holes, gaps while new forms are emerging. To ignore the concept of totality is just as unsatisfactory as to take it literally, logically instead of dialectically. See the level of political superstructures. V merely mentioned this point here. It will be treated in the next chapter on Marxian political sociology, i.e., the theory of the state. D. The ideological LFL. Here, following Marx, we shall develop one specific example. The ideology of individualism. The individual capitalist sees himself as the personal owner of his happy. Sociology and social classes 117. Cal, literature consists of money, control over means of production, constant capital machines, raw materials, or variable capital funds for paying wages and salaries. The enterprise will result of own efforts, his own flair for business. Now, if this were really the case, society could not function for a moment. It would break up into separate pieces, or rather would never emerge from chaos in the first place, would remain a formless aggregate of monads. Marxian analysis how and why general laws and even overall self-regulatory mechanisms result from the interactions between separate efforts of private individuals. The formation of an average rate of profit, the more or less brutal elimination of enterprises unable to compete. Progressive capital accumulation, interrupted by depressions and slumps would purge the system of its surpluses. What then does individualism signify? A mixture of reality and illusion. It is hard for capitalists to grasp the actual results of what they do. Even calling upon resources of knowledge and power, they find it hard to explore the market and even harder to master it. Individualism is illusory. It is a common individual failure no less than to the dubious success of a few in accumulating money and capital. And yet individualism is not pointless in bourgeois society. It stimulates energies. It plugs up existing gaps in reality, life, culture. It gives confidence. It conceals intolerable aspects of reality and exalts aspects acceptable to the bourgeois. It enables the bourgeois to stand on their dignity, to believe themselves human, and the inhumanity they profit from and sustain. It has a great many ethical and aesthetic advantages. Moreover, outlined in general form, 118 of Sociology O, MARX, of individual fulfillment, a form in which bourgeois society remains purely potential without content. Only another kind of society can realize individuality anticipated, conceived of, dreamed of by the bourgeois epoch. Finally, and this is not the least important feature, individualism supplies a worldview capable of surviving the conditions that created it. Individualism does not disappear with competitive capitalism that brought it into the world, although organizational capitalism with its giant production and management units and its bureaucracy ought to relegate individualism among the obsolete ideologies. This worldview still serves as a stimulus, as a weapon against other, more adequate views, alternatively available reality and justification. The sociology of ideological form tries to discover the class meaning in a dialectical manner, i.e. at mental levels, both in past and present, setting conditions for their emergence, their points of impact, their rebirths and renewals, their true representative and their illusion creating functions alike, the shifts among them, simple utilizations of them, etc. The critique of ideologies deepens the distinction between appearance and reality. We learn long since that there is no such thing as social reality pure and simple. There is no reality that does not produce appearances, no practice, say perhaps the creative practice of great revolutionary periods, that does not generate illusions. In every society, the appearances are part of reality and illusions are part of the practice. In some cases, the unreal is real, and vice versa. Thus, the dialectical method enables us to assert the concept of the real and to include the formal in it. Sociology and social classes 119. The sociological study of ideologies, classes, and class relationships. In the course of the latter, the concept of ideology turns up again and again. Every ideology systemizes, formalizes, and aggregate illusions, mutilated distorted representations, which nonetheless retain sufficient reference to reality, practice to appear true, to find a place in reality, to be experienced. If they did not, there would be no such thing as ideology, only proves deceit. The analysis of ideology finds its proper place in a study of forms and imposes certain order or relative precarious order, often putting question on constitutive elements of class society. The dialectical method of analysis and exposition, such as exemplified in Marx's form at a certain level, becomes content at a higher level. In this way, the directly formalized relationships serve as elements, as contents for the reflection and construct ideologies. The ideological form completes its hierarchization. At this level, analysis signifies the elements available with it. It can devote itself to criticism of an ideology study, the aggregate of ideologies and values that constitute culture, and it can also devote itself to the theory of what is called civilization, which has barbarism as its barbarism and some aspects on the increase in the so-called modern world. In the foregoing, we have tried not to separate the static from the dynamic, the structural from the conjunctural, elements, the analytic element from the whole, the genetic from the actual, the diachronic from the synchronic. None of these terms and entities is absolutely adequate. All of them contain idea, one trying to suffer ideology. Why attempt the logical elements mixed up with conceptual thinking? However, out of all of them, and the unity of the opposing aspects, the conception of history emerges as a process that gives rise to relative abilities, then transcends them and dissolves them and breaks them up. This is Marx's conception, but we never completely formulated it. By its nature, the dialectical method must unite the different aspects, the successive moments of becoming. The unity excludes neither the theoretical oppositions nor the real life struggles. On the contrary, it includes them. Needless to say, we have not exhausted the sociological aspects of the Marxian theory of classes. Before concluding this chapter, let's underline once more a few fundamental assertions. First point, there are no classes without class struggles, without political struggles. Class exists only virtually, it exists in itself, not for itself. So long as it does not mean it enters on the political stage at a higher level of practice, with revolutionary practice. Second point, the classes polarized in conflict or struggle at the same time constitute unity. This unity is given an overall designation, society. A special designation, a nation, or a more detailed designation, the division of labor that obtains the actual units of production. The conflict allows us to lay stress on unity. Conversely, once we lay stress on unity, we shall elucidate the antitheses underlying it. The constellation of classes and fractions of classes, i.e. the structure of society, changes with historical circumstances. In his journey, Marx enumerates classes, groups, the bourgeoisie, the petty bourgeoisie, the big and medium farmers, the small peasants, the serfs, the sociology and social classes 121, agricultural workers, the industrial workers. In struggle in France, however, consider classes, the financial bourgeoisie, the industrial bourgeoisie, the mercantile bourgeoisie, the petty bourgeoisie, the peasants, the proletariat, the London proletariat. In other words, about the same period, i.e. 148, the social structure of two unequally developed societies, yet both on the road to capitalism, exhibited notable differences. Structural analysis must leave scope for marginal events, constantly changing circumstances. A revolution is a consequence of structure, but a revolutionary event depends on conjunction circumstances. The classes Marx described and analyzed as essential to competitive capitalism, namely landowners, industrial capitalists, and workers, drawing income from resources, ground rent, profits, wages. However, not every landowner's income is produced by his farmers, tenant farmers, and agricultural laborers, any more than every capitalist is produced by his own workers. The aggregate of surplus value produced falls within a larger category of national income as a whole. Marx intended to include his major work with the theory of income and the way it is distributed. Production and property relationships that actually obtain in society are technical devices comparable to sustain as great part as possible of the overall surplus product. The process of distribution is determined by the nature of society as a whole. The notion that capitalists exploit his workers is crude and naive. It is the bourgeoisie of the class that exploits the proletariat of the class, and the other classes, fractions of classes, and groups, by getting into his hand the greatest possible. 122, the sociologue Y. Marx, share of the national income. It does this in various ways, economically, socially, politically, administratively, fiscally, and even culturally, through organization of leisure activities and artistic production. The income is distributed through the intermediary of the social whole. The state such is the central idea of the last section of capital. The various parts of ruling class as pressure groups making use of legislation, for example. The Marxian analysis of classes has to be situated within the overall framework. It is to be referable to sociology to the same extent economics is. Unfortunately, capital is an unfinished work. The exposition which was to conclude the structural and historical analysis remains incomplete. If the founder of Marxian thought had been able to complete his task, had he written a treatise on dialectical methodology, he projected in the second half of his life, and thereby given the finishing touches to a socio-economic theory of capitalist society, many subsequent misunderstandings would have been avoided. Political sociology, theory of the state. The theory of the state is the core, or if you will, culmination of Marxian thought. Very naturally, from the outset, it is led to particularly passionate controversies. No other aspect of Marxian thought is so greatly blurred, distorted, and befogged as this. Marx began to formulate ideas about the state in his earliest critical essays on the Hegelian philosophy of right and the state. Against Hegel, Marx maintains that the essence of man is not political but social. Man is not a political animal. The social forces that blindly seek a way out of the conflict become subject to the political power of the state. Social relations, including contradictions that give rise to class struggles, account for the state, not the other way around, as it seems to Hegel. This fundamental criticism is aimed by Marx at every 124 the sociology of Marx, political form in turn. The very existence of the state presupposes that men make their history without knowing how or why, implies a certain lack of consciousness, of rationality, of organization in society. Moreover, the modern state is founded upon the fact that human reality is split into public life and private life, into citizens and individuals. This split accounts for political alienation and must be abolished. According to Marx, then, the state does not express or transcend rationality, superior to social life, nor is it inherent in society, an expression of its infinite rationality. State and the interests of the state are rooted in a rational, immature social reality. The state is a fragment of society that sets itself above society, adding to the functions which are socially indispensable, had given epoch, superior functions made possible by the exercise of power. Those in power seize hold of rationality inherent in existing practice, taking advantage of its incomplete character. They divert it to their own purposes and turn it, if need be, against society as a whole. Setting itself above society, the state has interests of its own and its own social support, namely its own employees, its bureaucracy. It holds multiple powers of organization, ideology, constraint, political decision. But it cannot be entirely separated from the actual society on which it is based, the classes and their struggles. It has a distinct reality, but this reality is not autonomous, though it tends to autonomy. Its reality depends on the existing social relationships. Consequently, although the state apparatus tends to set itself above classes, it cannot remain aloof from them and their struggles. It serves the ruling class or classes, and at the same time acts as arbiter of their rivalries and their defend them. Society's existence is at once battleground and the victors, though Marx did not fully split his ideas on this war. In his view, the separation of powers characteristic of modern state corresponds merely to a specific stage of the division of labor and social functions generally. More exactly, it is an aspect of the division of labor, which is superimposed over the technological division, and which modifies and transforms the latter. Community, dissociated at the individual, social, economic, and political levels, will be restored only when society as a whole, transformed by revolutionary action, has absorbed the state, organized organized economic life, and enable the individual to reconstruct himself on new foundations without legal systems or other external constraints. Economy, society, politics are thus aspects, levels, elements, or moments of reality. These moments are distinct, though they are not separate entities. None of these levels can lay claim to eternal truth. The social level, however, can lay claim to a historically founded priority. In respect of the state, the revolutionary movement, which ties forward class, will have three inseparable objectives: development of democracy, dictatorship of the proletariat, withering away of the state. The dictatorship of the proletariat means concrete democracy, i.e., the coercive power of the majority over a minority. The working class must destroy the machinery of the existing state, but its own state is the last only for a transitional period during which the state functions or organization and management are taken over by new social forces. Existing state authorities replace rational organization with coercion, negating human freedom by their very nature. The justification and legitimacy of such coercion will disappear, and the state will begin to wither away when a truly rational organization of production becomes possible. In short, Marxian thought is fundamentally anti-state. The theory of state socialism, according to which the state is the manager of economic life and the higher principles of society, was advanced by man against whom Marx fought bitterly. Ferdinand Lassalle. It is well known that Lassalle negotiated with Bismarck, and they were in agreement concerning their long-range objectives, namely, to get the state recognized by the working class, to integrate the latter in the state, and to limit working class's social and political activity. In a sense, we may say that Bismarck, along with Lenin, but the opposite pole, was the greatest political genius of recent modern times. Authoritarian and efficient regimes, which seek to carry out what Marx and Engels called revolution from above, are closer to Bismarckism than different from Bismarckism. Given the importance of the question, let's take it up from the beginning. Let's reread the early works of Marx, the so-called philosophical works, which actually contain a radical criticism of philosophy and politics for intimately linked in the Hegelian system. In the essay entitled Critique of the Hegelian Philosophy of Right, Marx writes, the criticism of German juridical and political philosophy, which is received through Hegel is most consistent, most ample, and most recent shape, is that once the critical analysis of the modern state and the actuality which is connected therewith. 50. No question about it. What we have here is a critical analysis of the modern state, not merely the Hegelian philosophy, though the latter represents the most elaborate theorization. Marx began his career with this criticism of political reality. In addition, this criticism is a decisive repudiation of the entire previous mode of the German political and juridical consciousness, whose principal and most universal expression, elevated to the level of science, is speculative jurisprudence itself. While on the one hand, speculative jurisprudence is abstract and exuberant thought process of the modern state, it's possible only in Germany. On the other hand, the German conception of the modern state, making abstraction of real man was only possible because, insofar as the modern state itself makes abstraction of real man, or only satisfies the whole of man in an imaginary manner. The meaning of the last sentence quoted is that the political man, the political citizen, is no more than a political fiction in which real man, the whole man, only fulfills himself fictitiously. A political form of state fiction is added to the ideological, juridical, and other fictions or superimposed on them. Man realizes potentiality is not at the level of the state, in the state, or in the dependence of the state, by freeing himself from the state. The formulation could not be clearer. In On the Jewish Question, dating from about the same time Marx was 25, we read, only where the political state exists in completeness in relation to the Jew of the religious. 128 is the sociology of man generally to the political state, and therefore relation of religion to the state be studied in its special features and its purity. The criticism of this relationship ceases to be theological criticism when the state ceases to adopt theological attitude toward religion, when its attitude toward religion becomes purely political. The criticism then becomes criticism of the political state. 52. And Marx goes on to say, political emancipation from religion is not thoroughgoing and consistent emancipation from religion, because political emancipation is not effectual and consistent human emancipation, i.e., when the church is separated from the state, you have merely emancipation, not complete liberation. In other words, political emancipation and freedom coincide only partially. The former leads in the direction of freedom, yet is only a degree or historical stage in that process. Political emancipation is limited because the state can free itself from limitation without man being really free thereby. The state may become free, and yet citizens remain unfree. This is true all states that achieve independence. All new states, for instance, the people's belief that once they have achieved national independence, they will immediately become free is an illusion. Consequently, the state may be emancipated from religion, and yet the great majority of citizens may still profess religious faith. The relation between state, more particularly between free state and religion, is nothing but a relation between the men who constitute the state and the existing religions. Man frees himself from one particular limitation to the intermediary of the state, i.e. politically, to keep himself rises above his enemy. Political sociology, theory of the state 129, takes only a limited way when he declares he is an atheist through intermediary of the state, i.e. when he declares that the state is atheistic, he remains religiously limited. The state interposes itself between man and human freedom. At best, when the state grows more and other affairs such as state religion, this is no more than an intermediate stage in the realization of man's essence. In an important passage of the same essay, Marx criticizes the internal split within the political state between man and citizen, between private man and public man. A split which also introduces the division between individual and society and between individual and himself. The individual leads normally in thought, in consciousness, bird in reality, a double life, a heavenly and earthly life, a life in the political community, where he counts as a member of the community, and a life in civil society, where he is active as a private person, regarding other men as a means, degrading himself as a means, and becoming a plaything of alien powers. The political state is related to civil society as spiritual is called as heaven is to earth. L. This applies to the political state which attains complete development, i.e. the most modern, most democratic state. The state is essentially of the same nature as religion, even when it has set itself apart from religion and fights against it. There is a state religiosity inseparable from the very existence of the state, because the state is in the same relation to real life as heaven to earth. It is above real life, it soars or seems. I judge the sociology of Marx to soar above it. It subdues real life in the same way as religion overcomes limitations of the profane world. Man is the utmost reality, and civil society is a profane being. Here, where he is a real individual for himself and others, he is an untrue phenomenon. In the state, on the other hand, where the individual is a generic being, he is the imaginary member of the sovereignty. He is robbed of his real individual life and filled with unreal universality. Marx criticizes the splitting of rights into the rights of man and the rights of the citizen. Man and his consciousness are thereby torn between all embracing political, juridical, and philosophical fictions on the one hand, and narrow limited realities on the other. The rights of the citizen are abstract, fictitious, all they grant the individual is imaginary sovereignty with an unreal universality. As for the rights of man, they are in fact the rights of the selfish individual, and in bourgeois society, they come down to the right of ownership of private property. In the moment of heightened consciousness, the political life seeks to suppress its fundamental conditions, civil society, and its elements, and to constitute itself as a real and uncontradictory generic life of the individual. It is, however, only able to do this by flagrant violation of the conditions of life, by declaring revolution to be permanent. Political life crushes everyday life, economic life, the life of real individuals. It destroys its own conditions when it seems to become more intense, when it sets itself above ordinary everyday life. It negates its own prerequisites by declaring revolution to be permanent. The permanent revolution ends inevitably in the restoration of religion, private property, and the elements of civil society, just as war ends in peace. Marx obviously was thinking of Jay here, but what is the question is of far wider relevance. The concept of permanent or total revolution preoccupies even obsesses Marx. He sometimes claims and proclaims it, sometimes distrusts it. The text quoted here is directed against the state, politics as such. History is no period in which political life was so intense that it destroyed its own conditions of existence when permanent revolution led to restoration of status ante, anti-politicalization. The members of the political state are religious by virtue of the dualism between individual life and the generic life. Between the life of civil society and political life, they are religious to the extent that the individual regards as his true life, the political life beyond his real individuality. Marx's critique is directed against political life itself. Religion is here the spirit of society, the expression of separation and the alienation of man from man. The political democracy is Christian to the extent that it regards every individual as a sovereign, the supreme being, but this really signifies the individual in his uncultivated, unsocial aspect. The individual is for its existence, the individual just as he is, the individual as he is destroyed, lost, and alienated to the whole organization of our society, as he is given under the dominance of inhuman conditions and elements in A. IJ Sociology of MARX. Word, the individual who is not yet a real generic being. The sovereignty of the individual as an alien being distinguished from the real individual, which is the chimera, the dream. And the postulate of Christianity is under democracy essential reality, the present, and the secular maximum. On several occasions, Marx developed the thesis according to which democracy is other forms of the state, as Christianity is other religions. Christianity places man at the summit, but this man is alienated. Similarly, democracy places man at the summit, but this man is alienated root, not a real fully developed man. Why? Because democracy is a political state. Marx's criticism of the rights of man breaks a similar line. The rights of man he observes are distinguished from the rights of the citizen, but when man is distinguished from the citizen, nothing other than a member of civil society. Why is the member of civil society called man, pure and simple, and why are his rights called the rights of man? What can account for this? The so-called rights of man, as distinguished from the rights of the citizen, are nothing else than the rights of the member of civil society, that is, of the egoistic individual, of man separated from man and the community. The freedom in question is the freedom of the individual as an isolated atom from himself. The right of man's freedom is not based on contention of man with man, but rather on separation of man from man. It is the right to separation, the right of the individual limited to himself. 18. The practical application of the right of man's freedom, Marx goes on to say, is the right to private property, and hence the right to enjoy and dispose of his property will without regard for others, independently of society. It is the right of self-interest. Individual freedom in this sense is the basis of civil society. As a result, every man finds another man, not a realization, but rather a limitation of his freedom. In short, none of the so-called rights of man goes beyond the egoistic individual. Political man is only the abstract, artificial individual. The individual is an outward moral person. All emancipation leads back to the human world, to human relationships, to men themselves. Political emancipation is the reduction of man on one side to the egoistic member of civil society, to the egoistic independent individual, on the other side to the citizen, to the moral person. Not until the real individual man is identical with the citizen, has become generic being in his empirical life, in his individual work, in his individual relationships. Not until man has recognized and organized his own capacities as social capacities, so that social energies are no longer divided by political power. Not until then will human emancipation be achieved. Not until individual man has reconquered himself, has put an end to political alienation, has recovered the social energies taken away from him, and has become a social being individual. Not until he has recognized and organized his own energies as social energies. And we shall presently see the exact meaning of these terms, i.e., when the political form and power of the state no longer exists outside him, above him, not until then is. 134. Human, as distinguished from political, emancipation achieved. The road leading to freedom is full of obstacles and accidents, especially political emancipations that are mistaken for true liberations. Let's turn now to Marx's critical notes on Hegel's philosophy of the state, dating from 1843. 60. The actual relationship of the family and civil society to the state, he writes, is conceived of by Hegel as their imaginary activity. In actual fact, family and civil society are presuppposed by the state, whereas Hegel's speculations relationship is inverted. When you assert that the subject is the idea, i.e., a mind or even a supermind, an absolute or real subject, such as civil society, families, and any or all actual circumstances become unreal moments of the idea. This is a clear example of Hegel's technological mysticism of how he hypothesizes the absolute idea. Hegel does not take the object as his point of departure. He deduces the objective world from an idea that is intrinsically complete in the realm of logic. In this way, concludes Marx, the political categories spring to essence of the most abstract logic of physical patagons. Hegel starts from the state and makes man as objectified state. Democracy starts from man and makes the state the objectified man. Just as it is not religion that creates man, but man creates religion, so the constitution does not create the people create constitution. In a sense, democracy is all political forms, but Christianity is all other religions. Democracy is the essence of all state constitutions. It is socialized man as a constitution of a specific state. It is other constitutions as a genus to a species. Political sociology, theory of the state 135. Only here the genus itself appears as existent, and hence as a particular species. In monarchies, for example, or republics. Political man has its particular existence side by side with non-political private man. Property, marriage, contracts, civil society, pure labor, content, and the state of pure form. 61. Hegel then views the state as a form that organizes, a formless content, without the state content would relapse into chaos. This conception of the state derived from Hegel is still frequently put forward in our own day. In democracy, Marx goes on to say, the political state itself is merely a particular content, something like a particular way of life of the people. The modern French interpreted this in the sense that in a rude democracy the state is eliminated. Complete and true democracy is not merely a political regime superior to others, but implies the disappearance of political democracy itself, i.e. of the state. On this score, Marx takes up and develops an idea advanced by St. Simon. According to Lefebvre's well-known parable, if any 10 states and 10 generals and 10 princes were suddenly abducted from any country, the country would keep on functioning exactly as before. But the 10 leading scientists, the 10 leading technicians, and the 10 leading industrialists were abducted, society could no longer function. At the time, this idea was in the air in France and largely extinct in France. Marx's criticism of Hegel is not confined to the theory of the state. His aim is not merely to replace it with his own theory of the state. His criticism foreshadows also his theory of the withering away of the state, of the eventual dis. 136 is the theology of MARX, appearance from history, is the fundamental key to which was part of the new analysis of the objections. Marx devotes several pages to critical notes to Hegel's state, that is part of groups, such as trades, corporations, family, etc. Among these Hegel mentions the populist state dependent on concrete labor. This state, Marx observes, is more than just a part of civil society in the modern state. It is the foundation on which all other states rest. Concerning relations between the states and the executive, Hegel wrote, it is important to emphasize this aspect of the matter because of the popular, but most dangerous prejudice with regard to the states principally from the point of view of opposition to the executive, as if that were their essential attitude. If the states become ordered the whole by being taken into the state, they evince themselves solely through their mediating function. In this way, opposition to the executive reduced to a show. If they were opposed, not merely superficially, but in further destruction. What Hegel is trying to say is that the states, corporations, trade, you might say, labor unions, short, the components of civil society are not really opposed to the government, and that thinking otherwise is a dangerous mistake. They must be viewed as organs of the whole, i.e. integrated in the higher category of the state. Thus, conciliation comes to the fore, conflict moves to the background. Hegel himself sees that contradiction between the components of political sociology, theory of the state 137. Civil society and the state were real, the state will be undermined and eventually destroyed. Marx carries Hegel's insight a step farther. Criticism of the state, including the democratic state, is very explicitly and emphatically linked by Marx with criticism of philosophy and goes far beyond your criticism of the Hegelian system. Both state and political institutions, he notes, are representative. Representation, whether we take the term in the philosophical or the political sense, is always abstract in relation to concrete human beings. In science, abstract concepts are gradually narrowed down, verified, and modified to grasp reality more fully and concretely. Political representation, however, is modified only politically, i.e. in course of real action, actual struggles connected with society's political needs and the pressures of social forces. Here the process has a more dramatic character than theoretical knowledge. The abstract character of political representation, the people's representatives and their representative institutions can be palliated through reform and never overcome. Revolutionary practice is not merely reforming the representative systems, but abolishing them and replacing them with rational management of things and human freedom and transparent, direct relationships between men. Philosophical representation is just as abstract as political representation, and this abstractness is not the only thing they have in common. On the one hand, the concepts of freedom, justice, consciousness, rationality have both political and philosophical connotations, elements far from both reality, practice, and ideologies. Philosophy can realize the true and the good. 138 the Marx. Can enter into practice only if freedom is more than political representation and justice more than political ideal. In other words, only when democracy fulfills its aspirations and goals going beyond its own political institutions. On the other hand, philosophical representations have always been bound up with political groups. It is in this sense that philosophy is ideological. More particularly, the Greek bureaucracy deals with the church as well as with the state of human rights systems. The bureaucracy needs an ontology. Materialism is opposite spiritualism with the expression of and serves as a justification for machineries of state, which require the elaboration of metaphysics. Thus, the theory of the abolition, i.e. realization of philosophy, is closely connected with the theory of the abolition of the supreme political abstraction, the withering away of the state. According to Marx, there is no such thing as true democracy. To him, the sense of democracy is that it discloses the truth of politics. He sees it not as a system, but as a process which comes down essentially to a struggle for democracy. The latter is never completed because democracy can always be carried forward or forced back. The purpose of the struggle is to go beyond democracy and beyond the democratic state, to build a society without state power. Of special interest to political sociology today are Marx's notes on democracy. Max Weber is frequently credited having first drawn attention to the importance of bureaucracy and having initiated analysis. And indeed, his achievement is more impressive with the fact that he did not know Marx critical notes on political sociology, theory of the state 139. Hegel's of the state. Weber, he was the first to subject bureaucracy to a critical taking his point of it. According to Hegel, the civil servants and the members constitute a great part of the middle class, the class in which consciousness, right, and the developed intelligence of the mass of the people is found. He goes on to argue that the state should therefore favor the class. It is best when it has a competent vote of officialdom whose powers in the case of their right the other components of society. Thus, directly below the cultivated class, the elite which fill ministries, we have the rights of the corporations. Above that class are political institutions and the sovereign. Below it, the various special interests. Above it is the general interest represented by the state and the government. Thus, Hegel starts from the premise that the state is distinct from civil society, i.e. the states, the corporations, and crafts or trades, which in his day describe the chief divisions of civil society, and assigns to a bureaucracy the role of mediator between the two. And that's all there is to it. Marx observes ironically, Hegel contents himself with an empirical description of bureaucracy. This description of how the modern state functions is in part objective, and in part reflects the favorable opinion bureaucracy has of itself. Hegel does not criticize in depth, does not go beyond purely formal considerations, never inquiring into the content, whereas here more than elsewhere forms inseparable. 140 from content. The fact is, according to Marx, bureaucracy comes down to a formalism applied to a content outside it. Interrelations among social groups account for their representations, i.e. the way they see and understand themselves, or rather misunderstand themselves. These representations are only partly rational. They do not adequately express the knowledge society or even any privileged group within it has itself. It's only too true that the social division of labor superimposed on technological division provides the bureaucracy with a basis, namely the separation between particular and general interests, between private life and public life. We are aware of this, and Hegel recognizes it in this fashion, but Hegel sanctions this separation, this split, by assuming that social relationships and representations developed on this foundation are just and true. He takes for granted the complete definitive rationality of the state of affairs, while his own analysis proves the opposite. The existence of bureaucracy presupposes the existence of separate social units linked by means extraneous to their internal organization. As a result, the bureaucracy sees the corporations and states as material counterpart. The corporations and states see the bureaucracy as their ideal counterpart. The ideas they have of each other are ideological, though in text under discussion Marx does not use this term. He uses philosophical terms. The corporations are the materialism of bureaucracy, and the bureaucracy is the spiritualism of corporations. 60 actually, within civil, non-political society, the state is itself a corporation. The two social forms presuppose each other, overlap, refer to, and justify each other. Political sociology, theory of the state 141. In Hegel's philosophy, these relationships are presented as rational and harmonious. Actually, this philosophy is ideological, it masks and disguises reality, and yet conflicts show through. Where bureaucracy is set, the state interest represented by the bureaucracy becomes a distinct entity, which encompasses both the special interests of the corporations and other social bodies and so-called general interests, i.e. that of society whole. That is how, to the state and the bureaucracy inseparable from it become actualized, although bureaucracy presupposes the existence of special groups. It is led to struggle against them in the course of defending its own interests. Let's now suppose that as a result of overall processes, the broken bonds have begun to form between the various special groups, and that society seeks to abolish the corporate structure which impedes its development. If this takes place, the bureaucracy will work very hard to preserve this structure. Why? Because the bureaucracy, a civil society within the political society, the state, will crumble away if the corporate structure, i.e. a state within civil society, were eliminated. From this situation derive the complex tactics and strategy of bureaucrats. The crumbling away of the civil society within the political society, i.e. the bureaucracy, and the political society within the civil society, the corporations and the corporate spirit, will mark the end of spiritualism and its opposite, materialism. Philosophical representation and political representation will lose their foundation, their reason for existence. Philosophy with ideological corollaries and implications will disappear. The definitive rationality Hegel ascribes to society. 142. And the state turns out to be peculiarly limited, spirit rather than reason, a metaphysical transition, and absolutizing the actually existing limitations which impede progress. In a society whose highest expression is the state, the limitations are experienced as transcendent in philosophy, religion, and other manifestations of the spirit. The same spirit which creates corporations within society and the bureaucracy within the state. The corporate spirit and the bureaucratic spirit are occasionally in conflict, but form a defensive alliance whenever their existence is threatened by movement of society as a whole. Bureaucracy is the form then, the form of the society dominated by the state, the actual content of which Hegel does not discuss, confining himself to the form of bureaucracy and asserting its rationality. Bureaucracy has this particular feature, that it tends to separate itself from its own content. It does not confine itself to formally organizing, to impose its own form on that content. It becomes a formalism, and all formalism presents itself as superior consciousness, the will of the state, the actual state power. Thus, a particular interest, bureaucracy's own, lays claim to universality while the general interest reduces their rights to status of special interest. The bureaucracy, the apparatus of the state, profits from their confusion it creates and feeds. It protects the imaginary universality of special interest. 68, namely, its own spirit. The bureaucracy recognizes the components of society only at its fictitious level. This clever transition may be successful, for although each particular component turns its special interest against the bureaucracy, it accepts the bureaucracy and supports it, using it as a political sociology, theory of the state 143, whether against the other particular components and special interests. Result, the qua the perfect corporation is victorious over the corporation qua imperfect bureaucracy. 69 reduces the corporation to a mere appearance, but it wants that the appearance will exist and believe in its own existence in order to preserve its own conditions subordinate to it. Consequently, while every corporation tends to form a kind of will state within civil society, the bureaucracy is nothing but the state transmuted into a kind of civil, i.e. non-political society. In the course of this transmutation, state formalism, i.e. the state qua formalism becomes a reality. It constitutes itself as actual power, it gives itself content. This means that the bureaucracy is a tissue of practical illusions. It is a sort of practice, but one shot through illusions about itself. Its place in the whole, its importance, and direct competence. Reality, fictions, illusions are all mixed up together in actual exercise of functions. The bureaucracy embodies and furthers the illusion that the state is indispensable and rational. The bureaucratic spirit is entirely Jesuit, theological. The bureaucrats are the Jesuits and theologians of politics. The bureaucracy is either a belief petra, once again, analysis obliges us to reject Hegel's identification of real and rational being. And knowing or consciousness, seen in its actual density, reality turns out to be full of gaps and disguises will not actually experience illusions, and illusions form illusion. The state bureaucracy embodies a certain rationality, but it is incomplete, deceptive, and even mendacious rationality. It seems to be complete and definitive that usurps rights and powers which, 144, could belong only to an organic unified society which overcomes contradictions. These facts are part of illusions, deceptions, and lies. The very need for an ideology, a systematized philosophical representation, to conceal the gaps and disguises of the bureaucratic system, shows that its bureaucratic political construction has no rational necessity whatever. What consequence may be traced from the fact that the bureaucracy, the embodiment of the state spirit, has interests and objectives of its own distinct from those of the state. The bureaucracy sets its goal and its spirit against those of the state. Some of the time, if not all the time. Qua formal spirit of the state finds the state is actually devoid of spirit and tries to supply its lack. It conceives of its mission as a formal duty, a categorical imperative in the Kantian sense. Its efforts to amend the state only confirm its belief that it is the goal and the supreme meaning of the state. A confusion and inversion similar to those we know between bureaucracy and component sections of the body politic now characterize the relations between the state and its bureaucracy. Confusion and inversion involve those between form and content. Magically, the bureaucracy changes pure form into concrete content, content into form, formal goal into practical activity. The goals of the state change into goals of the bureaucracy, and vice versa. The inextricable tangle does not preclude conflicts. The bureaucracy is a circle from which no one can escape. It, but the metaphor of the magic circle is misleading. This circle too is a hierarchy of circles, the lower ones determining the others. Marx in this passage seems to have been thinking about his hell. This higher, political sociology, theory of the state 14 hierarchy, is built upon justified by knowledge or know-how. Let's examine this bureaucratic knowledge, then, the scope of the offices and the competence of the experts who run them. This knowledge has several distinct features. It constitutes or will constitute coherent whole, a system. This systematic character, confirmed by a criterion of truth, ruling out illusions and appearances. It cannot resist criticism. To begin with, the system of knowledge is itself expressed as a hierarchy of knowledge. The head knows more than the lower limbs, but relies on them in matters of detail. The lower limbs meanwhile believe the head is perfectly capable of a rational grasp of the overall situation. In this way they dilute each other. Knowledge displayed in important detail on the one hand, overall issues on the other, the empirical and irrational, reality and illusion, the material and spiritual. Just as in philosophy, all that is known or believed to be known split in two. Everything takes on two meanings, one real and practical, the other bureaucratic, in by for the bureaucracy. An allegedly comprehensive systematized coherent knowledge is broken up, as in philosophy, into a positive strain on the one hand and a voluntary strain on the other. But in the bureaucratic treatment of many things, where we are dealing with acts, powers, wills, the situation is more serious than in philosophy. In this inverted world, real beings are treated according to the bureaucratic being, according to the intellectual world, the bureaucracy forms of them. Transpose actually does take the place of real meaning spirituality, 146, the place of materiality. The bureaucracy reserves to itself the rationality condensed in the social world, sets up a monopoly over it, and the consequence is that rationality is changed into IRS opposite. The irrational situation is revealed by the split in bureaucratic knowledge and by IRS unreality, or unrealism. Another split is even more serious. Knowledge is metamorphosed into secrecy, no how into mystery. The bureaucratic spirit is characterized by secrecy with IRS actual operations are surrounded. Within the system, higher functionaries do, nor reveal their secrets to their subordinates, and the close character of the bureaucracy as a corporate body protects IRS secrets from the view outsiders. Again, the situation is analogous to that obtained in religion, philosophy, and all other ideologies. In all these ways, the bureaucracy captures the whole substance of the state. It stands between the state and public opinion to prevent representation of the state, the supreme spirit, crown of the bureaucratic pyramid. What then is the actual principle of this so-called knowledge or know-how? Authority. The worship of authority constitutes the bureaucratic mentality par excellence in this respect contradicting any system of knowledge. Ideology undergoes a correlative transformation. Spiritualism, the idealized representation of the higher spheres of reality, the illusory representation of real being, becomes crude materialism. The materialism of passive obedience, blind faith, fixed mechanical routine duties. To the bureaucratized individual, the higher goals of the state becomes practical. The pretext for his career. Because his existence is the existence of a particular branch of bureaucracy, the state is certainly only in one frozen. Political sociology, theory of the state 147, form. The only bond between bureaucratic minds is passive obedience to the next higher rank in the hierarchy. Real knowledge becomes empty. Real life appears only as dead, since the false knowledge and imaginary life of the working bureaucracy is very seldom the same for the truth. Though the bureaucracy changes its ideology to craft materialism, it nonetheless clings to progressive materialism. It wants to break care of everything. It tends to make will, its own will, the first cause, the absolute. The bureaucrat feels the need to prove his existence by what he does. To him, the whole world becomes something to work on. Marx's radical criticism uncovers the social truth, contained in Hegel's philosophical political approach to the state. Hegel treats bureaucracy as an essence, embodiment of the idea. But this essence idea incarnate, turns out to be full of contradictions like the Hegelian system as a whole, like philosophy and ideology generally. He only uses them carefully relative to the present state and modern state in general, treating them by method of formal logic. He subsumes them under a general category, ignoring their specific features. By doing this, he gives the life to his own dialectical method. Instead of formulating logical political bodies, he simply introduces a political body into his fantastic logic, thereby making it an integral part of his political system. He gets into every time he comes to a specific problem, for instance, that the administrative relations between various components of civil society and the government. Are the administrators to be elected or be appointed by the authorities? Hegel, 148, suggests mixed relations plus investiture by the government. This hybrid solution reflects the duality of the Hegelian system as a whole. Hegel seems unaware of the actual mechanism of the state included in the system. He does not discuss functioning the courts of police or representative bodies. The actual fact of the state is alien to outside of civil society. The delegates and representatives appoint or approve take IRS side against civil society. The police, the courts, the civil service do not act in the interest of civil society. They are state agencies which serve the state first and foremost. We hardly need to show that Marx's radical criticism of political philosophy, the state and bureaucracy, criticism accompanying sociological analysis of these rational rationalities, implies the objective of revolutionary practice, namely democratic self-management without bureaucracy or state. Bureaucracy can be dispensed with when general interest becomes in fact not fictitiously, not at a level of speculative abstraction identical with particular interests. And this cannot come about until the particular interest is actually raised to the level of the general interest, the interest common to all the states, to the whole of civil society. This is the conclusion to which we are led by Marx's analysis and conclusion of capital importance. For Iris, the first definition of communism, such is the organic unity to be achieved, marking a higher stage than political democracy, i.e. in the democratic state of the political system. It is true that Hegel and to bureaucracy, society as it is already rational, and even democratic in political sociology, theory of the state 149. Way, after all, every citizen can become official. According to Hegel, this guarantees the identity between political and civil society, between state and bureaucracy on one hand, and the citizenship on the other. Similarly, Marx argues every Catholic can become priest and every soldier can enter and join the enemy. The bureaucratic system of knowledge is expressed on the practical by competitive examinations on the basis of which officials are recruited. If the Hegelian state were really rational, examinations become comparable in more sense. In actual fact, the formality, the Marx recognition of bureaucratic knowledge as the privilege of time for reasoning. Examinations do not reflect an objective bond between individual, but not express their unity. Rather, they express the need for dual knowledge one required for life in civil society, and one required for life in the state. The examination is merely baptism into bureaucratic knowledge, official recognition of secular and sacred knowledge. 73% of empirical and practical knowledge gained by experience working, and the division of labor is the knowledge possessed by the bureaucracy and the state, a mixture of competence and secrecy. The Hegelian theory of the state becomes slightly. Quand when the philosopher reduces the salary the state to officials, the job demands sacrifices impose on. One feeling of duty, the state is secure only it has an ethics of public office, but the office necessarily becomes a public office. The office necessarily becomes a public office. The office imposes a salary, not the ethics, which ensures the stability of modern societies. The philosopher becomes positively disquieting when he asserts that the security of the state and its subjects against the misuse of power by ministers and officials lies directly in a hierarchical organization and answerability, but it lies too in the authority of societies and corporations, because itself is the barrier against the intrusion of subjective caprice into the power entrusted to a civil servant, and it completes from below the state control which does not reach down to the side of individuals. 74. True Marx replies, the bureaucrat is high hand and foot, but even though he has a hammer in relation to those below him and an anvil in relation to those above him, this can hardly reassure anyone. For Marx asks, what will protect against the hierarchy? The lesser evil is to be eliminated by greater evil. 75 is also true. Marx goes on to say that the conflict, the unresolved conflict between the bureaucracy and corporations, the fact that civil society and the state impose the state and therein lies the security. But Marx is very skeptical of the officials human in here, which according to Hegel is the mental counterpoise to the involved requiring administrative knowledge, business training, and in the actual work done. However, as Marx observes, his job is the official's substance, his daily bread. With his moral counterpoise, the official's human is supposed to protect against himself. What do you mean? Exclaims Marx. Mental counterpoise. What to do with category? Hegel, he adds, describes the bureaucratic spirit more accurately when he uses such terms as business, routine, and horizon of restricted sphere. Sociological analysis of bureaucracy leads to an indictment of every bureaucracy, especially every government bureaucracy. Bureaucratic rationality is not taken at face value, still less regarded as absolute, but Marx's criticism of bureaucracy is inseparable from his criticism of philosophy and the state. It might be objected that with his radical criticism of the state and social foundation, the bureaucracy, Marx rejects the thesis that there is rationality inherent in society. This might be seen as leading to a kind of anarchism or return to violence, for involves the machinery of the state and its dismemberment of the social body. Then, instead of recognizing the overwhelming majority of theorists, sociologists, historians, and economists that society is organic and rational, we would, like the anarchists, be obliged to ascribe to it a fundamental and unconditional spontaneity, or assume that it is organized by rational higher will. The answer to these objections can be found in the letter from Marx to Root, dated September 23, 1843. The state expresses a certain rationality, but at the given stage of historical and social development, the rationality produced by this development requires the disappearance of the state. Not only is the real not identical with the rational, it may happen that the real is the opposite of rational. With capitalism, with the state, we are living in an inverted world where the most real element of the social is regarded as least real and the less real, where the first producers are the last, and the last middlemen of all kinds are regarded as creators, and where actual conditions are IJZ, ignored. The only way to change the state of affairs is to make the world and society more rational, to restore the true unity of the real and the rational by synthesizing them in higher unity. Reason has always existed, Marx wrote in his letter to Root, but not always in rational form. The critic thus can take its point of departure from any form of theoretical or practical knowledge, and on the basis of specific aspects of reality, formulate true reality as the ultimate goal to be achieved. As for real life, precisely the modern political state, even when not consciously inspired by socialist ideas, nonetheless reflects the demands of reason. Thus, a certain rationality is inherent in the state in the way it functions and how it is organized. Everywhere presupposes reason, but this is only realized up to a certain point. Wherever state exists, it lays claim to be the embodiment of reason, and in a sense such embodiment respects organizations, technicians, administrators, right down to its policemen. But at the same time, everywhere discloses a contradiction between its theoretical definition and actual presuppositions. There is no state without internal conflict, that is to say. The state bears the seeds of its own destruction. Consequently, the social truth can be elicited everywhere. Just as religion is a compendium of mankind's theoretical struggles, so the political state is a compendium of mankind's practical struggles. In its form, the political state expresses all the actual social struggles, social needs, and social truths of CCI public, although ultimately the state must be transformed. Political sociology, theory of the state 153rd, or abolished, is essential to choose the proper means to this end. The state must be scrutinized closely as a compendium of social needs, social struggles, truths. Criticism from the state must stand for the fact that it contains the truth, though in disguise, concealed form, and theoretical analysis lays bare the truth. There is social truth in just, there is truth in philosophy. In the course of development, the working class will replace civil society with an association which will abolish classes and their antagonisms. There will no longer be political power in a strict sense, for political power is merely the official resume of antagonism within civil society. Marx's critical analysis of bureaucracy might suggest that he may study the institutions and constitutions of the very states. This was not the case. He is not concerned with the state itself, but with the relation between society and state. His political analysis does not essentially deal with the political situation within the state, a matter of tactics, but with the situation of the state within society. As he sees it, political sociology is a political act. Why then bother to study such a state itself as a thing apart? It must be noted that in discussing the relation between society and state, Marx had the example in England in mind, and the leading industrial country, where the state was not interfering too much with social development or the democratic process, and the proletariat was forging ahead slowly without encountering insurmountable obstacles. It was clear from Marx that 154, no state even when founded on brute force, for instance, on conquest, could survive unless it had social foundation and perform indispensable functions. In order to defend common interests, society created special organisms, originally by civil division of labor. These organisms, the highest of which is state authority, eventually began to serve their own interests, and gradually the serfs of society became its masters. This is how Marx characterized the state after the commune, when he declared that as a result of the struggle of the working class against the capitalist class and the state had entered a new phase. Although the state is one of the social division of labor and the second of society, the threat to such a state is only too obvious. This executive power was an enormous bureaucratic military organization with ingenious state machinery, with a host of officials numbering 500,000, besides an army of another 500,000. This appalling parasitic body, which uses the ideal of the net and shall call force, sprang up in the days of the absolute monarchy with the decay of the feudal system, which helped hasten. The senior privileges of the landowners and towns were transformed into so many attributes of the state power, the feudal dignitaries of the officials, and the motley pattern of inflicting medieval powers into the regulated plans of state authority was divided and centralized as a factory. The first French Revolution, with the task of bringing all separate local. Political sociology, theory of the state 155, territorial, municipal, and provincial powers in order to create the civil unity of the nation was bound to develop what the absolute monarchy had begun. Centralization, but at the same time the extent, the attributes, and the agents of governmental power. Napoleon perfected the state machinery. The legitimate monarchy and the divine monarchy had nothing but greater division of labor. Rowing in the same measure as the division of labor within bourgeois society created new groups of interest and hence new material for state administration. Every common interest was straightway severed from society, counterpoised to it, the higher general interest, snatched from the activity of societies immersed themselves and made an object of government activity from bridge, and the communal property of village communities, the railways, the national wealth, and the national university of France. Upon the foundation was this vast structure built, which successive revolutions perfected instead of demolishing, and which the various parties struggling for power looked upon as the spoils rightfully belonging to the bigger. Why among the populous class of French society, small holding peasants, they formed an enormous mass, members of which live in similar conditions, but without entering into manifold relations, and mode of production, isolates them from one another, instead of bringing them into mutual intercourse. Every family, every small holding in this class of society forms a distinct economic social unit, whose aim is to be self-sufficient. A small holding, a peasant and his family, alongside them another small holding, another peasant, and 156, other family. A few score of these make up a village, and a few score of villages make a department. The small peasants constitute a class by virtue of economic division, and yet because the bonds among them are merely local, they do not constitute a true class. They are incapable of defending their class interests without help. They cannot represent themselves, they must be represented. Their representative must at the same time appear as their master, as an unlimited governmental power. 79. These passages have been quoted many times and deserve to be quoted again. Every phrase is telling. They shall not bring implements and radical criticism go hand in hand with scientific objectivity. Everything is there. The origin of the state and the division of labor, its political function and conditions of local productivity, i.e., of relative scarcity, its parasitic aspect, how it takes possession of society substance, and how it assumes the leading position in united society composed of scattered, almost autonomous territorial units. As Marx said in T.G. German, which in no way depend on the will of individuals, are not created by the state. On the contrary, it is they that create the latter. 80. The state always represents a sphere of society that sets itself above society, within its overall pattern historical variations are observable. When made possible, the establishment of the state in Germany between the 16th and 19th century was the weakness of the various social classes and strata. In the case of France, it was the weakness of a specific class, the small peasants. Political sociology, theory of the state 1R, is the weakness of the very particular sphere here. In the case of Germany, we cannot speak of states or classes, but that's only a declining of states and classes in. Process of forming did not permit any one of them to achieve exclusive domination, as was inevitable in the period of absolutism, particular sphere which was administration, abnormal independence, which was carried in far beyond bureaucracy. In this way, the state established itself as a seemingly autonomous power. What Marx calls abnormal here is the fact that society was robbed of IRS social functions that practice was supplanted by political practice, and this situation became consolidated instead of just transitory stage, completely left behind by the social development and the practical life of society. Thus, even though the efforts of the state may be sometimes root for instance, economic growth, the fact remains that still society must itself be dispossessed of its own initiative. Out of weakness or under duress, society has surrendered to acts of managing common interests to the apparatus of government. It runs things its own way, under the name of the general interest, subordinating the actual interests of society to the interests of moving groups and government bodies. Marx has often been criticized for inconsistency when he discusses the role of government in the modern state, sometimes describing real and positive functions to it, sometimes viewing it as a parasitic growth on the body's social. In fact, when Marx analyzes the AGI mode of production, he stresses the efficiency of government in, away sociology of Marx, its economic functions. Only a great administrative body such as the state could carry out irrigation projects, drain swamps, control the course of rivers, etc. And such projects are indispensable to agriculture and trade. The elementary need for water resources to be regulated for the common good induced private entrepreneurs to form associations in alien and low countries, for example, whereas in East Asia intervention was required because their level of civilization was too low and the territory too vast to make possible associations of this kind. In those vast stretches of territory, peasant communities, agricultural, pastoral, or village communities have remained unchanged for thousands of years. The cities relatively unproductive islands in the midst of farmland served as administrative and military centers. The monarch and the agents of the government acquired ownership of the land and appropriated the social surplus product. The state was so important in the AGI empires, says Marx, that agriculture could degenerate under one government and come back to life under another. Such has been the case in Egypt from the earliest times. Also in India and China it would seem then that Marxian thought on this score is, if not inconsistent, at least ambiguous. However, we may observe that this alleged ambiguity has hardly been dispelled today, but merely supplanted by the dogmatism of official Marxists. Some overlook the AGI mode of production entirely because of various reasons embarrass them. Others have sanitized history to such a point that we are told we have already passed through the successive stages of AGI mode of production, slavery, feudalism, and tabi. Political sociology, theory of the state 159, tells them each of those who have been built on the ruins of the preceding stage after liquidating it more or less completely. The midst of ambiguity is dispelled, we recognize that Marx admits several possibilities of historical development did not subscribe to any straight line dogma. The historical possibilities are realized and exactly parallel in history and other continents. This hypothesis was formulated in the course of the recent discussion. To the extent that history inherent inconsistencies, i.e., it accounts for the fact that history is rich and complex and Marx's dogmatism allows. So our arguments are to establish a critical analysis of the state in Marxian sense must be based on specific sense of every known mode of production, every historical phase, every country. And this in terms of both the structural aspect, classes, and the conjunctural aspect, conquest, domination, characteristics of the conquerors and their armies, etc. Governments reveal the particularities of the society they administer and set themselves above based on what we have seen in struggles and conflicts. Conversely, specific sociological and historical studies help understand governments by taking into account the multiple conditions under which one or another shape is formed. For Marx, justice for Hegel, truth is always concrete, specific, particular, and yet has its place within the whole totality. However, in this connection as in others, Marx put the Hegelian formulations back on their feet. The concrete is social, not political. It is not hard to dig out Marx's works, many concrete analyses worthy of being called sociological. 160. We have already cited several. Here's one that is not very well known, though it could serve as a model of the kind. The superstition that used to ascribe revolutions to the ugly intentions of agitators is a thing of the past. Today everyone knows that whenever revolutionary upheaval takes place, it source lies in some social need that outdated institutions are not meeting. The need may not be felt strong enough or wide enough to obtain immediate success, but any attempt to rule oppression will only make it more powerful. Our task consists in studying the causes of the recent uprising and finding out why it was defeated. The movements of February, March 1848 were not corporate individuals acting on their own, but irresistible spontaneous manifestations of needs. This is followed by analysis of the class situation and social needs and journey in 1848. Our brief survey of Marx's political sociology would be incomplete, misleading even if we stopped here. It would appear purely speculative contemplative knowledge, which amounts to saying is a contradiction in terms. According to Marx, speculation and contemplation more access to concrete and hence knowledge. Marx embodies not merely oriented toward action. It is a theory of action, reflection on praxis, i.e., on what is possible, when impossible. Understanding of the state and the bureaucracy of government is inseparable from the revolutionary activity that is trying to go beyond them. We know to what extent knowledge implies radical criticism, the negative moment, and at the same time underwrites such criticism. Yet the meaning and political sociology, theory of the state 161, scope of critical thought realized only in practical revolutionary, not words. The transition from political criticism to political action raises the close connected that of revolutionary habits. In Marx's view, the historical process is fundamental, irreplaceable. It not inevitable in deterministic sense. It is infinitely complex, although it can be broken down to levels, periods, particular and specific history of technology, economy, etc. It's partial or finite. The fundamental such is not. It reflects human experience as a whole, a collection not of factual data, but their underlying meanings. It leaves room for human choices without being completely controlled. Control of nature and history is an ultimate goal which is never completely achieved. The process of history generates the unforeseen, otherwise no creation would be possible. At the level under discussion, the level of the state. The social forces and political determinisms that make up the motive forces of history are supplied by the revolutionary movement represented by the working class. Nothing happens in existing societies dominated by modern state without it, whether latent or manifest. The pressure of the proletariat causes historical changes, that is. The proletariat has emerged as a political force, i.e. as soon as it constitutes itself as a social class and exists as such. The pressure may grow stronger or weaker. The rate of change is now slow now fast, depending on the overall historical situation and the sociopolitical structures within different countries. It cannot stop. In the past, changes in techniques and modes of 162. Production work, whether directly or indirectly, social transformations. Class struggles reflected in ideologies provide the reasons for the transformations, but the advent of the proletariat causes the reasons to be brought together to the point of confusing higher social rationality. This implies that qualitatively, class contradictions disappear in the unity, but the classes themselves do not vanish literally overnight. Consequently, according to Marx, the process of history is not the same thing as becoming a winding road that builds itself, defines itself, and creates its own future by perpetually turning back upon itself. So speculative determination is no longer sufficient. The process of history seeks itself and proves itself practice. Its subject is not the mind becoming conscious of itself, not Hegel's absolute spirit. The subject ECT rather. It may still use its philosophical terms of working class, as such is an object of sociological study. The process of history so conceived has two aspects already mentioned yet, which cannot be stressed enough, a qualitative and quantitative aspect. The quantitative aspect refers to economic, technological improvements, increases in material production, expressed in tons of wheat, steel, etc. The qualitative aspect refers to social development, intensity of social life, the activity of organizations that reflects the political party's social element in the process of going beyond democracy, right production of spiritual works. These two aspects will never completely separate, do not necessarily go hand in hand. Quantitative growth, the forces of production, may unfold gradually over a certain period, and only later be followed by qualitative. Political sociology, theory of the state 163. Leap forward. Economic growth is possible without the intervention of the working class. Social development is not. The revolutionary movement seeks its way forward ahead. It is the task of theory work this way. To see to it the movement does not bog down or commit costly errors. The movement is not infallible. It proves itself by, but is often tentative and not always victorious. It encounters obstacles. Political theory is the theory of this movement, for the movement needs a theory. The need is social. Theory and practice are inseparable. Theory unfolds with practice, but the unity between them is not determined in advance, is not always the same. It is not empirical or logical, but dialectical. At critical moments in history, there may even be conflict between theory and practice. What form then should theory take? Have a program or have a strategy? Marx does not seem entirely to have rejected the idea of a program. However, he did not believe it has the miraculous property of stimulating or furthering the movement when the latter wavers, Marx time retreats. One step forward is more important than programs. 84. As for the general concept of strategy, it has been elaborated in our own time in mathematics, sociology, history, and social states Marx. However, it had already been formulated by Clausewitz, who it may be interesting to recall, was inspired by Hegel. Lend study Clausewitz for better understanding of warfare and IRS during the revolutionary movement. We can bring out the concept of political strategy, although never referred to it, Orem 164. Put it in the fashion, we know how such concepts were formed. The best example is the concept of social labor. It was derived from practice under well-defined conditions at the close of the 18th century. As the division of labor got more advanced, it became necessary to conceptualize the unity underlying the various types of labor they had in common in society as a whole. Continuing technological improvements, moreover, including the introduction of automated machines in industry, have opened up the prospect of manual labor being one day outmoded entirely. The concept of social labor was elaborated at the economic level by economists, Adam Smith, Ricardo, and Marx himself. Later, it reacted as it were on history. Thanks to it, we began to understand how societies which did not have this concept worked and produced, and how their activities were reflected ideologically. We suppose something similar applies to the concept of strategy. Long before the concept was formulated, there had been military and political strategies. Machiavelli first formulated the concept. Clausewitz elaborated it. Since then, it has been refined in game theory, operational and symbolic logic, etc. It leads us to look differently at the past. Many passages in Marx's writings reflect concern with the political strategy of the working class movement. Use of the term strategy is justified in this connection, provided we bear in mind that Marx, when he objected that the term every tactical move is the strengthening of the international working class movement, and meant is the abolition of politics, the withering away of the state, when its functions have been taken over by society. Political sociology, theory of the state 16.5. Theory. The second point is of major importance. To leave out consideration is to make Marx a Machiavellian, or Machiavelli, precursor of Marx, to view politics, or the state as an eternal, supertemporal essence. We know that for a long time after the revolution, Marx looked upon Russia as the main enemy of the workers' movement. He repeatedly referred to the Tsar and his autocratic government as the policeman of Europe, the watchdog of private property, and maintained that the regime would collapse if the vigorously conducted war were waged against him. During the Crimean War, he sharply criticized Palmerston, the British minister, for merely trying to keep the Tsar out of the Balkan Peninsula but otherwise sparing him. Similarly, on Marx's anti-French principle, the policy was directed against German unification. However, on September attitude changed abruptly because German unification under Bismarck was now threatening the French Republic. In each case, his position was determined by what he thought was in the best interest of the movement. It is only too easy to impute to Marx and his political sociology inconsistencies, contradictions, anti-French, anti-German, anti-English positions, etc. Once the distinction between strategy and tactics is lost sight of, in his political WNTMGs, Marx displays extraordinary brilliance and vigor. These pieces of political analysis achieve real style. They are often dismissed as purely occasional pieces, their theoretical importance and the light they cast on his personality neglected. Here's a sample of concrete political sociology, Marx's portrait of Palmerston. 166 Sociology of Marx. Although a septuagenarian who since one occupied the public stage almost without interruption, he continued to remain in novelty, and to evoke all hopes that used to center upon untried and promising youth. With one foot in the grave, he is supposed not to have begun his true career. Even retired tomorrow, all England would be surprised to learn that he had been Secretary of State for half a century. If not a good statesman of all work, he is a good actor of all work. He succeeds in comic and heroic, in pathos and familiarity, in tragedy as in farce, although the latter may be more congenial to his feelings. He is not a first class orator, but an accomplished debater, possesses a wonderful memory, of great experience, of constant tact, of never failing presence of mind, of gentlemanlike variety of talent, of the most knowledge of parliamentary tricks, intrigues, parties, and men. He handles difficult cases in an admirable manner and with pleasant volatility. Seeing to the prejudices and susceptibilities of his audience, secured from any surprise by his impudence, from any self-confession by his selfish dexterity, and from running into passion by his profound frivolity, his perfect indifference and his aristocratic contempt. Being an exceedingly happy day-ogre, he ingratiates himself with everybody. Never losing his temper, he imposes on passionate antagonists. If unable to master a subject, he knows how to play with it. If one general views, he is always ready to wield well with elegant generalities. Endowed with a restless and indefatigable spirit, he abhors inactivity and pines for agitation, not for action. What he aims at is not the substance, but the mere appearance of success. If he can do nothing, he will divine anything. Where he dares not interfere, he intermeddles. When unable to vie with a strong enemy, he extemporizes a weak one. Being no man of deep designs, pondering on no combinations of long standing. Political sociology, theory of the state 167. Pursuing no great object, he marks on difficulties with a view to disentangle himself from them in a showy manner. He wants complications when he finds them not ready, he will create them. He exalts show conflicts, show battles, show inquiries, still matters to be exchanged, shift the word to sale. All ending violent parliamentary debates, which are sure to prepare for him ephemeral success, the constant and exclusive object of all his versions. He manages international conflicts and artists, driving matters to a certain point, retreating when the threat becomes serious, but having got at all events the dramatic excitement he desires. The history of the world is in his eyes a pastime, expressly invented with the noble Viscount Palmerston of Palmerston. Yielding to foreign influence, in fact, he opposes it in words. Having inherited from King England vision of propagating constitutionalism on the continent. He never lacked the theme to defeat national prejudices. So as to counteract revolution abroad and at the same time to keep away the suspicious jealousy of foreign powers. Although Tory by origin, he introduced into management before the there's all the shams, the form, the essence, and the wisdom. He knows how to conciliate a large phraseology with narrow views, how to cultivate political middle, the language of England's aristocratic past, how appearing aggressor where he yields, and defender where he betrays, how to manage his apparent enemy, and how to exasperate his pretended ally, how to find himself at the opportune moment on the side of the stronger against the weak, and how to utter a brave words in the active running way. If he has betrayed foreign peoples, he did it with great politeness. Politeness being a small coin of the devil, which he gives in change for the lifeblood of his. 168. Dukes. If the archers were always sure to support, the arrest never lacked great ostentation of deplorable generosity. And all that is until now, probable chance of success to have him for an adversary, and a sure chance of ruin to have him for a friend. But if his art diplomacy does not shine the actual results of his foreign negotiations, it shines more brilliantly in constructing his inducing people to lay upon them. By accepting phrases for facts, accepting the intervals of foreign administration from November till 1835 and from 1841 to 1846, he is responsible for the whole foreign policy of England from the Revolution of 1830 till December 1851. His debut in Parliament was a no less characteristic sort. On February 1st, he rose to defend what? Secrecy of diplomatic negotiations. How can anyone claim that Marx was solely concerned with abstractions, overall historical determinisms, and failed to see individuals because of exclusive interest in the masses, etc.? Without going into detail, let's try to bring out the main lines of Marx's political strategy as implied in his sociological discussions and political analyses. In our opinion, he envisages three strategies for the revolutionary movement, i.e., three distinct sets of historical possibilities. RD, movement rallies the majority of the people, and without recourse to violence, seizes power to realize higher economic and social objectives. ZD, movement rallies the majority of the people, perhaps by the ruling classes to get control of economic and political resources. Political sociology, theory of the state 169, free movement rallying the minority of the people. This minority proves sufficiently energetic, heroic, and agreed upon common aims to give value to the ruling classes. The term people as used here has a restricted meaning. Craftsmen, traders, intellectuals, liberal bourgeois group around proletariat hardcore, and tactically allied with it. In other words, it has specific political meaning, its sociological is. The first strategy of fighting when the time Marx was living there. This situation was that of political democracy constantly being extended to more and more of the population through universal suffrage and thus under pressure from powerful, well-organized working class positions inserting its political hegemony in gradual fashion without recourse to armed insurrection. In such a situation, the goal can be attained through economic and social reform, but the strategy is meaningful and promising only if pursued with energy that would, if necessary, rise to the strategy of revolution, explicitly preparing for the possibility. Someday, workers must conquer political supremacy in order to establish a new organization of labor. They must overthrow the old political system whereby the old institutions are sustained. Of course, must not be supposed to imply that the means to this end will be everywhere the same. There are certain countries, such as the United States and England, in which workers may hope to secure their ends by peaceful means. 170. Sociology by Marx. The second strategy corresponds to the situation in Germany, where national unity had been imposed from above, where the few landowners, hierarchy, still held strong positions, and where collusion between them and the bourgeoisie was long-standing. The failure of one revolution had made the situation clear to all. Had the outcome of this revolution different, gradual transformation of the society through political reform might have been possible. The achievement of unification could touch it off. But this part of the duration of Bonaparte's truly reduced chances of such development. The working class hegemony is in social and political development as far behind that England and France as the German bourgeoisie is behind the bourgeoisie of those countries. Like master, like man, the evolution of conditions exists for numerous, strong, concentrated, intelligent proletarian class goes hand in hand with the development of conditions exists for numerous, wealthy, concentrated, and powerful middle class. The working class movement itself never is independent. The third strategy was represented by the situation in France. The democratic bourgeois revolution of one was led by urban minorities which carried part of the peasants along with them, neutralized another part, and had to fight a third section of the peasantry as well as the upper class carryovers from feudalism. The party of the socialist proletarian revolution need not follow in the footsteps of the Jacobinism and Blanquists, but Jacobinism and Blanquism, which succeeded the revolution of one, are specifically French historical facts, and the political sociology, theory of the state 171, new theory must take into account, as well as the tendency to anarchism, which also revolves around tradition of activist minorities. The experiences of 111 confirm this assessment. Thus, every conceivable 19th century situation was envisaged by the new party strategy. This was the basis of the expression, the permanent revolution. When Marx used it, we already know that it did not come readily to its end. It did not mean what it came to mean later. A policy of continuous violence, constant and unremitting attack by any and every means. It did to Marx no unceasing struggle, but one that passes through various phases each requiring an appropriate strategy and tactics. It calls for the boldest, most radical solutions to each successive problem, each historical conflict. It points to the period of transition between the destruction of the existing state and the setting up of a state that will wither away. The proletariat rallies more and more around revolutionary socialism, around communism, for which the bourgeoisie has invented the name of blanqui. This socialism is the declaration of the permanence of the revolution, the class dictatorship of the proletariat, and the necessary transit point to the abolition of class distinctions generally, to the abolition of all relations of fraction on which they rest. The criteria for deciding upon one strategy rather than another are analysis of the social structure, classes and fractions of classes, of tactical opportunities available at any moment, and critical study of the government and power. When the ruling classes have a powerful bureaucratic and military staff, 172 Sociology RX, Lischmidt. The odds are that revolutionary violence will be cut off and the movement will be obliged to resort to armed uprising. Gradual transition to socialism by way of political, economic, and social seems possible to Marx only with the statewide instrument of the ruling classes is undermined by internal contradictions. Questions concerning the nature of the movement and the strategy to be followed leads to another important question out of the nation. How seriously are the facts of nationality and the system of nation states to be taken? In his writings, Marx frequently discusses specific national situations, which treat them at the level of strategy rather than general theory. He seems to believe that even in his day, workers' movement transcended national boundaries. Although the world market created by capitalism has cleared the way for abolition of national boundaries, the bourgeoisie has a particular interest in each country, he wrote, and since its interests are of supreme value, it cannot transcend nationality. On the other hand, the proletarians of every country have one and the same interest, one enemy, one struggle. The proletarians are already for the most part exempt from nationalist prejudice. Their movements are essentially humanitarian, anti-national. The proletarians alone can abolish nationality. These texts dating from 102 clearly reveal the high hopes Marx had on the movement shortly before revolutions of 1848. Nationality, he seems to think, is already a thing of the past. In the same period, Marx and Engels were setting up correspondence committees in various European countries which foreshadowed the foundation of the international. One of the stated aims of these committees was to get rid of the boundaries of nationality. 89. However, when analyzing specific problems of political strategy and tactics, considering a line for a program, Marx used the nation as the framework in which revolutionary activity is conducted. The communists are reproached with striving to abolish countries and nationality, but workers have no country. We cannot take from them what they have not got. Since the proletariat must first of all acquire political supremacy, must rise to be the leading class of the nation, must constitute itself the nation it is so far. It's self-national, but not in the bourgeois sense of the word. National differences and antagonisms between peoples are vanishing gradually from day to day owing to the development of the bourgeoisie, the freedom of commerce, to the world market, to uniformity in the mode of production, and in the conditions of life corresponding thereto. The supremacy of the proletariat will cause them to vanish still faster. Thus Marx believes that the proletariat will do away with national boundaries, completing a process begun under capitalism. To the extent that the exploitation of man by man is abolished, the exploitation of one nation by another will be abolished through hostility between nations will disappear together with class antagonisms within the nation. Although the struggle waged by the proletariat against the bourgeoisie is not national in respect of content, historical, social, practical, it is national in art. 174 Sociology of RX, Spectre Form Political. This basic thesis is also expressed in Marx's political last will and testament, his critique of the Gotha program. Why not admit frankly that to some extent these same texts are puzzling to us today? The emphasis here laid on form confirms what we said above. Study of the form seems to fall under the heading of sociology, and yet these same texts disclose a certain ambiguity. If form is inseparable from content and theory from practice, ought not the nation state and nationality be defined, conceptually formulated, clarified theoretically rather than regarded as already a thing of the past? When Marx studies modes of production, he believes that it is possible to go beyond them. He starts from this assumption, which implies that socio-economic relations constitute a historical whole subject of radical critical negation, and that revolutionary practice thereby attains a higher theoretical level. Should not the same method be applied in analyzing the concept of nationhood? Marx seems to sidestep the problem, and his problem has become increasingly urgent and important. The sovereign nations and their governments which the workers' movement confronts are capitalists, their ruling classes bourgeois, more or less allied with surviving few elements. At the same time, every nation has its own special features within the general framework of capitalism mode of production. What is the relation between the special and general in this connection? Of course, this is posed a problem logically, abstractly, and it would seem highly necessary to go on to concrete economic, sociological, and historical analysis. And yet this is just what we don't have, or only just barely. Aside a few references to the anime of political sociology, theory of the state 175. Development as between one and another capitalist country hardly fills this serious gap in Marxian thought. Are we to conclude that Marx from the outset places himself on normative rather than conceptual theoretical plane? Or should we say that he viewed the question in the light of his assumption that the revolutionary movement transcends national boundaries? It might also be said that Marx and Engels fought on two fronts, negating nationhood, purely national problems, questions dealing with the independence of peoples and their rights to self-determination, and against the right of deviation, whose folks were narrowly nationalistic and considered their own nation superior to all others, as models for all to imitate. No doubt, such assertions are not false. However, they are not relevant to the concepts involved, only to the strategy or even the internal tactics of the movement. Is this to downgrade or upgrade Marxian theory? That is the question. It would seem that the concepts have failed to provide guidance to the movement. The movement obeys laws of its own split, for instance, into tendencies leftism, sectarianism, rightism, opportunism, centrism, which gives leeway for maneuvering. Does this mean that practice has come to be set above theory? If this has in fact happened, then does the theory generate into tactical expertise? Isn't this to replace political sociology with sociology of political tendencies? On the other hand, these tendencies were less clear cut in Marx's lifetime than they have been, or seem to have been, in our own day. LaSalle, though leftist in one sense, LaSalle's brazen law of wages was also a 176 Sociology of Marx, German nationalist and veteran champion of the right. As for the Berlin rightists, they maintained that their ideas on the role of steel, artists, people's banks, etc., were applicable to all countries and to no note of national peculiarities. In the theory of the first international, reformers took a philosophical line rather opposed to nationalism, while extremists were inclined to accept the idea of the nation state as a fundamental game of politics. All of which hardly simplifies the problem. Can we find an answer to our questions in Marx's critique of the Gotha program? His major political writing composed almost 30 years after the Communist Manifesto. And their publication, the movement had now become party embodying the hopes and promises of the revolution and claimed to be inspired by Marx. Though even by illness, Marx was still alive until he had condensed the program. His critique of the solemn warnings of the party leaders that the program was not consistent with Marxian theory, both in the sense that their thinking was not scientific and in the sense that their political practice came down to extreme compromises. When is the issue? The state, the concept of the state, and the related question of nationality, the nation state as a fact of life. Against whom is Marx fighting? Against those of LaSalle, 10 years dead, but still haunting the movement. Lassalle's a body of thought very different from Marxism, with having much more influence on political practice than Marx's own thinking. LaSalle was no theoretician, Marx claimed. He did not know what the nature of wages is or what the state really is. He relied on his imagination, his feelings, impress. Political sociology, theory of the state 177, silence. He mixed radical phraseology with political empiricism to prevent the existing framework of society, the modern state, and human governments. Despite real talents, he was a demagogue rather than a revolutionary who had from the earliest day of the movement managed to steer it along a disastrous course. LaSalle advocated dubious tactics and strategy dressed in radical language. When the program stipulates, in contemporary society, the means of labor of monopoly of the capitalist class, he is alluding to the question of land. Such a formulation is only too easy to account for today Marx observed, alluding to the dealings LaSalle had with Bismarck. LaSalle never attacked the landowners. He did not stop to falsify the Communist Manifesto, though he knew by heart, so as to cover up the alliance he had made with a few elements in Germany against the bourgeoisie. He was a shrewd politician, too shrewd by far. He had completely failed to grasp the theory of wages and Marxian concepts of value and surplus value. The program demanded an equitable distribution of the proceeds of labor. Now, what is an equitable distribution? Marx asks. The bourgeois ideologists maintain it can be achieved, even if it has already been achieved, on the basis of the existing mode of production. LaSalle's brazen law, a noble term he borrowed from Goethe, who had spoken of great brazen laws masks the real nature of wages, the social and historical laws governing them, and thereby the future of worker struggle. The lofty phrase about equitable distribution of the proceeds of labor, giving all members of society an equal right and ladder, fails to allow for needs in transitional period revolution. 178. Area dictatorship. During this period, the state has to be destroyed. The means of control of production are to be taken away from the ruling classes, and productive forces are to be increased. What are the proceeds of labor? No more or less than some total of what society produces. The problem then is not all hand workers. Still less to all members of society, including those who do no work, the totality of production. Distribution of national product is governed by laws. It is indispensable to replace outmoded means of production and investments in order to increase output. A reserve fund must be built up as insurance against natural disasters, the cost of administrative services, and socially indispensable work which is not materially productive. The funds destined for the support of children, the sick, the old, etc. will have to be deducted from the total product. It already takes place in the bourgeois society and must automatically in line with the interests of the bourgeoisie. In the new society will be made to operate rationally according to plan, but will be sometimes more equitable. During the transition period, the society that emerges from old capitalist world will bear its stigmata. The market directions the market law value, and quick exchanges will not disappear for more reasons, but only once reorganized productive forces have made it possible to go beyond them. Consequently, the equal right will remain equal in the bourgeois sense, in accordance with the law that governs the exchange of equivalent commodities and contracts. Despite the advances made, i.e. despite the development of society, the rights of the producers will continue. Political sociology, theory of the state 179. To be the quantity and quality of work performed, equality will consist solely in this. Everything will be measured by an equal measure by the labor involved. The equal right is an unequal right. It and governs unequal labors. It is therefore a right to inequality as every right is. The problem of transition thus reveals the essence of rights. The theoretical project for new based upon scientific analysis of reality is set against the empirical tactical. It is formulated at the conceptual level. It elaborates the concept of rights. According to the pattern we are now familiar with, the emerging concept throws retrospective light over the allegedly egalitarian and rational. The doctrine of rights has always had the function of organizing scarcity, of distributing the inequality of products of a basically unequal society. Thus, rights have a twofold aspect. They yield uniform to inequality and reflect the pressure of ruling interests to turn it to their advantage. The concept of rights is thus clarified by the concept of society that transcends them, and at the same time throws light on the society ruled by them. Juridical sociology, as we might put it today, cannot be separated from social practice, nor from the idea of going beyond it. Criticism of the concept of rights is part of it. Rights will be left behind only in the higher phase of communist society, when a regime of plenty for all has been achieved. Then only then will it be possible to get out from under the perspective of rights, and society will be able to inscribe on its banner from each according to its capacities, to each according to its needs. 180. Rights and transformations stand and motive production, not advances in the intellectual and moral spheres. Who are those who deny this? Those who keep talking about the harebrained ideological and juridical schemes of the French socialists and democrats are so habituated to. But now we are coming to the fundamental question, as the state, and hence that of the modern nation states as historical phenomena, it is here that LaSalle would completely off the track, or rather concede too much to his adversaries. He begins with the assertion that as opposed to workers, other classes form no more than reactionary mass. This formulation Marx says is extremist and false. The bourgeoisie itself is revolutionary in relation to the carryovers from feudal society, and to those middle style which claim to its status corresponding to obsolete modes of production. The proletariat is revolutionary in relation to the bourgeoisie, and it alone can bring about complete transformation of society. LaSalle's deceptive phraseology merely serves as a front for his political projects and reflects a narrowly nationalist conception of the workers' movement. According to the Gotham program, the working class strives for its own liberation, first of all within the framework of the existing national state. Obviously, Marx comes to this point, the working class is organized as a class that don't country and make that the arena of IRS struggle. To this extent, his class struggle is purely national, not in content but in form. Marx talks after the formulation of the manifesto. He enumerates the difficulties of the situation. The German national state has to be viewed within the framework of political sociology, theory of the state 181, the world market and the existing system of states. The bourgeoisie or ruling class generally is perfectly capable in policy, as was made clear by Bismarck. To fight such a policy, the German working class must take international functions upon itself. Otherwise, internationalism falls greatly short of that exhibited by free trade liberals who also champion peace, freedom, and the brotherhood of peoples. The trouble with LaSalle was that he supposed you can build a new society the way you build a railway, by borrowing from the government. He had boundless confidence in the state, was thoroughly naive concerning the aid to be expected from it. In line with LaSalle's ideas, the program went on to declare that what the German Workers' Party is striving for is a free state. This statement, says Marx, is meaningless. It shows how little the German Workers' Party has been affected by socialist ideas. Instead of viewing society as the foundation of the state, the program treats the state as an independent entity, which possesses its own intellectual and moral foundations, its own freedoms. We recognize here the same terms in which Marx formulated his criticism of the Hegelian conception of the state. LaSalle, a Hegelian thought Marxist, failed to understand the nature of the state. Like Hegel, when he describes the reality and identifies it with absolute rationality, LaSalle confuses some eternal state, idea of state, in Hegel's terms, with the actual state, which is nothing but a military system overlaid with bureaucratic scaffolding, protected by police, dressed up with parliamentary embellishments and fueled by rivals and already influenced by. 182. The Sociology of Marx, bourgeoisie namely the Bismarckian state. Revolutionary OBJ actors are abandoned and another term state is taken into the machinery of government. The state insofar as it is a special organism resulting from the division of labor. Confused on just this score, the Gotham program merely sought to improve the machinery of government and kept within the boundaries of what the police allows, what logic disallows. For all its many fine phrases, it limits itself to demanding democratic control of the existing state by working people and income tax and universal elementary education paid for by the state. The talk about freedom and the free state is idle chatter. From the point of view of political action, freedom consists in transforming the state, presently in organs of society, even when entirely subordinated to society. The formulation is nothing if not clear, and Marx had not given up any part of his opposition to the state. And he expresses himself more strongly than ever on this score. Even today, the forms of the state are free precisely to the degree that they restrict the freedom of the state. The ever-mounting number and size of governmental institutions in modern society call attention as never before to the contradiction between the political and the social aspects. Human freedom has to be defined on the social, not political plane. Will the modern state manage to stifle social life entirely under the crushing weight of politics? This is a question LaSalle ignored, but Marx never tired of raising, and will against the so-called realists as he raised it. Those who turn their backs on revolutionary possibilities in the name of reality mistake before reality. Political sociology, theory of the state 183, treating the fundamental concepts of socialism as mere utopianism. What changes will form of the state under a new society? What social functions similar to functions not performed by the state will remain in existence? This question can only be answered scientifically, i.e. at the conceptual theoretical level. It won't be by coupling the word people and the word state in innumerable ways that will get any closer to solving the problem. During the transition period, the people will give the state a very rough awakening. Political democracy itself will be surmounted, not by improving the state and its democratic institutions, but by destroying both the state's present set of society and that portion which made such state. The revolutionary dictatorship of the proletariat, the broadening of democracy, the withering of the state are three aspects of one and the same movement, that of revolution. Summing up, in his political last will and testament, Marx reaffirms what he has always said about the state and further elaborates one fundamental concept, namely the concept of revolution. The proletarian revolution implies the end of the state. The internal relation between the two concepts is dialectical contradiction and unity, a higher synthesis deviation, the transitional period. In this period, the objective is not simply to destroy the state, that is the anarchist position, but to let society as a whole, the transformed society, take over the functions previously performed by the state. The incomplete rationality inherent in existing society, presently held back because of internal con. 184 to Marx. Traditions in the latter have been taken in charge or rather captured by the state. Society must recapture and carry this rationality farther forward towards full realization. As exists presently, the state carries rationality to absurdity. When you wrote these pages, did Marx think his warnings would be heeded? If so, by whom? Did he hope that the movement would catch up with the theory and its guiding concepts would cease to lag behind them? Did he believe that the politicians, the bureaucrats, the realists, the pragmatists would be eliminated from the movement? What did he expect of those whom he presented with the rest, the people's leading niche? What were his long-range objectives? Did he, in his capacity as a theoretician, feel overwhelmed when action beyond understanding of the Marxists? Was he already aware how weak the movement was theoretically in Germany, where the theoretical level was higher than elsewhere, and leaders and working men alike enjoyed thinking themselves heirs to the great philosophers? Marx's comments on the Gotham program have lost nothing of their saltiness, and the last of them is especially odd outburst, anima, meme. I have spoken and saved my soul. Marx completed his work as serious and revolutionary. He managed to say what he had to say, and then good. The concepts are still with us, as fresh and as enduring as they ever were. The splendid thing which so many have since judged arid, cold, barren. Marx handed himself over to posterity, to the movement. What morals he have done? No conscious pilot he does not. Wash his hands, he never hesitated to speak out. He lived. Political sociology, theory of the state 185. Long enough to discern an appalling gulf between self-style Marxist statesman and young theory of the state, between practical politician and practice elucidated by theory. In those last words we have both hope and fear, for his last days lived out in nearness for his conscience, who can tell. Conclusion. Our purpose in this book is twofold. One, to basic Marxian concepts, himself developed them from three principal sources: German philosophy, Hegel, English political economy, Adam Smith, Ricardo, and French socialism, stating a 48 problem. He did not proceed ethically or syncretically, but by way of a radical critique of philosophy, political economy, and the socialist ideal. The conceptions of his precursors were limited by the narrowness of their national and individual outlooks, and we have tried how criticism broadened and transcended these conceptions. We also tried to show where Marx's concepts originated: practice, society, and social relations, revolution, etc., and how they can be linked to form by being. Raised to a higher level, we have tried to clarify this process and this method. Once the thought inspired by Marx began to lose its critical radicalism, and as positivism were called the positives planted dialectical method of negation and going on, these matters were neglected. We have tried to reconstruct Marx's thought in its own movement, in process of forming, keeping close to the text so as not to place it in perspective or interpret it. Z. Instead of citing passages from Marx's writings and relating them to modern conceptions of sociology as a specialized science, we have tried to discern these writings a sociological method and area of study, without thereby prejudging what other specialized sciences, economy, anthropology, history, psychology, etc., may be able to draw from works of Marx. However, we have tried to show what sense Marx meant by the project constituting or reconstituting, exploring or creating the totality of knowledge or reality. It remains for us now to allow and verify proposition which has been implicit throughout. Marxian thought is not alone sufficient, but it is indispensable for understanding the present day world. In our view, it is the starting point for any such understanding, though its basic concepts have to be elaborated, refined, and complemented by other concepts where necessary. It is part of the modern world, an important, original, fruitful, and irreplaceable element in our present day situation, with particular relevance to one specialized science. Sociology. Let's take this concept of situation for granted as a kind of postulate. Let us suppose there really is such a thing as a theoretical world situation, just as there is in Conclusion 189. Economic or political world situation, and attempt to define it more closely. According to a view that has insteadily gained adherence, Marx belongs to the past, not the folklore exactly, but the culture, which comes nearly to the same thing. After all, is not today's culture yesterday's most advanced thought. Marx, we are told, is represented of an epoch. He was mistaken. His prophecies did not come true. He foretold the end of capitalism, the end of the state, the end of philosophy, the end of human alienation, too many ends. The things he foresaw and into are still with us, some more firmly established than ever at the same time. This view holds that Marx's analyses and extrapolations he drew from them express the reality and hopes of the 19th century that we have already pointed out that Marx predicted the end of competitive capitalism under the dull pressure of the proletariat and monopolies, and on this score his predictions proved true. Capitalism has indeed survived in one part of the world, and yet it has been transformed. As for so-called capitalist society still dominated by means other than those employed in Marx's time as so-called bourgeoisie, it is just as absurd to say that nothing has changed as to say that nothing has stayed the same. To make out the changes that have occurred and to distinguish them from what has remained stagnant or regressed, do not have to take Marx's analysis as the basis for such a comparison, namely the one we find in the work entitled Capital. The adversaries of Marxian thought asserted that over the past 100 years a new type of society has emerged, for which the way had been paved long since. 190 Sociology of, and for which Marx himself despite himself as it were, despite revolutionary schemes helped to pave the way. The process that gave birth to this new society is historical in the sense that it includes unexpected, unforeseeable elements. At this point, the critics of Marxism are company. Some say, in effect, the process is too vast, too complex for knowledge to encompass and dominate it. Let's give free rein to the forces working towards this new society. The very tensions between them are helpful. All we can do is remove the obstacles standing in their way. These possibly include the actions inspired by Marxism, revolutionary efforts consciously transform the world. Others say, let's get the facts straight, make an empirical study of the new world order, detail by detail, making use of specialized sciences. Let's draw upon our vast swords of learning to organize a new society in the light of these sciences, which are defined by operational efficiency. We may copy the first group in neoliberals. There is a good chance that their liberalism conceals voluntarism. Today, no more than yesterday, we had a sure criterion from the point of view of liberalism by which to determine obstacles to reason and freedom. 20th century history has made us only too familiar with the divorce between liberal ideology and liberal politics. How often have liberals ever believed or pretend to believe that freedom was being realized because they were in power? How often, while striking out at the left, they have left themselves vulnerable on the right, with consequences not in keeping or broadening of democracy, but rather. The sorry skeptical of its dismantling and defeat. Conclusion 19.1. The second group of critics clearly falls in the head of positivism and scientism. You might call them neo-positivists or neo-scientists. Why neo? Because they base themselves on the sciences of man as much as or more than on the sciences of nature. The incomplete fragmentary character of these sciences does not seem to bother them. They accept the beginning of the image of man. They repudiate totality or sense of the whole both on the plane of knowledge and on that of human self-realization. They sanction the operational but fragmentary study of social reality. Still, it should be noted that few recent scientific disciplines, for instance, the theory of information, cybernetics have total ambitions. NCO positivism puts hate, or so believes, the intellectual controversy in favor of strictly factual findings. What it studies what it grasps is integrated by virtue of being grasped in a system or structure. Science and scientists are both integrating and integrated parties. This new society into which we are allegedly entering to be organized, systematized, and hence totalized. And who is to carry out this task? Needless to say, it will be the state, and within the state, specific groups of technocrats. Will they succeed? Are they not divided among themselves? Don't they represent divergent interests? Do they not differ according to whether they are active in the public sector of state capitalism or within the sector of private capitalism? Don't they introduce new contradictions into society instead of resolving the old ones? Is there perfect agreement between the rationality of the state and technology, that the analytical operational intellect? We leave these questions open. One thing sure is that this tendency giving rise to a diffuse ideology. 192, only as yet partially formulated, doesn't exclude the importance described by some concepts such as the structure, system, function, and areas of validity, but which are often misused to reflect this ideology. At least this question makes sense. We answer it in the affirmative. Still, we have to be able to get into this new society, which is, it seems to be producing mutation. What should we call it? There have been a number of suggestions: industrial society, technological society, consumer society, mass society, the society of leisure, the affluent society, the rational society, etc. Each of these designations has champions inspired publications to enjoy wide circulation. Let's take a brief look at each of these hypotheses. For what we have here is hypotheses concerning the essential character of society engaged in the mutation we are witnessing. Each hypothesis is some kind of designation that emphasizes a certain feature and treats it as a definition. This tends to mask the hypothesis implied. Let's try to discover what is true and false in each, what has been established and what is merely extrapolation. Industrial society. If this means that industrial production gains out a great preponderance over agricultural production, the term is obviously correct. It must even be acknowledged that Marx was the first or the second after Simon to stress this fundamental feature of competitive capitalism. Can it serve as basis for analysis in depth of contemporary society or societies? To think so would be fall into a narrow economism, which Marxian method explicitly rejects. To limit oneself to this designation is to obscure the differences. Conclusion 193. Between the various industrial societies, differences stem from their different histories. Granting that the term industrial applies to the hypergenes of these societies, the species includes metaphor and excludes emphasis on genes ignores specific differences, particularly those between capitalist society or societies, socialist society or societies. Despite multiple interactions between the two, there can be no doubt that these differences exist and that they will be further accentuated. On the other hand, we must take into account the distinction between economic growth and social development. We have noted how Marx introduced the distinction between quantitative and qualitative aspect. In the modern world, we witness examples of remarkable units of spectacular growth without development. Marx would not suspect such a phenomenon, whose the effect of massive stage interventions. Social and cultural development can result only from a revolutionary upsurge marked by more flexible institutions, by a deepening of democracy and an active organizational network at the base expressing social needs. Once this aspect of practice is taken into account, we must willingly go back to the theory of the withering away of the state. Final point, there are only tiny outlets of industry in the vast ocean of undeveloped countries where agricultural production is still predominant and will remain so for a long time. Supplying the resources for such industrialization has actually carried out at very different speed in the Venice. A consumer society is forgotten those who control production and manufacture consumers by various means, of which advertising is the most power. 194. Full. It is forgotten that this consumer society is seriously concerned with all the social needs and individual needs only to the extent that they bring profits. Supposing it's true that elementary needs can be satisfied, the very existence of higher needs can still be tested, and the evidence for them doubted. There is amazing factualism in their contemporary discussion. The satisfaction of elementary needs in so-called consumer societies seems to be accompanied by a reduction of consumption to the elementary. Moreover, it is not certain that all elementary needs, for instance, housing, education, etc., are actually being satisfied. The old poverty is being replaced with a new poverty. The affluent society, those who launch this designation have shown its limitations. In the United States, they are discovering poverty. Sizable minorities, Negroes, youth immigrants, farmers, etc., are reported to suffer from low living standards. Waste and frenzied overconsumption of certain goods roots cannot conceal poverty, and the new poverty far larger groups are suffering from. The society of leisure, the amount of leisure time has not increased for most people. The working hours have grown shorter, forced time, for instance. Time used going back and forth to work eats so much publicized leisure time. People have to keep working to invest. The scale of investment required for automation, for new branches of industry, for the conquest of space, and for aid to backward countries is enormous. This applies to both socialist and capitalist countries. The urban society, yes, near outlet growth. No, if we take into account the peasants in Africa and Asia. Conclusion 195. In Latin America, it is no there, even if we include the poor village to which uprooted peasants are flocking. Mass society, as though every society from time immemorial did not rest on this foundation to human masses. A technological society, predominance of technology does indeed seem to be a fundamental feature of modern times. It deserves careful consideration. Many persons confuse the speed of technological progress with an alleged acceleration of historical time with social and cultural development. Where the divorce between these aspects of practice seems no less essential feature of modern times. The predominance of technology contributes to the survival, if not established capitalism, in the form of gigantic, monopolistic or state organizations for promoting technological progress. According to Marx, the bourgeoisie can survive only by continually revolutionizing the conditions of production, lacking which a revolution will take over this task. Also, according to Marx, there is a connection, yet at the same time a difference between man's technological control of the outside world and his appropriation of his own nature, his social existence, his everyday life, his needs and desires. Moreover, technology has only been predominant under one particular set of historical circumstances, where rival socialists and capitalists armed camps or systems confront one another under condition of the armaments race and the race for conquest of outer space. This set of historical circumstances may, however, become permanent freeze into a structure. The fact that technology is championed by specific social groups, technologists, and bureaucrats, as yet unsuccessful constituting themselves as a 196 implies certain dangers. The real problem is not to find a definition of the new society that owns these dangers. Definition in a sense tends to conceal the dangers and to present an accomplished fact with only its wide impossibility. To a greater extent than the other terms for the age, this is not to inspire radical criticism, i.e. dialectical thought. It may well be that the present period of mutation or transition cannot yet be given any very exact denomination. Where are we going? Who can tell? All that is clear is that we're on our way somewhere. No. Final end can be assigned, despite the fact that there is rationality inherent in this process. Might this not be one of those flights forward which drive modern society toward an undeterminable future, toward the possible, and the impossible by way of nuclear terror, the danger of annihilation, and rational madness aside from X? If we do not want to stop here, contenting ourselves with this vague and endless question, we must try to explore the possible and the impossible. How? Starting from Marx, let's follow the guiding thread. The concept of going beyond philosophy, political economy viewed as distribution of scarcity, the state, or politics. Then whereas after, if not more limited, questions will emerge. In the socialist countries, which both Marx's names so often claim to be Marxist, bring the practice closer to the concepts elaborated by Marx. The concepts of revolution and freedom. Can they put an end to the existing gap between ideology and practice? Can the state wither away under socialism as it exists today? Can the social management of societies plant authoritarian planning in these countries? Can the mortgage finally get off? As for the capitalist countries can be. Conclusion 197. Socialization of society keep alive and reach maturity within the shell of capitalism, finding bursting open. In more general terms, can development by qualitative leap catch up with the quantitative growth is lagging behind most, if not all countries of the world today? All these names for the age conceal ideologies, myths, utopias in varying proportions. Marxian criticism dispels them. New concepts are added to the old contradictions that take their place. For instance, there is a huge conflict today between the quantitative growth and qualitative development. It is accompanied by mounting complexity in social relations, which is masked and counteracted by both elements. Control of external nature is increasing, while man's appropriation of his own nature is stagnating or regressing. The former falls primarily on the head of growth, the latter development. Notes: Marx have so over adequate exposé de philosophy. Paris 1904. Cf. pp. 42 ff. Equal contribution to the critique of philosophy. Right opening lines. Equal divided. Different starting motivation and integration, natural philosophy practice. And the text which this paragraph sums up may be found in Marx, Savi, etc. And Uber's choices in Marx. 2 volts. Paris. Gallimard, 1964. Economic Socialization Measures 2000 1844. In Marx English Marx English Frankfurt 1927 ff. Henceforth, we refer to as Mega. First section, VI 152. Cf. A Mars. House of Critique of Philosophic. A Mega. First section, VIPT 756 ff. Letter to Rouge, September 1843. EDP $72. B. Judge Ideology. A Mega V58. PP 1516. Cf. Capital. Translated by Samuel Moore and Edward.